Let me know when you've solved the problem.
We're good.
And the problem is solved. Now, Doyle, start over again.
Good evening, one. Good evening, all.
Good evening, one. Good evening, all, and welcome to the Supernatural Dogshit podcast, lads. We are back. We had a little bit of a fuck up there.
We
expected after a whole week off.
It was my fault.
We took a day off here. Megan's saying no sound. Megan, I think we fixed it. Let us know if we fixed it, guys.
Yeah, we definitely fixed it. We have sound. Do we have sound?
Do we have audio, guys?
Maybe it's the delay.
Last week
yeah,
was
give them a
19
second.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know whether we should start yet. I'm just waiting to get a comment
So
here.
am I, actually, yeah.
I'm just waiting here. Guys, comment in quick. Let us know. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Because we don't want to start the show if it's not. She hears us. We're back.
Yeah, there you go. Yay.
Thanks, Teresa.
That was Teresa, yeah?
Yeah.
Hi, Teresa.
Number one fan, man.
Who's your favourite fan of the show?
Teresa, of
There
course.
you go.
Of course. But I've yet to, what's her husband's name?
Can't remember.
Oh, you bastard.
But she did comment in one night saying he's the skinny version of Post Malone. He looks like Post Malone.
I have no idea who Post Malone is.
Post Malone.
I think it's a singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like the 0.01% of germs the
He
messes can kill.
talks. JP talks?
If you pay me enough, I'll talk, man. If you treat me like a second,
You've been paid nothing. Is there any chance that we could get rid of the bottle of whiskey off the table there?
No.
Can we just say
that bottle of proper 12 fighting whiskey?
who makes this brand?
That would be Conor McGregor.
Proper 12.
It's bleeding proper.
It is proper.
It's fucking terrible name.
Teresa's husband's name is Stephen.
Oh, hi, Stephen.
And Megan also says, shut your face, Aiden.
Shut your face, Ian. In your face.
So
we've a lot to get through tonight.
let's get into it.
Yeah, so as usual, I would like to welcome to the studio Mr. Nathan Lynham,
Thank you so much.
Mr. Richie Quinlan,
Up over.
and JP,
Mrs.
who
Ivy.
I'm never going to fucking... I can never say your name.
Tinder with J-A in the front.
Jetinder.
Jatinder.
Jatinder.
When Ross was here,
Vestita.
you remember seeing Ross on the show last week?
Yes.
He was like, we need to make a Tinder, an Indian Tinder. Jatinder.
Yeah, that's it.
Hilarious.
Tinder.
It's not funny.
No,
but-
it's not. We also have a new sponsor of the show.
Who?
Ross.
Yeah.
Ross's father's company.
What did they do?
Coffee.
Newtown Coffee.
Newtown Coffee.
Get your Newtown coffee with Supernatural Dogshit.
Exactly.
Isn't it amazing that our sponsor is a coffee company exactly the same way as Stephen Crowder's?
Is that... That's purely by chance.
That was
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
We also just want to ask the listeners really quick, guys, what's the lighting like?
You better like it.
We're trying new lighting in the studio.
Yeah, we kind of fixed it up a little bit.
Ambiance.
Yeah, this is still only a temporary situation.
Yeah.
I'm wide awake, by the way.
What?
I've never been this awake in a long time.
You like a Katy Perry song. I'm wide awake.
Is that? I don't
It
know.
is, yeah, it is.
No, but like I woke up. So yesterday I went to bed at about 6 o'clock in the evening. Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm up since 3 o'clock in the
You're
morning.
getting there.
So, and I've been off my pills,
Good.
my medication.
Good.
And now I'm like,
Until tonight.
and yeah, I got my medication back.
No, look, don't take it.
Don't hook it to my veins.
No, don't take it. If you
Why?
just got past taking it, and
did.
you're just jumping straight back in the fire.
Keep talking, lads. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
that's okay.
fix a bit
So
of audio.
Teresa's commented in and she's after saying, guys, it looks great. I'm digging it.
Thank you,
She,
Teresa.
she also said how much the package was. I'm not going to say to send on air. Do you know the package she wants to send us? And she said I need to make a few extra bucks, but I think we'll sort out the postage and packaging, will we?
No problem.
Yeah. So Teresa, we'll sort out the postage and packaging. You just send it when we hand you the money. Simple as that.
If both of you have PayPal, it'll be like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Teresa, send us your PayPal privately, please. Thank you very much, Megan
do
Quinlan.
not share it on the page.
No, God, no.
Miss
no, no.
Quinlan says the lighting is epic.
Nice.
Thanks, guys.
Nice.
Appreciate
So
it.
nice.
So, lads, anything strange or unusual happened during the week that has gone by? We'll start with Mr. Lynham.
Something happened to me and you today.
Well, no.
Yeah,
First of all, we can't.
I know.
no.
When you hear the story that he has for you.
So today,
This is
so
worse.
me and Aiden have this thing where I go to a shop with no mask, nothing bad happens. Okay.
Yeah.
He goes to a shop on his own, nothing bad happens.
Oh, it's because there's two of you.
When the two of us come together and we go to a shop with no mask on. So we went to Woody's today.
Why is it always a hardware shop as well?
Yeah, right.
Exactly, yeah. The last one was Mullingar Hardware.
Went to the shop today. A member of the public
Oh.
came over to us and was like, actually came to me first and was like, you've no mask on, you need to leave the shop straight away. I just go, I'm medically exempt, sorry, and I walked past him, kept going. Aiden,
I'm medically exempt too.
Aiden, no, he didn't even say that. So Aiden then comes over to me and I'm like, that prick at the till is after saying to me, I can't be in this shop, I've got no mask. So Aiden takes it upon himself to make his effort to walk past the guy at the till and blows him a kiss. the guy finishes paying for his products, and instead of leaving the store, beelines for me and Aiden.
Oh, you looking for a fight?
Oh,
A
he
fight?
He found one.
He found one. Can I
Oh,
say, can
go
I,
on.
can I say what you said?
Go ahead.
If you come any closer to me, I'm going to fucking knock you out. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So then an elderly man in his 80s in the queue behind goes, hey, what you're saying? Aiden turns around, you mind your fucking business too, you.
Oh man, I did that once in an airport, and that's probably the last place in the world you should pull any of that shit.
Yeah.
But shame on the fucking pair of you.
Why?
Why?
You scoundrels.
It's
Going around with no masks
a
on,
guideline.
not wearing a mask, right?
It's a guideline.
And then fighting old people.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's what he said to me. He
It's
said,
the law.
"It's the law." I said, "No, it's not the fucking law.
I am the law.
It's merely a guideline."
I don't see, like, I get not wearing it in a big hardware store until you get in a queue. Maybe slap it on when you're near somebody. But when you're not near each other and everybody's avoiding each other like the fucking plague, I feel like it's a Black Mirror episode at this stage. Why does it make a difference whether you're wearing a mask or distancing yourself? If it's aerosol and it's that small, we're all going to get infected with it anyway. You should just fucking wear
But
masks.
people aren't avoiding people.
No,
I mean,
they're not.
we were in the shop today walking through people talking to people, and all they did was split and let us walk through.
Yeah, because people feel safe with their mask on.
So why are you worried about me not wearing a mask if your mask is working?
Because we're all wearing masks and you're not. That's why people
Yeah, but
are like
but
that.
the problem there is the thing. If this guy who was wearing a mask, what's his issue? He's wearing a
His
mask.
mask is keeping him
It's the
safe.
monkey and ladder experiment.
And I wouldn't mind. He walked over and he was this close into my face. And what did I say? You're harassing.
Come any closer. No, a word that begins with A, a letter.
Oh God.
Assault.
No, a weird
no,
word
no.
I've never heard before.
Oh, accosting.
Yeah, you're accosting
Oh
me.
my god.
That's what he said. You're accosting me.
I said, so get it. He said, I'm going to call the guards. I said, call the fucking guards. Do what you want.
I wish that 8-year-old guy got out and kicked both your ass.
Oh no, he was decrepit. He was his fellows.
That's why I'd love for him to kick your ass. It'd be amazing.
And can I just point out as well? Sorry, before you go.
Oh.
Not one member of staff had any issue with us.
No, never said a thing.
Nothing.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, let him do it.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind. I wasn't quiet.
Oh, he
Everybody in
shouted.
the queue,
Oh,
everybody.
you had a scene.
Oh, I made a scene.
A
Yeah.
scene. So me and Aiden have come up with a new idea.
Yes. So during the week, we're going to go out with cameras on us,
No masks.
and we're going to go into shops
And
just to see
Cause shit.
what people do.
Do you want to do the ultimate Crowder thing and sit down at a table and saying, wearing a mask changed my mind?
That'd be
Sit there
awesome.
in the big empty Woody's
With-
car park.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Outside Woodies. No, see, you'd have to get permission though.
No. Just in the car park facing away from that shopping centre. All you can see is car park.
It's not a bad idea.
I like it.
Not a bad idea. So, Mr. Quinlan,
Yes.
That's what happened to me.
anything interesting?
Yeah.
Please.
Where have you been?
Divulge.
Where have I been? Man, fucking family and
Tell the
work and
listeners
stuff.
you were sick.
I was sick and I kept working.
He had the Rona.
Kept working though. I didn't have Rona.
He didn't have
You
Rona.
had the Rona. You spread the Rona to me and him. Actually, I lied. Because last week I had told the listeners that all three of us were sick. All three of us weren't sick. You were sick.
Oh, and you couldn't do the show without me because I'm class.
Asshole here was hung over on a couch in Dublin.
Yeah.
Oh
I-
yeah, about that.
And I knew Richie was.
About that.
I knew Richie wasn't going to make it. I was like, we've no guest. You know what? I'm gonna just pull a sickie.
No, you
Sickie.
didn't think.
Sick boy behavior.
That's what you do all the time.
Shots fired.
Yeah, shots were.
Can I just say real quick? So
Yes.
we didn't stick with the actual format. We just.
I know, and you should have done your social media shit.
Can I do it real
Anyway,
quick?
no. We'll finish this shit up.
We'll finish this, yeah.
You go.
So, the missus sold the furniture out of the kids' room. Like immaculate, perfect condition furniture, but she wanted to sell it because she was doing the room up. And she put it up for sale thinking, oh, it'll be there for ages.
Okay.
So people bought it straight away. So I did like, on my own.
So you've no furniture for the kids.
Yeah, well, no, we sorted that out after. I had to go and pick up a cot later that evening.
Okay, so what was sold?
The cot, the drawers, and the wardrobe. And the two girls shared the two units for their clothes.
And for our American listener, the crib.
The crib.
Crib.
Bitch sold the crib.
So the crib, the wardrobe,
And the chest of drawers.
And the chest of drawers.
And like, really good price for what they were. 'Cause we paid a ton for them, and they're mint.
right.
What
But then I had
marketplace?
to move them down the stairs.
Oh, balls.
And like put them back, like I had to I take the crib apart and put it back together. I had to wait for some guy to load it on. Then go pick up another cot, build that. It was just hectic. It was funny.
Well, that's interesting. It's not really. It was boring as fuck.
That's how boring my life is, man.
Yeah, but now you have an exciting life. It's just an awful shame we can't tell the listeners what you do. It's like you're being mysterious about this.
I
He has
have
to
no
be.
intention to be pretentious or mysterious.
But
He has to
you
be.
are coming across mysterious. all the listeners are going, ooh, what does Richie do?
Dick Mysterio.
It's an advanced form of plumbing.
It is an advanced form of plumbing.
No, it's not.
Anyway, you're last. I'm not asking you yet.
Mr. JP,
Yeah, and use the mic properly.
come in.
anything happened to you this week or since the last podcast?
It's happening to me every week.
Oh,
Like,
you use the fucking mic.
can't you hear me now?
Yeah.
Get
Is
up
it clear?
on it.
Hello. Can you
Yeah,
hear me
okay,
now?
go.
Sweet. So nothing new. Over 32 right now. I'm 32 plus. So every day I talk to my parents. They be like, "When are you getting married? When are you getting married?" So get all the pictures and all that. So this girl is 22. I said no.
Indian woman?
Like, Indian woman. No, not the white one.
So
Brown.
arranged marriage.
Oh yeah. Like
Wait, have you a good selection to select from?
Oh, I do, man. Like I don't even look at the pictures anymore, man, because my mom keeps sending them. And like,
I think it's
Oh,
cute.
tell her to send them to me.
Oh,
Send them to me. I'm fine
no,
with
but
that.
it's like when,
I'll
when,
take an arranged marriage.
when you go to India with me, you'll get an arranged marriage.
When I go over to India, I'll come back with every STD known to man because I'm single. I'm allowed to go over and ride everything I want to.
STD,
You won't,
STDI.
man. You're one of those people. You go to India and you will die of a stomach infection within a week.
This
Yeah.
is very true because
Oh yeah,
I'm super white and
Yeah.
super white.
tender
You're
and
just
soft.
those tapeworms over there. Just dream about people like you coming to.
Oh, they
India.
do. and so do the brown people.
Fresh meat.
No, but
The brown people as well. They
Well,
like to rape people
I worked
like
with a
me.
dude.
No, not you, man.
I worked with a dude.
You're too fat.
He travelled a lot of the world, Shawnee, and he went to India. And I love his stories about India because he fucking hated it. Because he said all you hear is beep 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 beep.
Oh yeah. Man.
Why did they do
Like-
that? That's a good question.
They
Why
all-
do they
No,
constantly
No, because the thing
beep?
is like
Nobody can
there,
drive.
You just go in the lanes and everything. You don't go in the lanes in India, man. You just go where the fuck you want.
So,
it
but,
just
but that doesn't answer the question why they beep all the time.
that's it. It just thing, man. Beep beep. That's it.
But
Like
it defeats the purpose.
it just.
It's just it's just
because
something
if
to
you
do.
hear,
They don't
you hear
even
a
use-
beep,
they-
It
during-
loses its meaning.
It just-
Exactly.
they don't use the mirrors and all that. You know, if you see the cars, even if
Wait.
they have side mirrors,
Are they
they'll be
blind?
closed. No,
Oh, for fuck's
like
sake.
they don't even use the fucking mirror. So you have to beep just to let them know that you're coming at the back.
But
you know?
yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah,
they'll
see,
get you down.
You have to beep to let them know you're coming, even though everybody else is beeping, so they're not
Yeah,
going to
it's
know.
kind of like the way bats fly together.
Okay.
It's all like echolocation. Everybody's
And
sitting
listen,
on the horn.
what are you doing over there?
What's it
He's
look- what's it
pouring
look
us
like?
all a little drop of whiskey.
I swear to God, any one of you get fucking drunk on air tonight, there's going to be issues.
That's okay. That's
No,
allowed.
excuse me.
I'm drunk right now.
I wouldn't mind.
Not me.
Notice how we interrupted the brown guy. He never got to finish his story.
Yeah, because of equality, we'll treat him the same as we treat everybody
always
else.
do
We
that.
talk
it's just
all over
a
each other.
terrible thing.
That you always do that, man.
So go ahead.
Go on anyway.
What was the story again?
Your
India.
your
Oh,
mother
yeah.
sending
Your mother
over
sending
dirty
pictures.
pictures.
Not the dirty ones.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Nice, you know, all the Indian dresses.
Now, but come here, like a sari and like all.
Not the fucking sari. Like people in India don't even wear a sari. It's
Yeah,
just
but
suits and all
for the
that.
pictures, is it like?
It's just for the fucking
traditional,
marriage.
yeah.
Sorry, it's just for the marriage. That's it.
Well, any chicks you seen going through, you're like, oh.
No, because they're all fucking in burkas.
Yeah, but have you seen any you like?
All you
No.
can see is this shit.
No.
Whoa.
See, he always go too far.
No, in
that's
fairness,
not-
why do they do it? Like, I'm sure.
That's not India.
But
Well,
the-
certain
no, that's-
parts.
No, it is
not
because
all of
most
it.
the vast majority of people in India are Muslim. So,
yeah, there. But
Yeah,
Mhm.
but
it just when you go to few states, I have never seen a lady
In a
in
burqa.
my place in a burqa.
okay.
Like, because-
There's a hijab and there's a burqa. Which one's which?
I think burqa is just like when it just comes down.
Microphone.
And comes down and
Yeah.
you know that only can do that, and hijab is that
Just the head-
thing
that
they
covers
had
the hair.
when I wear that.
Protect
So the
her
hijab
modesty.
is just a scarf
Yeah, to
around
protect-
the
Yeah.
head.
To protect her modesty.
Ah,
Yeah.
Okay.
And she used to walk 10 feet behind her man. But anyway, we won't get into that.
Yeah, but we should also not wear two different cloths.
Can I also point out that we still haven't got around to
My
JP's
poor
story?
You
Go on.
always keep interrupting me, man. That's
Oh,
it,
I thought you
man.
were
hate
done.
that. No, it was not.
All right, well, go on.
Okay,
The thing is, like, you don't even listen
If
to
you
me,
thought
man.
he was done, what was his story about?
Getting pictures off his mother of potential wives.
And that's it.
Yeah.
No, he didn't finish his story.
All right,
there
finish
better
it.
be
No, I didn't.
there better be an ending to this now because I'm making a fool of myself.
No, because she always keeps sending it to me, but the thing is, like, she said, oh, the girl should be like 10 years younger than me. I was like, no. And she will say, I'm 10 years younger than your dad. Why can't you do that? I said,
Yeah,
Mom,
what's
like,
the issue?
It's
Hell
just,
yeah.
It's just because, no, like 22 years old girl, what would I talk about?
Tell your mother to set me up.
What would? Oh, you will be set up. Don't worry, man. If you
But
just
you
go
never
on.
know. Some people are more mature, but like
Women mature way
you
quicker
have
than
to
men.
think you're just a dude from Ireland. At this stage, you're just
ahead.
a dude from Ireland.
Go ahead.
That's some chick from India,
Yeah.
right? No matter where you are, you're an Irish dude. Like
Go.
you look at you, you're Irish. You know, you got the Jack and Jones, the beanie,
And the proper.
yeah, and the bottle of proper. He brought the bottle of proper 12.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
That's me. Oh, but the thing is, like, you know what? Like in India, if I start talking to a girl right now, like if they said, "Okay, you want to talk to that girl,"
Oh. Oh, we
What
just
just
had
happened here?
a failure there.
What the?
Oh.
I know what happened.
What?
They're on a timer. Let me just fix them, guys. Talk amongst
But
yourselves.
if it's on the timer, why did that go off and then just...
Because they were
Because of
literally
the time it took you to
They-
turn that one on and then turn that one on.
It's a bit spooky. Notice even the lights are interrupting your story.
That's what can I do, man?
Go ahead.
ESB is racist.
22-year girl, I wouldn't be able to talk to her. Like, and if I start talking to that girl right now, like my parents' hopes will be up that he's talking to that girl. So I'd rather not
So
talk
you
to
have
her.
to choose so carefully then.
That's it, man. Like,
Did
so
you send her a dick pic? Any of them?
I haven't. Too.
Any of these women?
No, I don't. Even, I
He
don't
sent
even.
dick pics.
Yes, very
The
good.
look on his face, he was trying to cover.
You know what I will do? Like, if I know the girl's name, I'll probably find her on Facebook or Instagram,
pervert.
Okay.
and I
Stalk her
start
that way.
talking to her. That way,
We got a cheers in for that, by the way.
Yeah, can we all have a little before we go as well? Look,
cheers, lads.
would you want a whiskey?
No, we do me arse.
All right, well, let's do a little taste test. I've never had a proper 12 straight, so here we go, guys. We're going to do it on air, and then we're going to ask Aiden what the fuck happened to him this weekend. Here we go,
Just
guys.
1 second.
I'm left here like the third wheel, fourth
Do you
wheel.
know what? It's not fucking bad.
It's
Smooth.
smooth, yeah.
It's too early to tell if it's smooth yet.
Yeah, we'll give it a
I,
hit.
I can't imagine that Conor McGregor had anything to do with the production of that.
He would have had
No,
taste
he
tests
just
and everything.
he just borrowed he loaned his name to it. That's all. He did.
That's it. Marketing.
He seems to be... Teresa, cheers. Also, John Wilson, can I go real quick?
Yep.
can.
He says,
indeed.
good evening, one handsome fellows.
Oh.
One does need a break for a week now and again.
Yes,
And he
he
also
does.
says, we have a new member of the party. He's very quiet.
Yes, he
Yes.
is very quiet. That's because he's brown,
And he can't speak English.
and
Yeah.
he's like the
I'm still
These are
learning.
some racist
I'm still
motherfuckers,
learning.
JP, aren't they?
It's all right, man.
What was the name of that dog?
They
The
will
Churchill
die.
dog. Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
The dog that nods his
Yeah.
head. He's like a bobblehead.
Nodding head, a nodding head
But
dog.
why are Indians bobbleheads?
They're not
we talked
bobbleheads.
it last.
Most
do.
Indian people do this when they talk.
It means... And do you know what it means? That I'm listening to you.
Yeah, but
I didn't know that.
So every time JP talks, we just stop shaking our heads.
when we're interested in people, when we're talking to them, we'll touch our face. And in Japan, it's rude to touch your face when you're talking.
Oh,
Culture's weird.
Culture's
is.
weird. But like,
I'm loving the lights, by the way.
They're class,
they're
guys.
class.
No, genuinely, I think like even looking at you two over there looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I can see it like...
Yeah,
over
it kind of warms up everything.
Yeah.
It does.
magical.
So can I ask a question?
Please.
Mr. Aiden Doyle. Yeah, fuck you, JB. Has
It was
that
me. The guy that says nothing, you blame.
That's it.
You
man.
would have heard
second class.
No.
And Durka. Has that
lads.
what? I know something that happened to you. What is your story? What did happen to you since last podcast?
I've been very angry for the past week.
Oh, yes. Angry wanks.
And no. Well, yeah.
That
but
happens anyway.
No, I've been very angry for the past week, and I can't figure out why. I'm losing my temper quite quickly with people. And normally when I would not say something,
Yeah.
I am saying something.
You were saying to me you're not letting people away with anything.
Anything. Like, I'm not giving them an inch.
Because you're not getting an inch.
So what happened to me was
He doesn't
I was
have an
driving
inch.
through Mullingar around the bend. You know where the school is, the Loretto School?
Yeah, and you're coming to the roundabout.
You know that
for those
bend there coming over the bridge
Yeah.
and it goes
Yeah,
around
yeah,
the
yeah.
bend?
Talteen Court.
Well, there was two cars in front of me, and there was a bunch of, maybe 20-year-olds, boys and girls who were pissed drunk, walking down. And there was a guy standing out on the road, and he pretended to jump in front of the first car.
Oh, bastard.
And then that car swerved. Then he done it to the second car, so clearly he was going to do it to me, and he did. And I just planted my hand on the horn, and I thought, fuck that. Turned the car around, went back up after him. Now, there was a group of about 10 people there. And I pulled the car up to
Well, you're not
beside
black
him,
and blue, so.
and I said, I decided I'll do the lunatic thing and just go mental, because most people back off when you go mental. And I just leaned out the window. I said, are you fucking mentally deficient, you moron, you? And, oh, I'm sorry, I'm only messing. And then his mate comes over and says, calm down, because I was screaming at him. I told him I'd put his teeth down the back of his fucking throat.
But to be fair, this guy was trying to cause a car crash. Like,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
going to cause a
It's
crash.
not that he's trying to cause.
No.
It's we've all been young, stupid,
He's
and
trying
drunk.
to be...
It's willful ignorance.
Question.
It's willful ignorance. I know, but
What
it's-
age group is this guy?
20.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, but like exactly what needed to happen happened there. Somebody just screamed and shouted at him and put him back in his place. Nothing physical happened.
No, and I would have never raised it to the physical level.
But you have to watch out when you go around being literally. That's the real social justice warrior. That's the original. Like that's what it is. But it's social justice.
And like technically,
No. I'm not talking about internet terms. I'm stealing it from the internet.
Yeah.
We're taking those words back, alphabet people.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it has the name has been tainted.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't
really
matter.
has.
As bad as the cops' names have been tainted, they're still the cops, man. You know
they're
what I
just
mean?
people.
They're
Can
just people.
anybody remember his story?
Yes,
Something to do with Tinder
his
pictures.
mother
Alright,
was trying
it's
to
alright
arrange
now.
his marriage for him.
Wait, was it not
It's
his mother
fine
sent him
now,
nudes
it's
and he was
fine.
embarrassed? Is that not what it was?
No, that's fine. That's all right.
Would you not
Well-
send a link to the show over to your mother and father?
Yeah.
Do they speak good English
They don't speak English.
at all?
Show them that you've made
Like,
something of
they can
yourself.
understand, they can read and all that, but they don't.
Podcast is not exactly making
Yeah,
yourself.
tell your mother to tune in tomorrow. Tonight. Tell her to tune in. So just for this particular thing, Panchod.
Going. Oh, I'll
Or
just
shoot the lully.
Shoot the lully.
Shoot the lully.
Can we just elaborate for our listeners?
Have you ever see an Indian man just go shoot the lully like that to him?
No.
No,
It means small willy.
No.
Small penis.
Shoot a lily.
Shoot the lully.
I like that. So before we go, as
What's
well,
Big Willie?
Badda lully.
it even sounds bigger.
That's what I'm saying to Indian dudes, man. When you
No.
go to India, you want to make friends.
Yeah.
You don't want to make enemies in a country where they, if you, like, it's in most Asian countries when somebody fucks with people, before the police,
You know they don't like you calling it an Asian country.
well, whatever that.
No, they don't like
What
it.
do we call it then?
It is an Asian country.
But it's India. That's a huge country because it's
It's-
it's so many states within it.
But it's in the Asian continent.
How many states are in it?
Like
22.
when you say India, you may as well be saying Europe.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, whole
isn't-
Europe, like, could fit in India. for
Isn't there
sure, man.
states in India that would be the same size as Ireland? Just one single state would be the same size as
The
Ireland.
whole, the
Think
whole of
about
Ireland.
My state is smallest, like Jammu and Kashmir is smallest, but it's bigger than Ireland anyways.
Really?
And it's a mountainous region.
It's yeah, it's bigger.
Well,
We're
that's where
tiny.
that's where cashmere sweaters and all that shit come
Yeah.
from, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful,
isn't it?
beautiful stuff.
And the song by Led Zeppelin.
I've never seen one in real life.
Social media.
Wow.
Oh yeah, social media.
Shall we?
Shall we?
Guys, you can get us on Facebook. Please give us a share. It helps us out so much. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Podbean after the show. Our lovely website, supernaturaldogshit.com. We have an Instagram. We have a TikTok. We still haven't made a Snapchat, but we're gonna. And now it's Richie's turn. Oh my God, I got it wrong. Socialqr.xyz.
SocialQR.xyz, we've done many's an ad for this. And
Give
I'm
us a
gonna say
quick-
Scott and Corey, SocialQR.xyz, all your social media, and one handy QR code. Shout out to Johandre.
Oh, Henry.
He is trying to push notice for a GoFundMe for a very sick doggo. And it's a big, beautiful kind of a cute
Oh, I
wolf
forgot
doggo.
to. Yeah, I forgot to do that.
Can we share this?
But like we haven't literally been on since we had Frank and Johan on
Yeah.
properly to remember to do it.
Yeah.
So shout out to Johandre. I'm really sorry, buddy, that we never shouted out the last time. But
Fuck.
If Johandre, if you're listening, post the link in the comments. Maybe you
Please.
can dig for that and
Yeah.
post the link in the comments.
I'll do a little dig here now.
And everybody share it and try and donate some fucking money to it.
Yeah, so
because,
what's the story with it?
it's a dog? It's a dog that's sick and the family can't afford to save it, and they can save it if people throw some money in.
Can I jump
And
in really quick?
they've put a lot of money in already, and they need to kind of recoup their losses.
And what's
too.
wrong with the dog?
It's something about walking, spine injury.
Age?
No, it's like it can be fixed.
No, age. What age?
I can't remember. It can be fixed though, and it's like 4.
Well, look, I would urge our listeners to donate to
Just
the
to
cause.
shout, just to get the name out there.
But
for
I would
Johandre.
also like to point out that if that was me and I had the dog,
No.
It's a fat man. Nah.
When you look, you're one of those people. You're burnt. You've
Oh.
been fucking burnt. Like of all the people I know, you just
I spent.
it's raining hammers.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
I never heard that before. That's good.
That's because it's unique to him. It rains hammers, and he likes to go out in the rain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is true. Can I just jump in real quick? I read just funny that you said GoFundMe. I read a thing today online. Irish people have been nominated as the most generous people in the world on GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's
I
not,
swear to God,
But
that's
the
not
Irish people are.
fucking-
Do you know who are extra special generous? Not as generous as the Irish people. The English.
Are they?
You look at
some cast.
You look at that. What's that? Red Nose Day and Comic Relief.
Oh, yeah, they
and all
get a
that.
lot.
They raise millions.
Yeah, but see, they spend millions raising the millions, and it all kind of.
Do they though?
Yes.
Do they?
Yes.
I don't think they do. I mean, what do
Tax
they-
write-offs galore.
Well, see, I don't mind that. I
Do you
don't
want-
mind something being a tax write-off.
Do you want to know the figure of what they raised?
Go on.
200 million last year.
There you go. See.
Yeah, but how
That's
much?
crazy.
How much of that 200 million made its way to its cause?
You look very slanty-eyed tonight. You look tired.
I'm very tired and I've had a little bit of a drink.
You have a...
A little drinky boo. I had some
We have.
gin before I came down as well.
Did you?
Oh.
Gin makes you sin.
Gin is just mascara thinner. Just makes women cry.
Yeah, it's called a Housewives Despair or Housewives... Something like that. There's an English name for it.
Yeah, there's a thing. I can't remember where gin comes from, but there's also a thing. If you drink it with your left hand, it's bad luck. If you drink it with your right, some stupid shit. But anyway, John Wilson has said here, guys, I've tea now to toast with you guys. So,
Hey!
but he also said the last time you guys got drunk on the podcast, Aiden was saying that the show was done and there's going to be murders. So, guys, fucking behave yourselves tonight.
Well done, John. Well
Is
done.
John someone who's witnessed episode 7?
Yes.
He must be, yes.
Can we ask John real quick? Just give us a quick comment. We gifted you the book from Gary Cunningham. Have you read
Oh,
it?
yeah. Have you read the book?
Yeah. He got the signed autograph book.
Yep.
So
I would also like to mention that we do have a new sponsor.
you said it.
No, I didn't.
Riverstone Coffee.
No.
Newtown.
Riverstone. No, Newtown Coffee.
Newtown Coffee.
And we need to come up with a commercial for it.
Yes.
So, what we're
Do
going to
you
be...
like coffee?
That's terrible.
Are you from a Newtown?
Newtown Coffee.
No, I was thinking about doing something for somebody, getting out of bed and they're really tired and not energized. But we have to do it funny. It
Yeah,
has to be
I have
funny.
to say real quick too, the listeners don't give a fuck, but you know what they do give a fuck about?
What's that?
We've been gifted 20 bags of coffee from this coffee company to give away for free.
with our logo on the front of it.
It's not going to be...
Oh, you mean 17, right? None of y'all getting this beans,
Yeah, we're getting
bitch.
one coffee each.
So what we're going to do is after Christmas, we're going to put together goodie bags, proper goodie bags.
Yeah.
And in the goodie bags will
Can we
be-
have one like bad goodie bag that somebody gets that's full of like shit?
Oh yeah,
of course we
lumps,
could.
lumps of shit, lumps of supernatural dog shit.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is we're going to put in a hat, a t-shirt, the coffee, and all of it branded as fuck with supernatural dog shit
Yeah.
all over it. And I was thinking of what ideas like a USB key or something stupid.
key.
I don't know.
A USB key with what on
I
it?
think a supernatural dog shit roll of duct tape.
Oh, that's a good idea. Or no.
Turns no into
Yeah, or crime scene tape with supernatural dog shit on it. This is a crime scene. Do not enter.
That's not a bad idea. Actually, our listeners should suggest to us.
JJ, thanks so much. He's after just giving in the link right there.
Fair
Thank
play
you,
to you,
JJ. Everybody check out the link in the comments.
Help me walk again. That's quite sad.
So
So that's after pulling on my heartstrings now.
Also, if you want to get in touch with the show, you can call us on. Oh, not call us. Ooh.
Text or WhatsApp into 085 2727 212.
Well, we will take callers at the end of the show tonight on WhatsApp. So, if you want to have a call.
Will
Yeah.
we?
If
Come
you
in,
want to
give
have
out
an
to us.
argument, you can have an argument with
Will we?
Aiden.
Oh yeah, we should talk about the topic.
No.
No, we should tell the people what the topic is about.
Fuck no, because no. Let me wait.
No, no.
No.
We should.
JJ just said, thanks, Richie, you're a legend. So, appreciate
Thanks,
it,
JJ. You're a legend too. But
The topic tonight is: do you have the right to defend your home to the death
yes.
if a burglar
Yes,
breaks in?
of course you fucking do.
Yes, you do.
Sanctity of life means
Look,
nothing
if I have
anymore.
a shotgun and a man comes into my house, one bullet's going in the roof as a warning, the next one's going in his fucking
I'm
forehead.
fine with that. I'm fine with you fired. No, we're not going to do.
Let's just get into
I'm
it
not
later.
getting fucking drawn into
So
this.
before we go into my segment, I want to bring something up.
Please.
I want to bring up the great man that made this whiskey.
Yes.
We need to have a chat about Conor McGregor and Jake Paul.
Great man.
Yeah.
Great.
I'll have a top up there as well, please, sir.
You slow fucking down.
What?
Because it's going to be episode 7.
It won't be episode
You
7.
cannot handle your drink.
We've learned how to handle it.
I really can't handle my
No,
booze.
you can't handle your drink.
Proper 12.
I just want to say really quick as well, guys, there's a $4,000 goal on this GoFundMe. We're only at 375.
375.
Yes.
Ooh, it needs help.
So we need help here. So, if it's €1, donate €1. Every little helps. Like Tesco say, every little helps.
Is it Tesco that has that?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but I'm serious, guys. We would really appreciate if you help out this dog.
I love the car ones. I love the say it. Oh, the emotion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Volkswagen?
No, say it. What's it say? Oh, the emotion.
And what's the Volkswagen one?
Volkswagen, das Auto.
Can I read out real quick just a little bit of the description of this GoFundMe?
Das ist gut.
It is, so the dog has ruptured a cruciate ligament and struggles to walk and limps everywhere as a tripod. Our vet has quoted us to surgery at $4,000, which is impossible for us.
Jesus, that's fucking tough. 4,000 South African rand or
Yeah.
whatever.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm. Forgive me for laughing.
You
there
laugh at
because-
awkward
No,
things
you
anyway.
said the word tripod. There was a cat years ago that lived in my housing estate.
Oh!
And its name was Tripod because it had 3 legs.
Oh, its actual name is tripod.
Remember we asked me what happened to me this week? I forgot to mention it completely.
You got a new pussy.
Got a new pussycat.
Yes.
I was wondering what the Snapchats were.
Yeah, man.
That furry animal.
That beautiful. If anybody gets a Snapchat from me, it's usually work or cat or dog.
Elaborate on your cat.
And I wouldn't mind. He was never a cat man.
No.
What you call it?
What the hell is going on with you
What do
lately?
like fucking girls call it?
What did your girls call it?
Nala.
That's okay.
Nah,
From,
nah,
is that the
nah.
Lion King?
No, just Alan backwards.
No, but it's Nala, not from the Lion King.
Probably is.
It's
She's like like a Russian blue
yeah,
with yellow eyes and like a little white tuft.
like the blue Pippo is kind of
Yeah, that movie, but beautiful.
Would you make a good hat?
She would make fabulous hat.
Also, that's Australian dollar. JJ just said. Just so you
Would
guys
you? Would
know.
you? Would you? If you could pick up the cat and rub your face in it, would it feel nice?
Yeah, because she'll rub against you and it's actually really fluffy and nice. And it's not leave that itchy cat residue.
Itchy cat residue?
It's a beautiful cat. Really playful, really nice. I love having
Yeah, but what the fuck is going on with you lately?
I don't know, man. I'm drinking a lot lately as well.
But he's turning into an old man.
I am. I'm 31.
Ah, dude, for fuck's sake, 31.
He's fine.
You're an old man.
I'm 31. I'm married. I got 3 kids. I got a mortgage. We have 2 Nissans.
Yeah, oh yeah. You're like
Qashqai and a Duke.
yeah, the 2 worst you could pick. You know, if you had said it R32 GTR, I'd be like,
2 Nissans and 2 cats.
And 2 cats. So pussified.
What the fuck?
I'm going to go into shotgun and shoot the 2 cats and go and buy a Skyline.
I mean, do you still have your penis or is it at home in a
I do.
jar?
it just doesn't shoot. It
And,
shoots
and
blanks.
I have a vasectomy. I'm neutered.
I'm sure that your missus has it on the mantelpiece. And it's just like a prize.
I prefer to
forced
put them in a
prize.
jar in a drawer for her.
Okay.
So she can like stroke them when she feels like it. Yeah. So I brought up a topic. I really want to talk about this before we go to my segment.
But see, the problem is I love my wife. I'm not a selfish bastard.
How's that a
like the rest
problem?
of these. What?
How's that a problem?
I don't know.
You just said the problem is I love my wife.
That's not a problem.
That's not a problem.
That is the problem.
You're doing it for the, you're
The problem is I love this woman.
That's what making you
God
weak.
damn you, woman.
I'm
Yeah.
stuck with you.
It's not that I'm stuck with her. It's love. It's a different thing. It's you're not stuck.
Here's a
It's
question for you, Richie.
to love her.
Tip wood, nothing bad ever happens to your missus.
Yes.
But if she was to, kick the bucket tomorrow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how long would you wait?
Oh, it'd be fucking decades, man.
I'd say
Would
it
it?
would.
Oh, yeah.
Are
Because
you only saying that because she's listening?
no.
No.
Would you genuinely wait a long time?
Yeah, no, but if somebody died, I've never lost anybody super close to me to death.
Come on,
it's
you know,
not,
Richie.
Not a nice experience.
It's not a nice experience, and I love this woman.
You're going to deal with it the exact same way I deal with that, which is suppress that shit all the way down.
But you can't suppress it when you've 3 little replicas of her living with you, and you're stuck.
That's what makes it
solely
even harder.
responsible for them.
Oh, cut their hair and make them look like boys or something.
Aiden, okay, let's just move on from this topic. You've gone too far. No,
No,
seriously.
but you know what I mean. Like they're our little replicants, and it's
yeah,
you know,
it'd
it's
be
crazy.
tough.
I'm enjoying being a dad. Like my little fucking 2-year-old there, man. She's something else. Like the stress of her. But if you try to take away from me, I'd kill you.
yeah.
Strangle
You
you.
know what I mean? Like I love my family. I like work my shit off.
What was it happened last week? I was on the phone to you.
Oh, something. There's always something.
Something happened. Your child was there, and you said, "You fucking idiot." I was talking to the child.
Oh.
You said, "Say good night" or something
I was
like
like,
that.
night, night, baby. I was putting her into the bed, and he's like, night, night, baby.
Oh, he's a scumbag.
Scumbag. Like, don't be invading my
He's a
little family
scumbag.
moments.
But from what I've seen, I've been in Richie's house. I think you're not.
My
big enough-
kids are class, man.
bro. Like, I'll tell you a really quick story.
I've still never met your kids.
Well, come over.
How many years? Do we know each other?
We know each other a seriously long time, but
Like 10 years.
We always hung out in like tangents.
Yes.
Do you know there's a Daft
Yeah.
Punk song and it's called Too Long?
No, but I know you a long time.
Yeah.
And I
what
haven't met
year
your
was
kids.
it?
Oh God,
Was it 2008 or 9?
it was even before.
It's a long
that, man.
time.
It was before that,
It could be. How long were you living in that gaff at Evans?
like 4 years.
and you were there about a year before you met Evan.
I was. Yeah.
And you lived there for a long time. Then that's when we all hung out the first time. Then you moved to Lake Point.
Like,
You moved back out to Rochester Bridge or something, and then you moved to Lake Point.
and then Daravara.
Darvar, that's where you
For
were.
yeah.
Teresa, these are all places in Mullingar.
Yeah, sorry, Teresa.
We're getting off topic here.
Sorry, America.
Can I tell a real quick story about your kids?
Yeah, go on.
So I went up to his house one day to drop something up.
Ice cream.
Ice cream for his sick wife. He rang me. He was like, "Can you get me something for my wife?" Blah blah. Everyone's heard the story. But I arrive into the house. You know, my kids are usually shy when they first meet someone. This kid was behind the door. Still hadn't. Which daughter was this again?
It's Claudia.
Claudia. Still hadn't seen my face. Didn't know who I was. All I could hear from the sitting room was, "Hello, hello, hello."
You're running out like a car alarm.
yeah.
But see, isn't it amazing how much joy, and I genuinely mean this,
The joy.
how much joy
What's the
Absolute
first thing I
joy.
did when
You
she came
could-
out to me?
She
I
wanted
just
to be picked up.
I just picked her up. I was like, "Well, what's the crack?"
you could be in terrible humor and you can come home from work and they crack a smile at you and that will bring a smile
my
to your
favorite
face.
thing, and both my daughters have done it. Now Lily's kind of grown out of it, and Claudia does it now. but they'll hear the keys going into the door at like 5:45 in the evening when I come home, and it's Daddy! She comes running out. And
Love it.
It's the best fucking thing ever.
In 10 years' time, it'll be, oh, Daddy, yeah. Here's Mr. Promises again.
Yeah.
No, but like, I have a teenager as well, and it's like, you come home, it's like, are you
what is your eldest?
15.
15.
Jess.
Yeah, it was her birthday last week.
Not
the week
so long
before.
ago.
Yeah,
No, it was a bit before. It was October.
It was the same as you, wasn't it?
October 6th.
I'm the
sorry.
3rd of December.
Oh.
Yeah. It was close though.
No, somebody else had their birthday close. to
Somebody did have their birthday on
my
the same
Jess.
day.
you. Yes, it was your Jess.
My Jess.
Can
Shout
I
out to
just
my
give
Jess.
a shout out to Sarah Jane Foster
Okay.
with SGF Productions. She's landed Midlands correspondent for the 2FM Jennifer Samparelli show.
No way.
I just want to give her a massive shout out because
What's her name?
Sarah Foster, SJF.
Watches the show
I
sometimes.
know her.
SJF Productions. They're based here in town. She does loads of media, loads of promo, promotes the shit out of Mullingar as well, which we all love. We love our Ray Dolan for that. We love every musician in Mullingar because everybody sells this town, like from Niall Breslin to Niall Horan to fucking Ray Dolan down to people like Paulie Martin, Keith McLaughlin, Eaton Scally. Everybody. We've so much talent in this town.
Johan McCormack.
Johan McCormack, all the talent we have in this town. There's some great people out there, and I think it's what's really more important than having all this talent. We know we have it all. Is having these great media people.
Yeah, this is very
They're,
true.
like absolutely boosting the profile of the town.
You should try and get her on the show.
She's a self-made woman.
Sorry.
I don't even know if she could. She's so busy.
Yeah.
She's constantly working.
I'm pretty sure that she'd be under contract to 2FM and
Yeah,
they
exactly.
would be able
I'd-
to dictate to her where that she can
But
do
like,
deals.
That's how it works.
What I'm saying about it's just fair play to the girl for going out and helping every business in town and creating a business for herself and just finding a little niche and finding her way. And I'm actually like I think it's really cool what she's doing, and I'm delighted for her and many success to her. It's great to see people from the town doing good.
Doing something.
But
Yeah.
like she hasn't stopped, and she's fucking brilliant.
Fair play
Like, you know
to
what I mean? Like it just props to where it goes, and a lot of props to Mullingar business people for being able to open. There's so many places going out of business at the minute. It's
Yeah, but
crazy.
I think that's a trend across the entire country and across the entire
Yeah,
world.
right. I'm just talking about us and our town, and everybody can relate to this with their own town. We miss the way things were.
We do.
We do.
Everybody
And-
does.
And
even-
fair play to anybody who's open at the minute and keeping going, because one of my favourite cafes closed, and I'm like, there were all really nice people that worked there. The Galway
Yeah.
Roast,
Gone.
gone. That's a good lock of jobs gone, and
Oh,
the
I
really
s-
nice people that had a nice regular job, and it was good service and good food, and it's gone.
I shagged 2 people out of the Galway Road.
Okay, moving on swiftly. I wanted to bring up a topic.
You did. Go on with your Conor
I really
McGregor
do want to talk
shite.
about this whole Conor McGregor thing.
Oh, this is nasty.
So
I think you go first.
for
You
those
go-
who
you
for those
crack
who
on.
haven't seen, Jake Paul came out with a call out video because he wants to fight Conor McGregor because he thinks he's the shit because he's 2-0 now. All right, whatever. He in his call out video he disses Ireland, he disses Conor McGregor, but worst of all for
What's
me,
his name?
Jake Paul. Look how many subscribers he has on YouTube.
Is it Jake and Logan Paul? There's
They're two brothers. Logan Paul is the one who videoed the man who hung himself in the suicide forest in
Japan, yeah.
and got a lot of backlash about that.
Yep.
But like, I like call out videos. I think they're great, but I think this one went too far.
The problem is,
I
it's
have sorry, just really quick. I have a problem with what he said about his wife Dee.
yeah, I have a massive problem with that because
goes,
Dee
Conor-
Donovan is an old BR and she way higher than 04, man.
She ain't no 4.
They ain't been to Ireland.
Who?
Them two boys.
With Jake and Logan.
Yeah.
No, they haven't, and they never will be.
That's
Welcome here now.
That's no 4. But
soon as they
my
did-
problem is
Yeah.
when they said Irish cunts.
Yes.
It's
You
like,
Irish
fuck
cunt.
you,
And
wearing
then
an Irish flag.
he also goes, Connor, where are you? Are you wanking because your wife's a 4? Because you know you can do so much better than a 4, Connor.
Yeah, but the problem is, look, you're a YouTuber. You fought, was it 2 NBA players?
Yes.
Right, 2 NBA players.
Yes.
And then you called out one of the best
He's fighting Floyd. You know
pound for pound MMA fighters on the planet. I know,
You know
everybody
what?
hates the Conor McGregor hype.
No.
He went in there and he carved it up
Let's say the best pound for pound fighter at the time.
at the time.
The
He's-
best.
But he can still prove himself. He's fighting Poirier in January, which I think is a good fight for him. Because I want to see him fight somebody he's fought before, where they both have a chance to like.
Well,
we-
just
you
for
go
our
back.
listeners
We're playing the
who
call-out
don't
video.
know what this guy done or said.
Right, guys, have a listen to
This is Jake Paul calling out Conor McGregor.
Nice.
Yeah, little play.
What the fuck is up, you Irish cunt? Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably beating up old dudes in a bar right now, or maybe you're jacking off because you're sick of fucking your wife. I mean, she's a 4, Conor. You could do a lot better, but happy Monday. My team sent you a $50 million offer this morning. $50 million cash, proof of funds. The biggest fight offer you've ever been offered, but you're scared to fight me, Conor. You're ducking me because you don't want to lose to a fucking YouTuber. You're 0-1 as a boxer. I'm 2-0 as a boxer. I just came off the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history. But you want to fight Dustin Prober, who has less followers on Instagram than my fucking dog. That's a fact. And Dana White, you're a fucking pussy too, you ugly fucking bald bitch. You said there's 0% chance of this fight happening, but there's 0% chance of you getting some fucking pussy. Connor, you're scared. Dana, you're scared. Sign the fucking contract, you idiots. Jesus fucking Christ. Irish bitch.
Oh, little bastard, man.
That was Jake Paul calling out Conor McGregor.
The problem I have with this is Conor has said bad things about Russia. He said bad things about all the people he's fought. But has he ever taken a flag and disrespected their country like that? No.
And another thing Conor McGregor never did. He never started shit with somebody he wasn't looking to fight.
Yes.
He only attacks his opponents. You know what I mean? Otherwise, if you ever watch him, he's a very awkward man.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Kanye West.
Yes.
When he's backstage, he reminds me of Kanye West. It's this super ego trying to occupy a space.
Yeah, I get that.
And they're very...
I'm just not okay with it. Conor McGregor's an MMA fighter. Okay?
This shit bores the hell out of me.
It's okay.
I know it bores you, but we love to... Let us have our fun.
Trust me, there's some people that this does not bore whatsoever. The fact that he's...
Microphone.
If he called McGregor out for an MMA fight, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, because he get killed.
We all know Conor only took the Floyd fight for the money. Simple as that. It's simple. We all know that. Conor took that fight for 140
Do you
million.
remember
It's easy.
the WEC fights and all those fights through that?
Yeah.
Right. There's one fight Jose Aldo won. He won the fight. He hopped out of the ring, ran up into the bleachers, and celebrated with the fans.
Yeah.
But he ran up to the high seats.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And celebrated with the common Brazilian people that came to the event.
Yes.
And that was a class moment. And that was one of the few times you see a country take in the UFC. With Ireland, we all bought into Conor McGregor.
100 million.
I didn't.
No, because
Because you weren't into UFC.
your country needs...
No, I don't mind UFC. I really don't
A
mind
healthy
UFC.
nation needs good... Like, if you look at Irish sports...
Okay, he attacked the bus full of people and put things through the windows.
You know
and
what that
smashed
is?
it.
You know what that is? That's a young Dublin Irish guy who became a millionaire overnight, worked his way
And
up to a
abused
self-made...
it.
No, not abused it.
He
Then
did.
cocaine,
He made a wrong
an
decision.
agent, a manager. Yeah, go down and attack the bus. Get
Is that
too
not
hyped up.
Get
is that not
publicity.
abusing your position?
They're fighters. We want... These are professional warriors. I don't want to see them behave
yeah.
normally.
No. That's fine. They can fight each other professionally in the ring. Absolutely no
Yeah.
problem.
It's a
but when
soap.
Conor McGregor picks up something and throws it through a bus window on top of a load of people who are innocent and have nothing to do with it,
And makes a fortune off.
okay,
No.
it doesn't matter.
Wait, but why are we saying...
the mafia make
No,
a fortune
no.
off of violence as well? We don't condone that, do we?
Why
Look
are we
at someone
saying...
We're
like
taking
Francis.
the conversation somewhere else, man.
Yeah,
We're
you are.
taking the conversation somewhere
Also,
else.
the people at the
But
bus
thing
weren't
is,
innocent.
Listen to someone with pure...
But the thing is, whoever the guy is, he insulted the Irish flag, man. I
Oh,
was
that's
talking to-
nothing, for God's sakes.
No. That's what the thing is.
Not
I
Irish
was, I was,
people.
I was,
Not- I'm
I was,
Irish, it
I
doesn't
was
bother me.
telling Nathan. No,
Because
I
you're
was
a dub.
telling. I was telling Nathan. I was in Dublin. I was driving a bike, and I saw the Irish flag on the fucking road.
Yeah.
I picked it up.
He put it in his pocket to keep
I put it in his
safe.
pocket. It's just
who
because
gives
it's
a
not. No. It's
Because
not.
you're
It's
not
just-
patriotic.
It's not about that, man. It's
Patriotism,
just.
patriotism kills people.
Maybe it's
Patriotism
not,
is the virtue of the
Maybe it's not
vicious,
my
Oscar
feeling,
Wilde.
but you know what? When I picked it up, there
But
was a guy.
I'm
There was a guy
patriotic
who
as fuck.
was in the fucking car. He was like, "Fair play to you, man."
Fuck
It's just
him.
not. No, it's just not about that, man.
But you
It's
know,
about- even if it's not my feeling, man. Somebody got happy for that, you know. Nobody even saw that. Even if nobody would have seen it, picking me up.
You knew you did the
But
right thing.
I did the right thing, man.
Yeah.
It's not about
It's
me.
respect.
It's just respect, man. That's it.
Whoa. Respecting what?
Respecting the values of that flag. That is green,
Value.
white, and
Value.
orange.
Yeah.
Green, white,
What
and orange.
value does that bestow on any of us in this room?
Peace of mind to safely prosper.
It's just colours.
Right, it's just colours, and
Just
those
colours.
three colours helped us from the 40s to now.
Oh,
to
helped us. Helped.
to stop fighting.
How does a
peace?
flag-
It represents peace between the Irish.
I know what the
and
flag
Protestants.
represents.
When you look at the flag, do you not feel...
No, absolutely not.
That's you.
No, I don't feel it whatsoever.
When you hear your national anthem,
No, oh God,
sung
no.
by more than 1,000 people.
No. Sung by 90,000 people in Croke Park.
No,
You know what I mean? More than 1,000.
I tell you what I'm very proud of with this country. It's not the nationalism with the flags and that
Our
bullshit
generosity.
that comes in. No, what I'm very proud of is what we have produced in this country.
The people.
Not just the people. Well, I mean, we've great actors, great musicians, that type of stuff. But we have, it was an Irishman who done up the plans of the White House.
Yes.
The Beaufort scale was an Irishman.
Bred
An Irish-
That's
engineers.
the wind, isn't it?
an
Beaufort
Irish-
scale.
Yeah, no. Beaufort scale's rain, isn't it?
Excuse me.
Weather.
Weather in
Weather,
general.
yeah.
Sorry,
But
excuse me.
One thing you have to people have to recognise about the Irish country and the Irish people what we've done for the world.
Stop banging the table.
I will bang the table. No, we donated how many of some of the world's best soldiers?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like, you have to remember, there was very little
I'm
given
proud.
to the recognition of Irish people who volunteered for British armies.
I am proud the fact that we are neutral.
Yeah.
I am proud at what we have produced in this country. And as I said, like, it was an Irishman who invented the submarine.
Yeah.
We have produced and given the world so much. We really have. There was an ad years ago on RTE, and it was in relation to the Dublin airport, the new wing.
Yes.
And there was a guy who walked out, and he starts giving a list of things that the Irish people are responsible for. And I was sitting there going, wow.
Yep.
Wow, did we do all that? Like Bram Stoker, Dracula.
It was us.
That's the Irish.
See, the thing about being Irish is we can claim, we feel better and easier to lay claim to actions done by our fellow countrymen, because we have that real small community mentality,
We do, yes.
right?
Hence the reason why
If-
integration with these people worked.
Yeah, but like
No,
I said,
really, I'm not. I'm
he
serious.
picked up and
That's being
protected
serious.
an Irish flag, and like
And what did you say to him when he was just about 20 minutes ago? That he's an Irishman.
that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've noticed that the vast majority of foreign nationals who come into this country adopt our
The vast
culture.
majority.
Vast majority. And here's the thing, they adopt our culture. They don't do that in the rest of the world.
No,
They really don't.
really don't. It
it's
becomes a
division.
parallel.
Just a very few places, man. I'll tell you why we adapted. While I was in Dublin, it's a different place, man.
I think it's a self-deprecation.
It's just like when you come in. No, it's just when you come in Mullingar and you see that connection between people. You know, like
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
We could
I
hate
feel
each
like
other.
home.
Yeah, we could
I
hate
feel
each other,
like
but
home.
if
It's
something
just
bad
because-
happened to you, we try and help you.
I just feel like home, man. Like whenever you are.
Sorry, bud. See them really large peaks over there?
It's peaking too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, that's you screaming. So go on.
Can I
go
just say
on.
something
No,
really quick?
no.
Okay,
wait,
go.
wait.
So it's just like the connection you guys have. Like I've met you, and all that. You know, when how close you are, it's make me feel like home. That's what we are back home.
How close
you
we
know?
are. Like that's
That's
why
it,
that's
man.
why we can slag you
Those
because
human
you're our
beings.
friend.
It's just that's what I'm saying. Like it's just the thing is like if somebody wants to adapt things,
Can I rob some of that, please?
you, like to be honest, I was talking to Nathan. I said if I ever get kids, one of my kids is getting an Irish name. Man. I love Ireland.
Fionn.
kids.
Oh, God.
What would
Whatever
you
it
pick?
is, man.
What would you pick?
I'm not even
Can I rob
sure.
some?
I had. I'm not even sure yet, but still, if it's a boy or a girl, like I'll
It's
probably talk to
Owen.
you.
Owen is an Irish name.
O
isn't it?
O-W-E-N, yeah, or E-O-I-G-H-A-N.
Sean, Patrick.
Like it should be
S-E
difficult.
fada A, yeah.
Patrick sucks.
It's gonna be
Tyke.
difficult for
I
sure.
love.
Anyway.
If I had a boy, no. I'm
Tyke's
liking
nice.
the straight whiskey. With straight whiskey, I'm actually cut. If you can't believe it.
I can
yeah,
see.
we are. Trust
We all
me,
know that,
we're
yeah.
all knowing.
Hence why the whiskey has been taken away.
The peaks,
Aye.
the slamming of the table.
I
But
will
no, it's
slam
not-
the table.
No, it's not an episode you'd be embarrassed for because you're nice. You're actually a lot more relaxed
He's
than
good,
you
he's good.
normally
That's
are
it.
when you're
I think
drunk.
he's enjoying himself, man.
I'm
He's
enjoying
just
myself.
relaxed,
Good,
man. I
good.
think
Because
it's
I haven't
good
done a
relaxed.
podcast in a week, and I've missed you guys.
I missed you too.
Now, can I just get back to something? I genuinely love this country from the bottom of my heart. I
Ooh,
love.
someone's
no.
taking a turn.
No, it's not a turn. I've said this.
He
from
doesn't.
day-
He doesn't love the weather.
I've said it from day one.
Weather's irrelevant.
Does
Bart
it-
makes you sick.
Actually, earlier when I rang you asking what the conversation was supposed to be tonight, Richie, he's not even paying attention to bastard.
Okay, Richie, I'm giving. So can I just say to our listeners home, give you this one. Chill out then.
That's it.
I'll chill out.
Yeah, we'll say that one.
So tonight,
I've drank a lot of that whiskey in the last 47 and 51 seconds.
today when I rang you, I asked you what we were. Now I'm not to lose me fucking train of thought now because you.
Today you
bollocks.
rang me about
Yeah.
what our topic was.
supposed to be.
yeah.
No, you were
and I
talking-
think
And
it was
something
housing
happens.
or something.
But something happened. I was going to tell you something funny there. Now I can't remember.
Right. Well, but God,
No,
We
you-
better
I love
get
your
around
little
to your
phone
section.
calls,
Him.
by the way.
With the bitch.
I love your little phone calls. Aiden is the kind of guy, you won't hear from him for 3 or 4 days, and then he'll ring you. And it'll always be a missed call, and you ring him back. Hello, retarded. Or Mr. Quinlan.
But I do that
Yeah.
with everybody.
Yeah, I know, but the thing I like about when Aiden rings, he's genuinely looking for a chat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you've great phone etiquette, and you appreciate a phone call the way I do. It's old school with you. You remember the Cordy phone hung to the wall?
Yes,
Like
absolutely.
that one there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I like it. It's nice. I love phone calls. I
mother would-
never text.
Your mother would be shouting at you.
Yeah.
You're 5 minutes on that phone. You're too long on that phone. The bill would be up the fucking walls.
I remember my father going mad at me. It was my junior cert year, and I was on the phone to this one. She was half South African, half German. Big, massive ditties.
Ooh, and blonde.
I was a young boy, and she was a little bit older than me. She was experienced, and was
Just
great.
remember, Katie might be listening.
Yeah, she probably is, but it was a great period in my life as a young man. And
He's reminiscing.
Katie's better than any of those hoes, man.
All of a sudden, this girl is a hoe.
Can we also say?
Yeah.
Can we also say Katie's the best thing that ever happened to you?
She's the best thing
We
that
know
ever happened to me.
that.
I was on the start of a short, slippery slope.
And we discussed
when I
this the
met
other
her.
day. I asked you the question, do you think you'd be dead?
Yeah.
And you said yeah.
But and if you asked anybody that knows me, like you'd know me, or Anto, or Aiden, or Evan, or Jay, or anybody that knows the old Richie, like Keith, or any Connor, any of the old boys, or my brothers, anybody that knows the old me, I'd be dead by now. If it
Yeah,
wasn't for
probably.
that woman. Wasn't for that
I know,
woman,
I would say
I would
so.
be a human piece of shit like this guy.
Oh, yeah.
But
Garbage.
I owe everything to my missus and to the people I work with.
Well, you
Because
know what?
in one thing I've learned about working, like you've all these different relationships with all your different work colleagues. You worked in loads of different places,
Oh, so many.
and there's just that beauty of working with Irish people.
I don't mind working with Polish people.
I love Polish people because they have so much initiative.
Well, I think with the Polish people is they're slightly nuts, which suits the Irish mentality.
Yes, because we're all nuts.
They are nuts.
We're
They are
slightly
nuts.
nuts as well.
So I'm gonna
Yeah, we're
breeze.
gonna-
I'm gonna
gonna
breeze
fucking-
through this really fast.
Yeah, we're going to have to do them.
Weird headlines from around the world, bringing you the strange, the dumb, and the funny. Brought to you by Nathan Lane.
Amazing.
Mr. Lynham.
Mr. Doyle, I'm just going to say really, really quick, guys. You can also contact the show tonight on 085 2727212 because we didn't do that together. So, guys, first weird headline from around the world is suspect arrested after ending up neck deep.
Neck dick.
Neck deep in slurry pit during police chase.
Thanks for
What a
finishing that for
wanker.
me. Thanks for finishing that.
Can I take over the headline?
No. So the passenger of a
suspect.
suspect.
Everything today. He's gonna take.
He's on it like a car bonnet.
Yup. I'm gonna be working tomorrow, polishing cars, crying.
Listening back to this podcast, going, "Oh God."
What did I do?
So
I
let's-
do. I listen back to it in work, which makes it harder.
The dial's at 10. Let's put it to a 5.
5, I'll give you a 4.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So, the passenger of a suspected stolen car has been arrested after he ended up neck deep in a pit of slurry during a police chase. What was that for?
I'm pretending to give him a blowjob. Sorry, none of us are listening to your head.
It's okay, you don't have to listen. You don't have to
Because they're
listen.
shit.
Well, this guy ended up in a slurry pit.
That's what I said. That's why they're shit.
Literal shit.
If it ain't punny, it's not funny, Nate.
So, wait. So
He didn't make a clean getaway.
Up to his neck in it.
I genuinely have no idea what the headline was.
Do you want me to read it again?
Please.
So, can you mute him?
There you go.
He's 3.
Oh yeah, he's free. There
Suspect
you go.
arrested after ending up neck deep in a slurry pit after a police chase.
Oh.
So he was running from the police and he didn't see the open grate. Straight into the slurry pit.
Deserves it.
But hasn't many people around this country died?
Died from slurry
yeah.
pits.
Like kids.
No, but you know what
as
happens?
well.
Kids, dogs, farmers, everybody. Farms
Yeah.
are one of the most dangerous workplaces in the country.
Yeah.
Agreed. But
yeah.
you do know what happens. They open the tank, the methane hits them, pass
they
out,
pass
they fall
out.
in.
No, you know what happens? People literally forget they're there and walk into them and go.
Yeah, and it's, try and swim in that shit.
You don't know. Every movement brings you further
down.
Yeah, to be fair, this happens in garages too. People forget the pit is there.
Oh man, I've seen
Seen
so
it.
many videos of people like pushing cars.
Which is
And
why
disappear.
in some places they have a net.
Oh.
No,
seen this?
Never seen a net in a pit.
You've never seen a net in a pit?
I've seen like
So-
4 inches of water and rats, but
There's
I've
a-
never seen a net.
There's some pits in really sophisticated garages where there's a net across the pit and you have to work through the net to work on the car because it's safety.
Do you remember?
But that's even more dangerous because if there's a fire, how do you get through the net?
about
It's only open halfway.
About 2 years ago in Dublin, there was a company called Dino Rod.
Yes.
And they walked down the sewer lines.
Yes.
And one guy went down the sewer line and he never came back up. And the guy was like, "Where is he?"
Yeah.
And he was calling him on the radio, wouldn't answer.
I got you
The-
one sec, Teresa.
The other guy went in looking for him. Both of them died.
Yeah.
Methane
And then
poison.
the firefighters that went to get them, one of them nearly died as well.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
So
Because he was carrying your man up. He refused to leave him behind. He went down, look, they're dead.
Yeah.
Went to take one of them back up and knocked his mask off his BA set.
and the methane.
The methane, but he got through it.
How long does it take for methane to have an effect? 3 minutes.
3 breaths.
3 breaths.
Yeah, and it depends
It
on
takes
the
2
toxicity.
breaths of smoke to kill you. It takes 1 breath to knock you out. It takes a 2nd breath to kill you.
I just need to interject real quick. Teresa's asked, what is a slurry pit, guys? So it's basically, during the winter in Ireland, the farmers put the cattle,
into
the
sheds,
cows into sheds.
into slatted sheds.
'Cause
They're called
so they-
slatted sheds because they have a slatted concrete floor
with holes in it, so
and
they don't ruin the
eat
fields.
silage.
Yeah.
And then they poop. And when they poop
Poop
they
and
kind of
pee.
move the cows out of the way and they pull this big kind of sliding press across the floor and it pushes the poo down through slats in the floor.
I've done it by
into
hand.
a slurry tank.
Poo and pee.
Poo
Yeah.
and pee.
But you can have
It's stored as manure.
well, you can have septic tanks as well, like human septic tanks.
Human septic tanks are different.
But some of them are not covered either, are they not?
No, human septic tanks have to be covered and they have to have a recirculation
See,
pump by law.
for years I've had a misconception then. I always thought a slurry pit was just humans' feces.
Yeah, a slurry tank is either
wait, hold on,
cow
you're-
or pig shit.
You're wrong now. The slurry tank is the thing they use behind the tractor to spread the slurry.
Yeah. The slurry silo or slurry store or wherever.
Yeah,
You were talking about
yeah.
slurry pits.
Slurry pits.
Which is what is, so basically the cows...
The hole in the ground.
Yeah, the cows are brought in the winter so that they don't ruin the land, because the land is moist and wet and they'd wreck it.
Turns to muck.
Yeah, and cows actually have scratching spots where they ruin the land as well. They put their heads in, they scratch. The father's a farmer. So the whole point of this is they suck it out in the summer and spread it on the land as...
Use as fertilizer.
Manure, fertilizer, yeah. But I heard a funny story, and this isn't completely illegal, where a farmer emptied his own slurry pit from... Sorry, he emptied his own... What's the one?
Slurry tank.
No,
It's a
from his
slurry
house.
pit.
From his house.
Oh,
his
septic
own
tank.
septic tank.
He emptied his own septic tank.
Into the slurry pit.
No, into his machine that you suck it out into the trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And he started spreading it on the land. There was nothing but baby wipes coming out of the fucking thing all over the land.
My old pair of a septic tank. With a septic tank, difference between a septic tank and a drain away. Drain away used to be or soak away. Your shit would just fall into this hole and it would soak into the ground. And then you change it every couple of years.
Can I just say, Teresa, you're so polite. She's like, thanks guys
Septic
for
tank,
explaining.
you
Very
have to
polite.
pump
Polite.
the shitty water out over filter grates.
Well, can I just say that for Nathan's headline this evening?
Oh, what a ding.
It's all right. So we go to the next one. Ready?
Next
Go
one.
on, do it.
Second-
I can't actually read it because I'm seeing double.
I've also turned the thing sideways so you can't see it. Rich dude says housekeeper stuck in elevator for 3 days did not test the limits of human endurance.
Did not test the 3 days, man. There's the magic 3 threes. There's the 3 minutes without oxygen.
Bread.
What? You need the headline again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go
Rick-
for first. I'll tell you the 3 threes.
Rich dude says a housekeeper stuck in an elevator for 3 days did not test the limits of human endurance.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right. It does because you can only go 3 minutes without oxygen.
You're 40 days and 40 nights without water. I mean, with just water.
3 minutes without oxygen, you're dead. 3 days without water, you're dead. 3 weeks without food, you're dead.
There's
There's
gonna
the
be-
3 threes.
There's going to be
There's three
oxygen in
important
the
threes.
lift.
Yeah, of course.
There's going to be oxygen, but there's no food or water. And it's 3 days without water. That is testing the extremes and endurance of human physiology.
Yeah, because it's 3 days without water.
It's 3 days without water.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's where the real
And
danger
it's,
is.
and it's a lot more than 3 minutes in your own
Mind.
like. Yeah, there'll be fresh air coming into you, but there's no draft in the lift. They're draft proof.
See, here's a question for you. If you were to, say, get an airtight room and continually fart in the
Yeah.
room, could you die of methane poison?
For sure.
Not as quick as you die from CO2 poisoning.
Because that was a Mythbusters thing.
Yeah,
And they went, no, they can't. It would be impossible for you to do it.
yeah.
So
The time it
room
would
is
take
sealed.
to make the room toxic with CH4 would surpass the amount of time it would take to make the room toxic with CO2
Yes.
or MnO2 or MO2 or NO2.
So because we're stuck for time,
Man, I should drink more on podcasts.
you probably should.
I think it's the whiskey because
But
the
you know
whiskey
what?
agrees with me.
you should drink more water on podcasts.
Well, we have no water. We have proper fucking 12.
Don't worry, he'll be getting...
Fuck the Pauls of YouTube.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Fuck them.
They went way too far.
What I want to happen. Do you see Nate Diaz came out in defense of Conor McGregor?
So, do you know who Nate Diaz is?
Of course, yeah.
Long time
fought
rival of Conor McGregor.
Yeah, yeah.
Twice. There's a trilogy hopefully in the making this
There
next
is.
year.
He lost once and won once.
Yes,
it's
now there's a trilogy fight
controversial.
coming.
He might
Okay.
not have even won. Like, we don't know. But anyway,
He won the second fight. Those
controversial.
leg kicks, the form,
they destroyed him.
saved his gas. There's serious amount of strikes.
Right, we've got 2 minutes to do this last
Yeah,
headline.
No, to
One-
keep it. Yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that. So we'll skip that one. So just on the headline, no story, no headline, it's just the headline. Rich dude says housekeeper stuck in an elevator for 3 days did not test the limits of human endurance.
Crap.
So give me a.
I'll give him a
I'm
ding.
not
I'll
changing
give him a
it.
ding because it's a guy being a douchebag.
No, I'm not changing it. Fuck him.
Give him a ding.
The effort.
Give him a ding.
Fuck's sake. That's the wrong one.
No, JP.
Don't you dare touch my
Never
board.
touch the desk.
Do you know what? It's turning into episode 7. Leave it.
It is.
So, third headline.
Oh, 7.
Just trying to be sensible. Thank you.
There you go.
Student says she gave cookies containing her grandfather's ashes to classmates unwittingly, without them knowing.
I love the fact that she said, I'm trying to be sensible, and then read that headline.
She
And her
Used
grandfather's
it.
ashes were in cookies
To
she
bake.
fed to her classmates.
Without telling them.
How old was she?
Is that cannibalism?
No, it wouldn't be.
Technically it is, because it's human remains.
Yeah, but it'd be just pure carbon at that stage.
But it was still came from a human.
Doesn't matter.
It's
It'd be-
ex-human carbon.
But there would be no DNA in that whatsoever. It would be just
No, there
carbon.
would.
So it wouldn't be cannibalism.
When someone is cremated, is there any DNA left?
I
in
think
that?
there
no,
is.
No, there's
there
not.
has to be some
Zero.
way.
Zero.
I'd say no, acid definitely cleans blood.
I'm going to Google it on the ad break because we don't have time. So basically, she cooked cookies, brought them into her class, put her grandfather's ashes into them, gave them to the class. Then she told the teacher. The teacher was like, I don't believe you. She whipped out the fucking urn from her school bag.
My girl. That's my
a
kind of
weird
girl.
headline.
Do you know, it's kind of reminding me of the story of where the kid over in the States, Teresa will probably know this story,
Yeah, Teresa, let us know.
Brought the clock.
brought the clock into
Clock
school.
in inverted commas.
A clock that looked like dynamite, and he was
Inside a
arrested.
briefcase.
Yes.
With a countdown timer.
A countdown timer.
And 2 big red buttons of batteries together that look like
And this is a
TNT.
kid now at primary school.
But
Muslim kid.
Muslim kid.
Was there a bomb? No.
No,
but it looks like a James Bond open a briefcase bomb.
But the kid was arrested. The FBI came in
Yeah.
and took him away. But here's the thing: the parents then sued
And won.
got millions out of it.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Fair
not-
play.
Guys, just before we go really quick, guys, get us on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Podbean after the show, our website, supernaturaldogshit.com. But guys, please, I'm begging you guys.
share the thing.
Share our fucking podcast. Just do it. Just go, give us a share.
Don't bother.
Like, you're commenting flat out. Just click one button and share. We really appreciate it. Contact the show, 085 2727 212. And Richie has something to say before we go.
People out there listening, let us know what you think of the studio. If you have anything to send in to us, we will put the address in the comments. What's the address?
12
Aidan?
Dominic Street, Mullingar, County Westmeath.
12 Dominic Street, Mullingar, County Westmeath. Send us in stuff and we will put it on the walls. If it's nudes of you, send it in.
No, well,
If it's something dear to you and you want us to send it back to you, we'll
Like
send
your
it back to you.
grandfather's ashes.
Like your grandfather's ashes, smear them on the wall, saying red rum. Send stuff into us and let us know what you think. And if there's anywhere you think we can improve for the listener, let us know.
if you have any new game
Tonight
shows,
there'll
for us,
be no more alcohol for Richie. And on that note,
No!
see you guys in a bit.
I love
So, Billy, does your social media look like a teenager's bedroom?
What? Full of Justin Bieber posters?
No, you incompetent fool. Messy and unorganized.
Yeah, it kind of does. But what can I do about it?
Oh, poor simple Billy. Why not put all your social media in one convenient place?
But gee whiz, mister, how can I do that?
With Social QR, of course. It's easy, fast, and free.
But what's social QR?
Well, Billy, I'm glad you asked. Social QR is a one-stop shop for personal and business social media users to have all your social media in one place. Easy to set up, easy to share, and fully customizable, with your own custom QR code suitable for digital and print media.
Jiminy crickets, so now it'll be as tidy as my web browser?
So don't forget, Billy, that's socialqr.xyz. And Billy, take down the Justin Bieber posters.
Aww.
Every day, Richie has to drive 2 miles to bum tobacco from his friends. With your generous donation of only $19.20 a week, Richie won't have to sponge from his friends. Text Richie to 521034 to 759126089 so we can finally tell Richie to piss off.
From its rich traditions beginning when the first AM radio transmission was broadcast in the year 1900 to present day, where radio is still the most listened to form of media and the #1 source for people of all ages to enjoy their favorite music and discover new artists. Sure, the technology has changed, but the concept has stood the test of time throughout history. From the end of World War II,
General Eisenhower informs me that the forces of Germany have surrendered to the United Nations. The flags of freedom fly all over Europe.
to the falling of the Berlin Wall,
Our top story. The Iron Curtain between East Germany and West Berlin has come tumbling down.
To the U.S. entering the War on Terror.
None of us will ever forget this day, yet we go forward to defend freedom and all that is good and just in our world. Thank you. Good night, and God bless America.
Generations across the world are united by music as it transcends all language barriers. It brings everyone on planet Earth closer together. We at iStreamRadio.ie understand what radio has done for the world and would like to thank radio for its 100-plus years of service. Radio has been here through thick and thin. Thank you, radio.
Imagination is the beginning of creation. You imagine what you desire. You will what you imagine. And at last, we create what you will. Don't wait for the right opportunity. Let us create it. When the virtual world of the internet, ideas, dreams, and concepts have become a reality, now is the time to bring your idea to the digital world. MilestoneMedia.ie offer a full range of digital services such as web development, hosting, audio, and visual services. Inspiration has a new platform. MilestoneMedia.ie. Experience the difference.
Tired of getting more screwed over than your cousin Jesse's pig? Sick of those uppity cowboys over at the Irish Insurance Federation? Is your vehicle being overpriced because it's undervalued? Does your annual quote leave you feeling sicker than the morning you woke up beside your sister? Well, leg it down to Leggett Insurance. Leggett Insurance is the answer to all your insurance needs. Bored off the road? No problem. Old lady turf you out and you gotta move your collection of lawn art? That's okay. Underage? Well, shit, that ain't your fault. Our unique style of cover provisions includes a real insurance disc to put in your windshield and the understanding that if something goes wrong, you use our groundbreaking policy. Run as fast as you can before anyone gets your wrench. The golden rule is to make sure you pick up any bits of your car left behind so you can't be identified. Your one-off payment of $29.99 annually provides all of the above. And for an additional $40, we provide you with a full windscreen worth in your very own Leggett disc holder. Just call us on 2800 Yeehaw! That's 2800 Yeehaw! Sail through that checkpoint today! Itchy, smelly scrotum getting you down. Worried about ball sweat on the dance floor? Well, worry no more. New sandalwood and lavender scented Man Ponds has your nutsack covered. Our unique smell-inhibiting fibrous wadding ensures your most repugnant odors are kept to yourself. So next time she drops the hand, you can feel confident it's not into a vat of nut soup. And don't forget, you can be the sweetest smelling stud in the nursing home with new Man Ponds Twilight Edition for seniors. Order our economy size 86 pack today on manponds.org. Man Ponds, because you don't need to smell any worse.
The Supernatural Dogshit podcast is controversial and confrontational and may cause offense to some. Listener discretion is advised.
And you're very welcome back to the Supernatural Dogshit podcast.
We're back.
It seems we're missing one person.
I wonder why.
I wonder.
So while he's not here, we'll just say, guys, we apologise in advance for everything that's supposed to be said the next 2 hours because Richie is quite inebriated.
Yeah. Yes,
can I just say, I'm drinking the same and I'm fine.
Yeah, but Richie can't handle these drinks.
Yeah, so I'm going to do it real quick. Guys, you get us on social media. Give us a share. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm going to start getting angry if you don't.
I'm going to murder your first child.
No. You're going to throw the firstborn into the River Liffey.
Yes.
And for our American listeners who don't know what the River Liffey is, it's the main canal of Ireland. Is it a canal?
River.
It's a
River Liffey.
It's not man-made. Technically.
It is, yeah, you're right.
So it's a canal.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you very much. Mr. Doyle has just bowed down to me. So, guys, you get us on YouTube, Facebook. I think we're going to go off Facebook eventually. We're going to be on completely just YouTube because that's where we can get the monies.
Yes.
Our lovely website, supernaturaldogshit.com. We have an Instagram. We have a fucking Spotify. We're on Podbean. We are also on TikTok. We made a TikTok today. I made a TikTok today.
I hope
We are
Richie,
on Amazon as well.
hope Richie hasn't fallen down the stairs.
Look, it's possible.
is
The last time
possible.
I saw him, he had his penis in his hand and he was pissing.
Okay.
And he was just like, look at my dick.
Very nice, yeah.
So I guess I'll do this really quick. A lovely sponsor of our show, socialqr.xyz. Basically, if you're an artist, you're us, even a podcast host, anything, you can get all your social media, put it in one lovely place.
Here's Mr. Quinlan.
Look at
It's
the happy
for
guy there.
digital and media print. You get a QR code, everything's printed out for you, and you just direct your people to the QR code and they can go there and see all your stuff.
Yes.
Simple
And
as that.
In the meantime, if you want to contact the show, you can do so on 085
2727212. Yeah.
Yeah.
212.
Now it's time for serious time.
Oh, yeah.
While Richie is inebriated. So this should be fun.
I got sick.
Did you?
No.
Are you serious? Did you make yourself sick or did you get sick?
No, I got sick.
What?
No, when you're finishing your cigarette and you take that
Oh, you
last
took
dirty
the...
drip,
Yeah,
He
yeah,
done
yeah.
the same.
and you have
earlier.
the gag, and I'm like, I have to go back in here. What am I going to do?
I
So I
got
just got it out
So
of me.
just real quick as well, Teresa's commented in saying, do you have a zip postal code, zip/postal code?
We
yeah,
do.
We do,
We do.
and we
I
will send it to you privately.
Teresa, if you go on to the website, www.supernaturaldogshit.com,
Oh, yeah.
the address and the postcode is down the bottom of the page.
It is.
Yeah, so you'll be able to get us from there. So, yeah, I know what that means these days.
Yeah, you learned.
Yeah, I did learn, actually.
So,
So we're going
tonight's topic is quite serious.
It is a serious one, but again, I'm on the opposite side of use fuckers.
Yeah, 100%.
So go on, give me the topic.
So the topic is, this is coming off the back of a story that came from Australia. I should have had my prep
I
done.
think I know the story.
Give me the story, I'll get it real quick.
I should have
This
had the prep
old
done.
man that laid a trap for two
No.
young fellas that were constantly robbing him.
No. So basically, there was this guy, he was at home, and a guy broke into his house. The owner of the home, rather than scaring him off or giving him some sort of warning, he went over, put him in a headlock, and broke his neck.
Yeah.
He actually broke the guy's neck,
Yeah.
killing him out straight.
Yes.
There and then on the spot.
Barehanded.
Now, the family of the deceased are now calling for justice for this man.
No, doesn't deserve any.
Really?
Yep.
Debt?
You were fucking around in another man's house and you died.
Okay, so let me ask you the question. If it was a case that I went into one of the electrical stores tomorrow and stole an LCD TV, and the security guard came over and broke my neck and murdered me,
different.
how?
How? Because he's a security guard. He's not got any right.
Okay, the owner of the shop.
The owner of the shop. He has to accept that he's a premises. And if it's happened, he's insured against it. I know the whole thing of, they have insurance goes to extremes, like when you have those BLM Antifa riots in America where they burn down people's shops and, they have insurance and the insurance didn't cover it.
No, they won't.
And every time the man of colour is shot, they go and riot and loot in that said area. And I think it's really wrong.
Yes, it is.
But in this country, like, someone's stealing a TV, if you catch them in the act and you're able to apprehend them and pull the TV back from their person, okay.
But
I'm
is a man's life worth a TV?
The man risked his life the second he entered somebody else's property.
I absolutely understand that you do risk your life because somebody
If
could
I
have a
left
shotgun.
this studio right now, walked down the town and broke into somebody's house and I was killed, it's my fault.
I would not be feeling sorry for Richie.
No, I would.
Why?
I would, because nobody's life is worth a TV. Why not?
The problem is when you enter somebody else's domicile, somebody else's home, somewhere
Yes.
where someone's kids are asleep upstairs, or where somebody lives every day in solace and protection of their own home, and you violate their privacy.
I understand that.
You have wavered your right to a life.
Have you?
Yes.
Because under
Yes.
because under the law you haven't.
Under the law you haven't, but under natural law.
Okay, but under Irish law,
Yeah.
you haven't got the right.
And you probably go to prison for
To-
manslaughter.
you haven't got the
and
right.
you probably go to prison
Yes.
for manslaughter.
Yes, you
But
would.
what I'm saying is, some guy breaks into my house tonight, I'm going to fucking kill him.
Why?
What did I say before
Because
we
he
went on air?
entered my home without my consent. It's
Okay.
my home.
Okay, and that so let me get this straight. So we're moving on from the TV. It's not.
Now,
worth-
look, there's breaking
No,
in.
wait. Just bear with me.
Let him go.
If he comes into your house and takes a TV, we've said that it's not worth a man's life. I believe it's not worth a man's life. So what you're saying is, if he comes into your home, so you're saying
I'm
trespassing.
going to try and kill him.
So
but
you're,
not
what you're
in a
saying,
way.
if somebody trespasses, it's worth their life.
No, but like when I say I try and kill him, I'm going to throw everything I have at him. He could be way more athletic and more ready to fight than I would. But if it's the middle of the night and somebody comes, I've already had somebody try to break into my home.
would you not do the obvious thing, which is to get all your children and everybody into one room?
Let me
and
tell
call
you a
the
story.
police?
No, but
Let me tell you a story of what happened to me.
And can I just go really quick? It's happening too fast for that to happen.
Yeah, it's a heat of the
It's
moment.
not really.
It's the heat of the moment.
It's not really, and I tell you why. Because I used to work for a company in Dublin, and it was called BDS.
Go on, let me
BDS
go on.
Security.
Yes.
And BDS Security, I was in the control room, and basically we monitored alarms, and a panic alarm went off in the house. So I rang the customer, and she was on the phone. And she's like this, and she's whispering at me, and she's saying, "There's somebody downstairs." Blah 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 blah.
I will find you.
So
I will kill you.
Eventually, what I had to do was I had to say to the guy who was in the control room with me, "This is a break-in. They're in the house now." And I was saying to your woman, "Lock the door, push the bed up against the door. This is the advice that we were told to give them to keep the client safe." Eventually, the guards arrived on the scene and chased off these guys, whoever they were. They actually ran off.
Were they cotched?
No, but no, they weren't. The best advice that woman was given was lock yourself in your room. Do not go outside where the danger is.
Right.
Don't do that.
The problem is people are bringing danger to someone's home.
I get that.
Right.
I understand that. But you're then going out and putting yourself in danger as well.
Yeah, but me as a man, I'm
What if they're armed?
31 years old. I am in my physical prime.
What if they're armed?
I probably still have a good chance.
You know that old Indiana Jones thing when he takes... no, not Indiana Jones. What was that? He was in Lightning Jack, Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
Okay.
You call that a knife?
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of scene.
Funny you should say that.
What?
Miss Quinlan has just commented in saying, you said about a knife. She goes, Richie, tell Connor's story about when he was being burglared, and in quotation marks, that's what you get for bringing a knife to a guitar fight.
I would also like to point out that there's no such word as burglared. That's
When you were being burgled.
Burglarized.
Burglarized. So can you tell the story about Connor?
So I have two burglary stories for you.
Here, hit us.
I'm going to tell the first one first. Halloween night, many moons ago.
Wait, I got to interrupt. I'm going to tell the first one first.
Look, so I had a story before I let him talk about BDS bullshit alarms. My mot rang me on Halloween night. I was over in Evan's house getting quite crunk and drunk with the boys.
Getting crunk.
And she said, somebody tried to break into the house. On the phone really quick. I was like, ring the guards, I'm on my way. So I turned around to Evan and I was like, come on, we'll drive. He's like, no, we're all drunk. So I had to run. So I got out of Evan's house and ran to my house.
Okay.
Which was in Ardley Vale at the time. And on the heel of the hunt in running, I rang my brother George, who lived up the road in Ardley Close, or whatever it's called, just across the road. And I said, somebody's breaking into my house, get up there, I'm on my way, I'm running. You might get there before me. So running like a cunt.
Yeah.
Stop, take a piss, keep running. Somebody's breaking into my house.
You stopped to urinate?
Yeah. I was knowing you're running adrenaline, you've been drinking loads of cans, but you're running for a
Adrenaline.
long time sprinting.
Okay.
Knowing you've that panic and
Yes.
you sprint like fuck and you run until you're out of breath and you keep trying to run at that pace.
Yes.
That was me. Stopped, took a piss, caught my breath, kept running. And as I run up upon, like say my house is here, there's a roundabout further up ahead, the roundabout with the stone in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a Ford Mondeo pulled in. There was a crowd of guys around. There was loads of screaming and shouting. I thought, oh, there's the guards. Because it was Ford Mondeo at the time. And they obviously nabbed him. So I ran up. And it was actually my brother and my two neighbours.
Okay.
They had him on the ground kicking the shit out of him.
Right.
And it was a young fella who was 17, but he had a balaclava on.
Right.
He had a knife, Stanley knife, and a screwdriver, sharp and flat screwdriver. And because we had a skip out the front of the house, and it was quiet, my missus had seen him coming up the road. Because initially our dog Tiff started growling at the window. The curtains were closed.
And Richie, can I just say, as Conor McGregor would say, you'll do fucking nothing.
You would do nothing.
We're going anyway.
Anyway, so Tiff was growling. Katie looked out the window, seen this guy coming up, and he was checking every car as he came up to see was it locked. And she's like, I don't like this. And then he came up to our house and started climbing over the back gate and got into the back of the house. Katie rang the neighbour, and the neighbour came out and started shouting. He came back over the fence. At that point, the neighbour started running after him. The neighbour's two sons started running after him while my brother was driving up the road. Brother turned around and chased him down and kicked the shit out of him.
Well, look, I'm not opposed to anybody getting a fucking hiding.
That's the first story.
But I'm not opposed to anybody getting beaten during a burglary.
Yeah, no,
I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, listen, second one.
Is the next story Connor's?
Yes.
Because Connor's actually here. He just commented in going, guys, this was a funny day.
Connor was at home,
Sound
chilling,
Connor.
minding his own beans. He rents a big house on his own. He's a guitar.
Connor, you got any spare room?
He does. He's a guitar
Do you want to attend?
freak. The man eats, sleeps, and breathes guitar.
Okay.
Scales, like practicing everything. He just loves guitar. He loves shred. He loves music. Travels all over the world doing guitar camps. He's something of a phenom in the guitar community for this story.
Okay.
So he's at home one day, and then some fucking dude breaks into his house with a knife and confronts him. I think he was upstairs at this point or whatever, but he picks up an 8-string guitar and bursts the cunt over the head with it.
Nice.
Right, because it was the nearest one to hand. He was like, "What's my cheapest guitar?" And he literally looked around. He was about to be stabbed by this junkie dude, and his immediate thought was, "What's my cheapest guitar?" He got this 8-string Harley Benton, and he burst some cunt over the head with it. But your man ran out downstairs. What Hedge did was jump out the front window and land like Thor with this big 8-string guitar and proceed to chase a man down and beat him again with the guitar.
Fair fucks to him.
But he chased him for about half a kilometre through many traffic incidents where...
Yeah, but see, now at that point, you're chasing somebody.
In public property.
To try and get them apprehended.
Okay, but at that point you should be calling the police. It shouldn't be a case of
I think the police were called already at this point.
No, yeah, but I don't think you should follow a person.
No, because what he did was, when he was chasing after him, he told some guy to ring the cops.
Well, there was years ago, there was a very famous
Can you
case.
remember this for 1 second?
What's that?
Just remember your story.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.
Go on.
Don't forget it.
Yeah.
Connor just commented in going, tenner in the post, Richie. What's that about?
Tenner in the post?
You don't know?
No.
Sorry, we'll come back to it. Go.
So, I'm not forgetting the fucking story.
You just wrote it down.
I didn't write it down. It's a blank page.
You're a fucking idiot.
Unless he's talking about a certain junkie group that would
I remember.
give you a tenner in the post.
So, years ago, there was a story in, I think
Shout out to Conor Hedgeman, sorry.
I think it was in Dublin. A guy broke into a house and he didn't take anything. He was disturbed and he ran out of the house. The owner then chased him down the road. The owner got into his car and ran this guy over.
Right.
Like literally tire on his
Crossed
head.
him.
Yeah.
Not like the tire went over his head.
Fucking flattened though.
That guy is in prison.
Yeah, he is for murder.
Well, no, he didn't die.
Oh, but like attempted murder.
Attempted.
Yeah, but he didn't die. He was done for
Okay, well, how do you feel about that?
He was wrong in doing what he done. He was wrong. That person left your house. The danger has subsided. It's gone. It's no longer a threat. So why are you chasing somebody looking for more danger?
All right, I was watching
But what if it's a threat to somebody else, man?
Yeah. Well, you call the police?
Yeah.
No.
Call the
No,
police.
but
It's
there's
their job.
Somebody else.
Connor
That's
also-
what I think is like.
Connor also did comment in saying I had called the Popo. So
Okay,
can
I
I just
understand that, but
jump in as well really quick?
go on.
Well, I was watching Road Wars the other day with Jess. There's nothing on telly. We were watching Road Wars, and this junkie.
Amazing show, by the way.
It's actually class. This junkie broke into your man's house. He was an Indian guy, and he didn't realize the whole family were there in the sitting room. Just all the lights were off in the house. They were watching a movie. So he broke in. The father, who was an Indian dude, heard your man breaking in the back door. Went, wrestled him to the ground, fucking got him in like a dog tie kind of thing, and just kept him there. Rang the police. The police came, and the police were like, "Fair fucking play to your man for restraining him." Because what's that called?
Lawful arrest.
Citizens arrest.
Citizens arrest.
Sorry, citizens arrest, yeah.
So
I'm
like
quite drunk.
he's citizens. You know, we can tell.
Yeah, boy.
So he did citizens arrest on this guy, and the police came. And they were like, you know what? The guy broke into the wrong man's house on the wrong day. Simple as that.
Yeah,
I
but-
think he broke into the right man's house for having the will to just restrain him and not kill him.
What were you going to say, JP?
Do you know that like, 2 weeks ago somebody just tried to barge in the where I woke?
Really?
Yeah, like he just.
We won't
came-
say where, but microphone.
He just came over and like knocked the fucking shield down.
The COVID shield.
And the other guy, he just followed him. I thought he'll just stop. I was outside anyways, but he kept running after him. So I said, "Do you want to catch him?" I've been running anyways for 2 months.
Running.
I just got him down. So just outside the deals, punched him down, and we held 2 guys for 15 minutes. Guards came in, didn't even ask one thing, what happened and all that. Like nothing.
Can I just say for our American listeners that guards mean police?
Popo.
Police.
We call the
5-0.
the guardie over here.
So we were wrestling them for 15 minutes. There were 2 guys, and the other guys kept saying, "Do you want to fight? Do you want to fight?" He had something in his fucking hand, and I said, "No, I don't want to fight." But the other guy, he had the other guy down, so he was trying to get his release so that he can run away.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to fight. That's it, man.
You just wanted the citizens arrest.
The thing is, like, I don't know what kind of guy they are because I don't know more people here. They can come after me and all that. I just want to say, man, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. And
Yeah.
but we were there for 15 minutes. Guards came in. They didn't even ask one thing. That guy was arrested anyways, but I think he was released very
Yeah,
next
because they
day.
get released without charge.
Of course they do.
I think it, like,
But if that was me or
people
you,
talk.
oh,
If that was us being stopped for tax.
oh yeah. Gone.
You know, they treat you like shit. But
Not me.
no, that's because you're a lick.
It's a difficult thing to deal with though, because you have to leave drunken punch-ups at drunken
One more
punch-ups.
thing. One more thing.
Yeah, go.
The gods were there, like 5 gods were there, and like they knew him by name anyways. They was like, sit down and
a regular.
sit down. And you know what he said? Tell them to fuck off to their country.
He said that about ye.
Yeah,
Oh.
like right in the front of the gods.
Go back to your
and-
own country kind of thing.
Yeah, go back to your own fucking country. Like the other guy had been there for 22 years and all that, you know, and the gods didn't say anything. The gods didn't even said anything.
Look, there's a lot to be said about the justice system in this country, or there's, you know, a lot to be desired about the justice system in this country. It's a revolving door system. You have men who beat up their wives. You have child abusers, paedophiles, armed robbers, who are. It's a revolving door system, in and out of prison within, you know, weeks, days, or months. You know,
We
know
like
this.
listening to Gary when he was talking about Mountjoy.
Shout out Gary Cunningham.
Shout out Gary Cunningham.
Also, Richie, use your mic properly, please.
It just makes, like, you know, didn't make prison seem any more glamorous, even though they were having rock operas in it.
oh no, it didn't. No,
That's I think that's like a flash in the pan, unique thing.
Yeah, because
Gary's out
they
and
were
he's-
respectable guys.
They were, but like people do wrong shit.
We all do. This is like the Jake Paul Conor McGregor thing. People don't like Conor McGregor because he's done bad things in his life. We've all done bad things. We've all made mistakes.
Absolutely.
We've all punched old men in pubs.
Yeah, but I mean, it's when it gets to the, you know, yes, we've all made mistakes.
Exactly.
But are we repetitive in them mistakes?
Yeah.
Do you think he's
like you're repetitive in your mistakes in
Oh,
your life?
big time.
have been, and I'm really trying to get on top of it at the moment. So simple as that. Let's not miss.
No. But my point is, once it comes to people who are repetitive in their mistakes, that's when the justice system needs to step in.
Step in, yeah. Instead of just letting them by every time.
Yeah, and
at the behest of normal people getting fucking convicted for nothing.
There's an example of this. You're repetitive in your mistakes that you've made in the courtroom.
like driving offences.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but I have no respect for driving laws in this country
Why?
because I think it's an absolute robbery.
Okay,
I think we are fleeced.
It's all in an effort to try and save lives, but the way they go about it. It's the way they go about it.
You know, and I know it's not an effort to save lives. Don't give me that crap.
That's what it's sold to you as.
Anyway, before you
yes, it's sold to that. It's the whole NCT. You have to get your car NCT'd, and they do the whole push on it. Bald
As
tires
much as I
don't do-
fucking hate the NCT, I agree with it.
Yeah, of course.
But
we
I
all
think
do.
they're too stringent.
They are.
And in the wrong areas.
And what you have to remember is they're now widening the remit of what is done on the car and what's acceptable and not acceptable.
Yeah. Advisories and all
Yeah,
that.
so now they're adding stuff on top of it. Should be just the running gear.
Yeah, but see, there's a drive now to push out combustion engines, and this is how they do it.
If you have a light on your dashboard,
So what?
If you have like what's that called, a warning light
That's
on the dash?
affecting me.
All the NCT is there to do is to push people to buy newer cars.
And that's exactly what I'm saying.
But
The
I
money
have
making-
no problem with everybody driving around in newer cars.
But it's a money-making scam.
It is.
Yeah, there's money to be made, but you were better off in a newer car.
You look at our tax rates in this country on cars. The tax rates are ridiculous.
And VRT is illegal, and the amount you have to pay to VRT your vehicle here.
If you have a 3-litre car, 3-litre petrol in this
Oh,
country...
I was
Pier-
chatting to Pierce earlier. Did you send you the pictures of the Lexus?
You didn't.
No.
He sent me pictures of this Lexus. I sent them on to a guy I know in car sales who's pretty fucking nifty. And I said he's looking for 5k, and there was like laughy faces.
Yeah. You're not getting it. You're getting 500 quid.
V8 petrol, one of the best cars you could ever buy. This
You're getting
Lexus.
500 quid.
So, yeah, but how much would the tax on that be?
It's
1800 for the year.
1800 for the year.
1,800!
So guys, before
Mine's 710 for the year.
we're jumping off topic, so I want to go back to what I was saying earlier before the podcast started. I was saying to Aiden, this is something that my grandfather said to me, not to say any names, but my grandfather, he is big into guns, he's rifles, he's shotguns, he's everything. Everything's just sitting there. He also sleeps with a shotgun under the bed. Simple as that.
Okay.
So it's
Man.
out of the gun cabinet, it's sitting there.
What's he expecting?
Anything.
Rural,
You live in the-
rural
you-
robberies are
Yeah.
insane.
You
man.
live in the countryside. there's
I know,
no-
but there's very rarely in this country that you have home invasions where people are actually taken and
Yeah.
beaten and that type of stuff.
very
It
rarely.
happens a lot.
Very
If you
rarely.
think about the ratio. It does. It happens. Like there's those tiger.
Yeah, how long
Yeah,
ago
yeah.
was that? That's gone.
It's
No,
gone.
but tiger robberies still happen
Yeah, but when was the last time you heard one reported?
because they don't report them because it promotes them. It's like with the ATM thefts.
Mm.
When they started doing ATM thefts, they started like talking about them, and people were like, "Yeah, up the rat" and stuff. And they're like, "Oh shit!" And then loads of them happened.
Just like if people got wind of let's say where my grandparents are, they're on their own, they're isolated.
Mm-hmm.
Then now, what people don't know is there's cameras all over the fucking house.
Yeah,
and
but
the
cameras
site.
don't prevent crime.
No, but
they
then
don't.
let you see someone coming, time to load a gun.
Yes, and he above his TV in the sitting room. There's a 4-screen telly which has all the cameras in his bedroom.
Well, I was out with your granddad's, wasn't I?
You were?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that place where I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
So anyway, his theory is someone comes into the house. His shotgun's under the bed. Now it's snapped. You know when the shotgun's snapped, it's not breached. It's breached, but the two shotgun cartridges are in it. So his theory is if someone comes into the house, he's putting one bullet in the roof to prove to the guards that he did. Now, he'd probably shoot the person first.
I can support that.
He'd probably shoot the person first, then put the cartridge in the roof to say, look, I gave him a warning shot, I did what I did. So how do you feel about someone comes into your house, you have a license for a gun, you have the gun under your bed, you sleep with it.
I'm not taking the gun out. Too much can go wrong.
Bullshit. If
No,
you're up in your
absolutely.
fucking bed,
Yeah.
if you're up in your bed and I'm
Absolutely
clambering
not.
around downstairs in the dark in your house,
Yeah.
you'd load that gun, you push your bed up against
Too
the
much
door,
can go wrong.
and you'd fucking fire a warning
Fuck
shot.
things going wrong.
Too
Aiden.
mu- no.
You've got your two. Let's say you have 5 kids. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you have 5 kids in the house. Your wife is in the house. Your cat, your dog, your
Mm-hmm.
everything you care about in your whole life is in this house. And you see on your camera in your bedroom because it's in your bedroom. You get startled in the night. There's a man, just 2 men. Let's say 2 men.
What if they're armed? If you can clearly see that they're bringing handguns.
Then I'm going to.
Yeah.
Then I have no problem.
no, Richie-
because now we know.
What if
you're-
they have a machete?
No, yeah, absolutely.
What if they have a knife?
Yes.
Okay,
well,
but
there
they're
you go. That's
always
fine.
going to come armed.
No, they don't. No, they absolutely don't. You look at the crime statistics in this country, maybe in the States,
All right.
or maybe in the UK, but the crime statistics in this country say that home invasions are at an all-time minimum.
Here's an example. So they're not armed, but 5 meters away from this person is the fire poker that you have beside your fire. That's a weapon.
I would chase them out of the house. I would simply
Without a gun?
chase them out without a gun. I would chase.
Well, you're fucking crazy.
No, most people, when there's a home invasion,
Purely
if you're-
idealistic.
If you're a burglar and you break into a house and you hear a noise, the very first thing that person is going to do is fucking bolt out
But
that door.
some burglars are ballsy and will not.
Some, very few.
No, listen,
if
I
they're-
know
if
a
they run
dude.
away, they run
I
away, man.
know
Wait.
a guy that held a woman
Remember.
at scissors point in her bedroom at nighttime.
Fucking George Floyd held someone at gunpoint with a pregnant woman.
In this town, a dude, he held a chick up, robbed her in the middle of the night. He's in jail now for it.
Okay.
But it's like, you don't do that.
You don't. And can I just say really quick, guys, comment in. How do ye feel about taking someone's life when they come to your house?
It's
and-
not like you intend to take your life. It's a fight or flight response.
Yeah.
And I know that if I was defending my house and I was operating on adrenaline,
Yeah.
I would do my damnedest
And
to
he-
attack.
But I said something earlier. And
Not to
it was-
kill, to
it was
attack.
It was just brushed
Yeah,
over.
shoot him in both kneecaps.
No,
There you go.
No, but I don't have a gun. I know that I
You
would
should
reach
never, ever shoot for knees
Because
or
they
arms.
bleed out.
No. That's just a retarded thing to do.
Why?
You'll miss.
Because you can shoot
No,
me
you're
in the
not-
arm.
You ain't missing with no shotgun.
You can shoot me in the arm, and I'll still be able to get to you.
That's what
You
legs.
can shoot me in the legs. I'll still be able to get to you.
No.
Absolutely. There's
Shotgun to
Hold
the
on.
thigh, you're dead man
From-
within a minute.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's a shotgun. I'm not talking
But
about
that's
a
all
shotgun.
we have.
That's the most common armament in this country.
In this
Yes, it is.
country, that's it.
Yes, it is. But I'm
Because in
talking
America,
about-
it's usually like .22, 3, or .556 AR,
Which
or
could do a,
AR-15s.
which could
or
do
Luger
a,
ammunition.
which can do a real clean piercing and nothing you won't
Yeah.
even feel anything.
And then, no, the most common gun over in America is the
The 9mm
9mm, yes.
handgun.
Handgun.
And that's what most murders occur with in America.
Basically, I watched a video. You've seen this video where there was a man who was armed, and he was running towards a police officer, female police officer. He had a big knife,
She gave him every chance.
and she did give him every chance. But
I seen
he
that
then
video.
he stabbed her
Yeah, and she still...
after he was shot
and she
because
chased him down.
he was shot in the legs.
Must have been a clean stab.
No, he was shot in the legs and he was shot in the arm. And
He still stabbed her in
he
the shoulder.
still was able to go over
And stab her in the
stab
shoulder.
her. No, he actually went down. He was low down.
But she went for a taser first. And she talked him down. She hit him with the taser, missed. Then he stabbed her.
I
then
think
she
we're talking about different videos.
No, and she chased him down in her car.
No, we're talking about different videos. We're definitely talking about
There's
different
this
videos.
chick.
My favourite. Can I go?
Go.
Teresa. Gun laws are legal. Teresa. She's commenting in. This is a good one. I've got the gun on my bed, the side of my bed. My husband has the machete. Our kids have mini baseball bats. We've got a plan. We talk about it often. We also own a 38 special.
That is...
What's a
awesome.
Teresa, I fucking love
I
you.
think a 38 special, if I'm not mistaken, is a little snub-nosed silver Smith & Wesson handgun. And it's like a little, none of those little, remember the ones you see in all the movies
Yes.
in the 70s, the little snap six shots, six go.
Yes.
I think that's a 38.
Yeah, can you let us know, Teresa? Also, like, so I want you don't have to comment in. You can comment in privately on WhatsApp because you have both of us first. But can you let us know if are your guns legal and licensed?
Question for everybody: what's your dream gun?
Oh wow!
Everybody talks about dream cars, dream houses. What's your dream gun?
I don't have
Gold-plated AK.
Wow, nice. Very you.
I don't have one.
Why not?
What of all the guns?
I'm a little bit gun obsessed.
I'm not too pushed on guns.
I love me.
Although I am applying for a license.
I could see Aiden as a Desert Eagle kind of guy because it's flashy
and it's big.
And it's big.
And, the recoil is black eye.
I want a Ruger Mark IV.
I know what you're talking about. You just guys
AK-56.
Just from this topic alone, you've actually given us a podcast to talk about guns.
It's just AK-56, man.
Yeah, actually, JP has been dying to say something for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, let's go, JP.
I forgot something. What was it to say?
I can't remember.
No,
just
idea.
think is, I
Come on,
now.
microphone.
The thing is, like, he says things, but the thing is, like, whenever it's at the heat of the moment, man.
Yes,
you can do things.
He's speaking from a clear mind.
Think about poor old Rizwan.
If you're just right there, man, like
heat
if
of the
somebody
moment.
tried to, if somebody robbed you, his downstairs got away.
Yeah.
But what if you're right there?
What if he keeps coming up the stairs at you and you're coming down the
But
stairs?
you'll be like, who's there? Who's there? If they don't run, you have to confront them.
Like you think about
whatever you have.
Shout out to the big boy David Giblin.
Hey, Ollie Giblin.
He just sent me my story.
He was the guy who apprehended my burglar.
He just.
And like we're Sikhs, we always have that small daggers with us. So, fuck that. Like it's
Yeah, but you've
all-
mountain lions in India, don't
Fix
you?
it.
Yeah, sorry, it's that
like
loose
not
ass
from
cable.
my man, anyways.
In
Like,
Kashmir,
cable
there's
under
mountain
the
lions.
table.
Is
Yeah?
it? Okay, so
We're all good. We have audio.
whatever the media shows, man. It's very
thanks,
different,
Megan.
you know,
Megan was
like-
trying to ring us as well. Thanks, Megan. Appreciate
Thanks,
you.
Megs.
Yeah, how long is the audio off?
God knows.
It must have been only seconds.
A minute.
Yeah, it must have only been a minute. I think it's that bloody cable that's underneath my
We're
feet
going to
here.
start again. So we've
Just put it
been
down.
sent a lovely picture by Teresa of what she has by her bed, and
Oh, come on.
this must be.
Let me see.
Hold on, what do we call this? The 38 special. Oh,
That is the exact gun I'm thinking of.
look at that bad boy, guys.
Thank you,
what-
Teresa.
Teresa, let us know what millimeter rounds are they? Are they 9mm?
No, they'd be
.380
Oh, okay.
or 383. I'm not sure.
Wow, that thing would do damage.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't like to play Russian roulette with that.
I've seen it. I've seen it on crazy shit.
Of course we have.
Shout out the crazy shit.
Yeah. So back to the topic.
Yeah, and very important, guys. Comment in and let us know.
Have you seen how they punish burglars in Brazil?
I have
chop your hand off?
No.
the cars,
No, shoot you in the hand. Put your two hands together and shoot through them.
which is ridiculous
It is ridiculous.
because all you're doing is now
Torturing a human being.
All you're doing is now taking away their ability to actually work with their hands. So they're going to turn to crime even more.
Yeah, but that's not so extreme, Aiden.
But
look, what I'm saying is, in this country, some cunts breaking into your house. Because I worked with a guy who was accused of burglarizing houses. And I've had 2 attempted break-ins in one house that I lived in, one in another. You know, I'm terrified of burglaries because we've had like so many attempted break-ins.
But the chances of somebody actually breaking into your home and murdering you are so fucking
Yeah, but the
slim.
chances of somebody breaking into your home and robbing your shit are fucking high.
I know, I understand that, but you know, at that point, if somebody's going to break into my house and if I chased them off successfully, happy days. But if I didn't chase them off and they got my TV, I'm not going to give a shit about a TV. And equally,
if I broke into your house, would you just march back upstairs like a little pussy and let me rob your shit?
No, I would tell you to leave. And if you didn't leave,
and if I went fuck off, Aiden, I'm walking out the door to leave, you would attack me.
It would no. If you didn't leave at that point, I would either barricade myself in the room and call the police.
No way.
Yes, I would. Absolutely, I would.
But some guy lunges out in front of traffic and you come and you scream at him
because he's nearly killing 2 other people.
Yeah, but he's nearly killing 5 of your
somebody's
family.
invading your house.
Whoa! He's invading
It's a threat on your domicile.
Said who? On the property.
Can I just say
your property? It's yours.
Yeah,
you
your
don't
property.
human. You're a man. You have children. You have family.
Exactly.
Your job is to protect you and your shit on a primal level.
You and your shit.
You and your possessions.
Your shit.
When possessions.
No, man.
If some guy was stealing my car, I would try my best to stop him.
Okay, let's take that
Do you know
example.
what? Let's ask JP in his country what happens.
That's what the thing is. Like, if you walk into our place, you're dead.
Yeah, you're dead.
You're dead.
And what are the repercussions for what you've done?
Fuck that shit.
Nothing.
Man.
No, but the police show up and like, yeah, look, he broke into your house and you killed him. Unfortunate. Yeah, but self-defense.
Like, self-defense, that's it, man.
Because you're giving the wrong...
Whoa, everybody wait.
You're giving the wrong idea to the criminals.
No.
Aiden Doyle, the host of our show.
It's not self-defense unless you're being attacked.
But in this country, it's only self-defense if you're upstairs or in a bedroom.
But if somebody confronts you, man, if somebody's wrong, but
it's
I'll
very
tell you one thing.
specific legislation.
You know what?
Talking
homes
stick.
here are different. In India, homes are different.
Right,
Do you know
go
what I mean,
on.
man? It's just like small building.
Population density.
We don't go for the fucking upstairs. Like, there are 4 rooms right there.
Yeah.
So, like, homes here are different. Homes in India are different and all that. Like, if somebody walks in, even if it's the fucking gate, like, we have the gates and everything, you know?
Yeah.
We try to protect ourselves. Like, if somebody walks into the fucking gate, they're dead. That's it.
All right, guys. Do you want to hear the Irish?
straight away, man.
Do you want to hear the actual Irish law?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the Criminal Law Act 2011 allows for a person to use reasonable force in defending their home in order to protect themselves and their property.
Mm-hmm.
The Act says that a person is not obligated to retreat from their home if there is an intruder.
Yeah.
So you
But
do not have to retreat and back
You
up.
can retreat
kill that.
within your home. You don't have to retreat from
Okay,
your home.
okay,
You
I
can
need to find
retreat
out- I need to
within
find
your-
out.
That's the problem with the legislation because it's so specific. When you are upstairs...
Specific, I would have called that vague.
No, but when it's been tried, because it's happened, when you're retreating up a stairs or into a bedroom, just say you're in a bungalow situation or a flat situation, somebody broke into your home, you can defend yourself as adequate. If somebody's armed...
Hold on, guys, you're all fucking wrong.
What?
I knew this was the new law. If you find an intruder in your home, what do you do? From today, and this is
What
from
year?
19.
Right, it says recent enough.
Householders can now physically attack and kill intruders as long as they can prove that their lives were in danger and that the killing is warranted. The Irish Daily Mirror reports that the long-awaited legislation comes into force from today.
Yeah, but it doesn't say you're allowed to kill
That's
somebody
way
unless
more
you're being
specific now,
attacked.
thank
It
God.
says if you can prove...
I didn't know about that.
Yes, unless you can prove.
Okay, so you just say the
But if
dude...
somebody has a knife, you can prove they had criminal
you-
murders intent.
And again,
You can literally just say, he was coming at me with a knife, I shot him. Simple as that.
yeah, and again, I said this from the start. If a person is armed and they're going into a house, I have no problem with you coming out and defending
but
yourself because
if
you
I
may
have
be
a
in
hammer,
danger.
If I have a hammer or a crowbar, am I armed?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait. If you have fists, are you not armed?
No.
Depending on the
No.
size of your physicality.
No, absolutely not.
No. If you have fists and they have a gun, but if you come at somebody with a gun, without a gun, and you die, that's on you.
Well, look, I want to go back to...
We're talking
Just, no, bear with me. I want to go back to an earlier point.
Okay.
So, Richie said that he would defend his property to
the death.
To the
To the
death.
death.
Okay. So, here's a question for you, Richie. Let's say your car was being stolen. Mm-hmm. To the death?
Depends on who's stealing it.
It doesn't matter. It makes no
Connor,
difference.
I love your comment.
No, it makes no difference. Somebody's stealing your car.
Yeah.
And you have a shotgun or a rifle and you point it out your window and kill that
I'm
person.
going to blast into the air first, and if they keep stealing the car, they're getting shot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to shoot somebody stealing your fucking car. You're going to murder a guy.
Then I'll go out and plant a knife on him.
You're going to murder a man.
That's the point. I'm with Richie. You're 100%. That person
For taking a fucking car.
Don't fuck with my shit.
For taking a car.
Fuck around and find out.
Can we say, don't fuck with anyone's shit?
Respect people's privacy and lives.
No, Aiden, how are we wrong?
I won't kill for the car.
So,
I won't kill for the car because me and my family is not being heard.
I have an automatic Nissan Qashqai. I will kill you if you try and steal it.
No, I won't. It's just like I won't because nobody's hurting me or my family.
I change gears with my pinky out.
If somebody walks in, if my family's in there,
tone it down for a sec.
Then I'll.
No, be serious.
Then I would go for that. But like if somebody's stealing my car, you said that shot it in, probably 95% people will run away.
But see, I don't have a shotgun. What I do is I'd run out with a hammer or a knife in hand. Somebody get them the fuck away from my car.
They will run away for sure. But
will they?
If
some people,
they will. If I hit him in the arse with a hammer, he will get away from my car.
Like
I'm not going to kill him. I'm
people
going to hurt him.
See, what I would do in that situation, if I looked out the window...
The reason I say...
Hold on, Richie, hold on. If I looked out the window...
No, I'm being serious.
And I saw my car being broken into...
Let's have a proper discussion.
I would scream out the window. I would let it roar out the window.
First.
I would not leave the house to that person.
No way.
What use is it to me?
Yeah.
I'm not going to go out and risk myself being hurt or the other person.
Because you're family.
Why would I do that for a fucking stupid car?
I come from like a country family and guns were just
it's a
readily available.
Hold on. It's a fucking car.
Do you want to know what was a super
but you're not
common...
Human life is not replaceable.
Yeah, but you know what's a super common theft over the last 6 to 7 years? Is high-priced German saloon cars parked in driveways. And people coming up, breaking into the house, getting the keys and stealing the fucking car.
Not even
That's the most...
in.
No, but with the radars afterwards.
Coat hanger, even through the key box.
Yeah, but that's one of the most common thefts, right? Mm-hmm. You have to just be able to defend your home. If a guy's coming in to steal car keys, he's down. I'm going to try and scare him off my car. I don't have a gun, right? So I'd have tools. I'd have a hammer, a hurley, a fucking baseball bat, whatever I can get my hands on. I'm going to defend my property and my home with.
And you're going to leave the safety of your home.
Of course. I'd be shaking my fist in the air as he's driving off my car. I'd throw something and try and break the back window of it. On the phone straight away with the reg to the guards.
Okay,
I'm just saying the right to kill as a safety margin for somebody that if it was 5 people, I'd still go out.
But you're a fucking moron.
I am a moron.
You're a moron.
I am. I act on instinct. I am a moron. I am a human.
But you can.
You have to allow for the general population.
You can suppress your instincts.
I can, but not every man can.
But you need to practice because at the end of the day,
I don't think somebody should serve time in prison for defending their home.
I think they should.
Do you know who can? The garbage man can.
He'll do it with a smile.
Couldn't resist.
I genuinely believe that if somebody comes into your home and you shoot them and they were unarmed.
Yeah, okay. If you shoot them and they're unarmed, yeah. But if I'm unarmed and they have a knife and I somehow manage to wrestle the knife out of his hands and hold him in a chokehold and it takes 8 minutes and 40 seconds for the guards to arrive.
I've no problem with that.
And he dies in that time.
He dies in that time.
Well, then I'm okay with that.
And it turns out he swallowed a hip of fentanyl before I restrained him.
I'm okay with that.
You know what he's doing, though.
Of course I do.
George Floyd.
George Floyd. Yeah. I had an argument. I actually had an argument with someone the other day about George Floyd.
You have to say that was a brilliant little segue there. That just like blended it like a DJ.
Oh, it was amazing, Richie.
Yeah.
Richie, you have a big penis.
I have a massive penis.
Yeah. You're also from Wales.
You were having it. Yeah, exactly. You Welsh prick.
Why do you think it's so big? I have to satisfy the sheep.
What were you saying about the other day?
I had an argument with someone over George Floyd. Actually, Ross.
Okay.
He was bigging up George Floyd. He was saying all
Ross,
these things.
you are a fool.
He was like, George Floyd is this. And I said, Ross, I'll give you some facts and figures. So I spoke to Ross for about 10 minutes. Completely changed his opinion.
Of course,
because George Floyd is
context.
a scumbag.
People once people get, and here's the thing: once people get context to any argument, we can see through the shit.
Because we are people who sat and watched the 36-minute long video.
The same can be said for somebody who breaks into your home. You need to look for context.
Right, but there's like every home invasion is different.
Anybody who runs out.
Moment you don't fucking
speak, JP.
Context,
speak,
man.
Speak.
You can't like. That's what I said. Heat at the moment, man. Like if I completely agree with you, man. If somebody's stealing your car, if you have a gun, shoot. People mostly run. I won't go for that. But when it comes to your fucking family, man, if you're in there, they're right in front of you.
Lock yourself in the bedroom with your
No,
family.
that's what I'm saying. That's
if
what I'm
I
saying,
came out of my
man.
bed, I've heard noises downstairs in the night. My wife's like, babe, we
Your
go
house
check.
is spooked.
I will go downstairs and check what the noise is. If I'm downstairs naked and there's a guy in my kitchen with a knife, my initial instinct will be to attack him and get the knife.
You're
going
to spear tackle him with rugby tackle.
I'm going to do my damnedest. I'd probably get myself killed if this guy's an
You are
experienced
a
burglar.
fucking moron if you do that.
That is a natural human reaction to an abnormal situation.
Hold on, everybody calm down. Because everybody's talking over each other here.
Yeah.
Just
This is
stop
a
and
heated
calm down for a
subject.
sec. No, here's the thing. If you run towards danger, you are a idiot.
But why are you going to back foot away from it?
Why?
You're 3 kids.
Because you have 3 kids upstairs.
And your wife.
No. If you get fucking murdered in the kitchen because you attacked this guy and he never had the intention to kill you or your fucking family, but all of a sudden you're tackling this guy. You get stabbed during the whole process. Now he's in the house and your family have no defense because you've been a moron and allowed yourself
No,
to be
no,
killed.
Aiden, you're twisting the shit.
No, I'm not.
That individual violated your right to your home and your privacy. A home is more than just a house.
Okay.
A home is where a family lives.
Okay.
Let him go.
Right?
go.
I have beautiful kids and they're innocent. And for somebody to come in and violate their sanctity and their right to their innocence in my home, I'd kill them. I would try. All I'm saying is I would try to kill them.
Okay, can you actually, any of you, show me sanctity?
Yeah.
Take it out of your pocket there, Richie.
Sanctity?
Can you show me
No,
sanctity?
you can't see it.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
But you should recognize behind everybody's front door is somebody's life.
It's
and you don't
not
fuck
real.
with people's lives.
Sanctity is like pride. It's not real.
No, I'll agree. It's
It
not
ain't
real
real.
because you can't see it. It's non-tangible.
So
it's non-tangible.
Why on earth would you opt into chasing a criminal or attacking them in the kitchen? You just said if you walked into the kitchen, he was armed.
It's the far
with a
side
knife.
of the right thing to fucking do.
I agree with him.
It's the wrong thing to do.
Totally 100%
It's the
agree with him.
idiotic thing to do. How many police officers in the United States have had their weapons...
In the United States,
Let him go.
How many police officers in the United States have had their weapons taken off of them and they were shot with their own goddamn weapons?
A lot. Because of the way they do business.
More than innocent people have been shot in
And
America.
can I say, why didn't they have their weapons drawn first?
They did.
And it was
They
ripped
did.
out their hand.
They did, and it was taken off of them.
If I tell someone, if I'm a cop in America, and I tell someone, you take one more step towards me, or I'm blowing your brains out.
And they usually do.
And they take one step, they're getting it.
Oh, no, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that if you're a
Well,
police
then
officer.
why you let... Okay,
I'm fine with that.
So
over
what's
the
they have a
station
license to kill and we don't?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
No,
so,
no,
they do.
So, for example...
It's subjective to the incident.
If a police officer shoots...
It's subjective to the incident.
If a police officer shoots an unarmed man, then I have an issue with it. If the other guy
But
has
I
a gun...
I don't. So...
No, you have a 5'4" Latina cop. You have a 6'6" black African American athletic built
No,
man.
fuck this, you're
and
wrong.
he starts swinging. The taser does nothing. She shoots him down 5 times.
Yeah.
Right. That was justified force on her behalf because he would have killed her.
Okay, well, can I
That happened.
Said who?
Can I say something?
Go on.
A court.
No, go,
A court in
go.
America.
I'm a 6 foot white American cop.
Okay.
And I tell a 5 foot black man, to take one more step towards me, or you're going to be shot. Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot if you shoot that man.
Why? I've given him
Because
his
you're
warning.
unarmed.
It doesn't matter if he's unarmed.
Of course it fucking matters. What danger is this person to
we
you?
all know
experience.
because the gun can be snapped out your hand and shot by yourself.
What danger?
You just said.
Yes, I did.
So
There's
don't,
a 12-foot rule.
don't
Do you know about the
contradict.
12-foot rule?
Wait. Don't contradict yourself, Aiden.
I'm not going to contradict myself.
Go ahead,
Don't
go
worry,
ahead.
I'm not going to
Any
contradict
armed
myself.
police
Go
officer, I think it's a 12-foot rule or is it 10 foot? 10 or 12 foot. If somebody's within 10 or 12 foot of you, they can charge you and get your weapon off you before you can get it out of your holster.
Well, and in that case, Richie, you're now contradicting yourself, and you're also contradicting
No, I'm
yourself.
just saying it's a fact.
Because
That's what they train them to.
Let me talk.
Because-
How am I contradicting myself?
Because if a guy is in Richie's kitchen with a knife and Richie is unarmed and he goes into the kitchen, Richie said, I'm going to attack him.
Yeah, and he's better armed than I am.
Yeah.
Richie, why would you do that? He could stab you.
Because I'm a fucking man.
No, you're
Yeah.
an idiot.
Most men are idiots.
So here's the thing. That guy gets you, stabs you in your kitchen.
And I die a tragic
wait,
death.
Wait, just wait.
Yeah.
Just calm down. You die in your kitchen.
Yeah.
He then goes up the stairs. Who the fuck is going to protect your family because you were a moron?
Katie next.
No.
She do it. She gouges it.
Now
She
your
would- she
kids
would
have
try,
no
man.
daddy
Yeah.
because of
Get
Mr.
this.
Brave Balls.
Yeah.
Let's flex my
Alright, well,
muscles.
If I have a family, if I have,
Let's go,
a,
let's
if,
go.
I have the family back there, I wouldn't do that. I won't go.
So
in.
you're gonna pussyfoot
I'll-
back upstairs? Because I wouldn't.
for the
I'll be
kids,
honest.
man.
I'm small.
For the fucking kids, man.
No, but
I'm
Exactly.
just saying.
Just for the kids.
Yeah,
man.
I
Just
know.
for the
Wait,
kids, just for the kids.
Everybody shut up for 2 seconds. Go ahead.
Just for the kids, man. Just for the fucking kids, man. Whenever you think right now, if I'm alone, you and me are in there, man. Like, imagine we are in the fucking room.
So can I
Just
just,
you
can I,
and-
can I just
just
paint
you
a
and me.
picture?
No,
Can I-
let
no,
him.
can I just paint a picture?
I'm trying to.
You're
do
at
that.
you're at the top of the stairs, right?
Uh-huh.
The dude is at the bottom of the stairs with his knife.
Yeah.
You're saying,
My
You-
kids are
yeah,
up there.
yeah,
Yes.
your kids are in bed. Your
Yeah.
wife is in bed.
Yeah.
They're all in 3 separate rooms.
Yeah.
You're saying that you're going to retreat on the man who's walking up the stairs towards you with a knife.
That's
Yes.
what I was trying to get to.
Yes.
If somebody's there,
Not a
no,
fucking
I won't- no,
fear of
no,
it. I'd
no,
rather-
no.
I'd
You
rather
have a knife.
die
No.
For my kids and my wife.
But you know what? Like everybody's
And I'm a
dead.
soft boy, but-
everybody's dead then.
Yeah. But
But
what I'm saying to you is
everybody's dead then.
right. But
But
you're
listen-
dead no matter what. If you back off into a room and lock the
No.
door, you're just
No
as dead.
way.
How?
You could
How?
save
Because
you
you
could-
let 'em come
Everybody
through that
wait.
door.
One
you
voice
could
at a
save
time.
you could save your family at the moment. If you retreat at that moment, you could save your family.
Okay.
I'm 100% sure, man.
Aiden,
Oh, wait, relax.
you're leaving from the point. A home invader is a home invader.
Yeah, and here's
I
my
understand that.
my point, Richie. He's at the bottom of the stairs with a knife. He starts walking towards you. You don't know what's in the back of his holster in the pants.
Okay,
Why is it so good?
Yeah, let me get my point across.
Go.
Right. I come down the stairs. I hear the noise downstairs. Come into the kitchen. There's a guy there with a knife. I do what you're supposed to do. I back up to the top of the stairs.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right? He starts coming up the stairs towards me.
Yeah.
Right. I have an advantage being at the top of the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
but he's still armed. Even if he gets past me at the top of the stairs, he's still going to do what he wants to do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a home invader. You treat it as a lethal threat.
Absolutely.
And you use lethality.
And I'm not going to disagree with you because
But I think
wait,
Let me get my point across before you get yours.
Is
in.
that
Go
not
ahead.
contradictory?
What
Shut
I
up, will ya?
wanted, yeah, but life is full of fucking contradictions. What I want to get the point across is we should allow the margin for the homeowner in case in his excitement he does the wrong thing, which people do within excitement.
Yeah, I get that, yeah.
We do the wrong thing. People crash cars and run away. People do the wrong thing. He gets too excited. He gets a good clean shot at the burglar who has a machete. He's unarmed. And he gets a good clean shot at his jaw, surprises him, calls the guy's bluff. He falls down the stairs and dies. Right? Should he go to prison?
No.
No.
Right. But the thing is, with Irish legislation, the way things are drawn, when you draw black and white, you fuck these kinds of people over. Because this
No,
happens.
not really.
This happens to
No,
people.
not really.
Just
This
before-
No,
happens
he
to
wanted
people.
he said I'm contradicting myself.
I
This
can't-
arsehole.
First of all, I can't remember what we're talking about. Secondly, can
The
I
guy,
just...
the guy going up the stairs,
Yes.
right? So here's the fact of the matter is,
But-
it has changed from a burglary to a home invasion. 2 different crimes.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's not.
You're-
It's not.
you're-
No,
whoa,
it's
whoa,
not.
whoa. As
It's
soon
not.
as,
No, no, no.
as soon as you step past my
No.
listen, as soon as you step past my porch, you're invading my home.
Yeah,
No.
but when you do to a premises, it's still a burglary.
All right,
It's called
can I-
it's called a home invasion.
this is quite podcast important.
Go on.
Since we've started arguing, the viewers have just gone up and up and up.
Good, good.
So appreciate you guys. Thanks so much.
Sound dudes.
Yeah, 085 27 27 212.
212. Text us in your shit.
Yeah, Charlene has said, meow, lads. So we're getting into it. Sean Walsh says, I swan dive down that staircase at that motherfucker.
On the Sean Walsh, man.
This is for your comment.
Yep.
Because they normally pursue on their own and they need backup. So they're on their own. The police in America? That's what he's getting at.
Okay.
Connor says, what about an 8-string guitar?
Knock
That's
people
for
out
you.
with it.
Right.
No, it just
Back to my point of contradiction.
And yeah, and Sean, last thing, Sean just says, fight or flight. It is fight or flight.
It is. I understand that. And I understand every human being has either one or the other.
Yeah.
They have one or the other.
And shout out David Giblin.
On the Gibbs.
Wait. So the whole contradiction thing.
God.
Richie explained.
Why are we losing audio, guys?
Fucking cable.
I think.
Richard, it might be your. It's not. Look, we're not blaming you, but it might be your fault.
You're on that.
We're back.
Yeah, up out of it.
You sure we're back?
Yeah.
Guys, we have to apologise. First of all, we need to say to our lovely listeners, you guys are fucking amazing. Literally, the audio's gone, and I got 8 comments straight away. Like, I got WhatsApps, I got comments. So, guys,
sound dudes.
We really appreciate all you
Yeah, I think
listening.
it's a stupid cable.
But
But
listen,
we see.
I think when you
Back.
fucking
Everybody
go
says we're back.
into
You should have
somebody's
fixed it
home,
today.
Relax, lads.
when you go to somebody's home, you're invading and you are going to suffer consequences.
But under the eyes of the law, there's a difference between a burglary and a home invasion. You do realise that?
yeah, but in my opinion, it's a
And-
home invasion as soon as there's people in the house when you break into it.
Yeah, in your opinion.
In my opinion.
Okay, but stop changing the definitions of things.
I'm not changing the definition. I
It's
don't
an opinion.
understand the definition. This is my opinion as a man, and that's where I draw the line.
Well, we are again. You are changing the definitions. You're
Right,
saying you're
I am
classing,
changing the definition. I'm
you're
drawing
classing
my
it as-
line.
You're classing it as a home invasion. If they just break in and you're upstairs and they're robbing your TV, that's a home invasion. No, it's not.
Right.
That's a burglary.
That's fair enough.
Comment
Please.
from lovely Charlene. She says, you will never know, you'll never really know what way you will genuinely would react unless you're in a difficult situation. I say knock the fucker out, instinct reaction. You cannot control anger, so I would agree with Richie.
Yeah.
Of course, you can control anger. We control anger every day of the week.
Yeah, okay.
Chill,
So
man.
Aiden, let's say for example, you're married 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
Your 4 kids are in bed, all in separate bedrooms because you live
Yes.
in a 6-bedroom house.
Yes.
You and your wife are in bed. You live in the countryside. You have a gun license. So you have a loaded, breached shotgun under your bed.
Okay.
You hear 2 men rumbling downstairs.
Yeah.
And you know it's 2 because you hear extra noise.
Okay.
There's a car at the front of your gates. You live in a gated place. There's a car at the front of your gates with the headlights on, waiting as a getaway car. What are you doing? Your first instinct. What are you doing?
Trying to get my children all in one room.
Right.
But they're in 5 separate.
I'm still going to try and get all of my children.
You would
into
get
one
them in
room.
that room within about 30 to 40 seconds.
Yes.
Yep. So you aren't.
Depending on the ages
So
of the children.
you're not grabbing the shotgun that's under your bed. You're not breaching that. You ain't going top of the stairs and saying,
No.
get the fuck out of my
No.
house.
No,
now."
I think it'd be
No.
wiser to get everybody together and then get the gun instead of getting the gun
Yes.
and in a panic shooting one of the people.
I'm
who's trying
shooting
to-
them
Or
all.
shooting one of your own kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, but you know
That's it,
you know your kids are in bed. You know they're in bed. You know there's none of them downstairs.
Yeah, but as soon as daddy starts shouting to get into a room, everybody
Kids are going to
gets
start
scared.
running out.
They're going to start running
But
out.
you're at the top of the stairs. All your kids are already on the
And
second
the
floor or
kids are
third
now
floor.
hearing shotgun fire and they're running out to where the danger is. Are you crazy?
Yeah, no, you have to get the kid secured, then get the gun. But that's if you have a gun. In my opinion, what I have is a claw hammer.
You see, I'm going with the gun because I grew up with guns. So I'm going.
Yeah, well, what I'm going up with is I have a claw hammer beside my bed.
Oh my god, it's that time.
What about the
Is it that
sword?
It's fucking that time, guys.
That is. You just carry on for 2 more minutes because we went.
I would like to apologise to all our Supernatural Dogshit listeners. Tonight, I am drunk. Aiden hates when I drink on podcasts.
No, I don't mind it.
But
all
it's
right,
my
man.
week of drinking.
You're happy.
It's Richie's week of drinking. It happens every couple of weeks.
I think you've done okay. Sean's just commented in
after
saying,
every 3 weeks.
So Sean here, he says, look, I'd keep something big and heavy beside my bed just to put him down. Otherwise, I'm going to wait until he comes up the stairs so that I don't have to charge. Never enter a fight, etc. Angry.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's not even that you're entering a fight. It's like this.
And guys, keep the comments coming. Let us know.
Reaction.
Mike.
It's like this instant reaction, fight or flight from a fright.
Yeah, it is, and I understand that. I totally
shoot
get
him.
that. I
It
absolutely get that.
would rock you
But
to your
here's-
core.
Yes, here's the thing. If a guy is now, after a warning,
Where's my
if
tobacco?
I start banging doors and screaming and shouting, and this guy now starts to proceed up the stairs, I will then, at that point, have no other option but to defend my family because he's coming towards me. I am not going to go towards him.
Right,
That
but
is
the
retarded.
context you are speaking in is hypothetical.
Of course it is.
Frank Durkin has come with some fucking words of wisdom.
On the Frank!
Frank, thank you so much. So, Frank says, if you retreat at the top of the stairs and you have family in 3 different rooms, wherever you go, you are leaving 2 family open to danger from a man advancing with a knife. And fucking, Frank just commented saying sound guns again. You sort it out.
No, it's not. It's there.
Frank, let us know. Is the sound gone?
No, the sound is
Hey,
definitely there.
we're going to an ad break.
Because guys, we really appreciate you. The viewers have just gone up since we started arguing.
No,
so we
the,
really
the,
appreciate
the,
it.
no, the sound is there. It's
Sa-
definitely
sounds there.
Shout out to
So
Frank.
I want to just get back to Frank's thing before we go. If you retreat at the top of the stairs and you have family in 3 different rooms, he said it's back, so obviously we're gone for a second. Wherever you go, you are leaving 2 families open to danger to a man advancing with a sound. Advancing with a knife. Sorry, the comments are here. Tracy said I have no sound. That's why I said sound. It's fixed, guys. Just refresh it. You're leaving people unarmed.
What are you talking about?
Well, like, if there's 3
you're
rooms,
saying-
you can only defend 1 room at a time.
I understand.
So when the
that.
guy comes up, there's 2 rooms open to attack.
But everybody roll back the tape and listen to what I just said.
But it's idealism.
Listen to what I said. I said if he starts to advance towards you, at that point, you have no choice but to defend your family. If he's making an advancement towards you, if he is not, you scream and you shout and you get them to run off. It's very simple
You
thing
know
to
what
do.
my drunk ass is thinking right now?
What's that?
I'm breaking into your house later to see how
I'll probably scream like a little bitch.
Care, man.
And on that note,
Yeah, on that note.
we'll come back.
lunchtime, baby girls.
Yeah, it is indeed.
We'll come back to this, guys.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
See you in a minute.
So, Billy, does your social media look like a teenager's bedroom?
What? Full of Justin Bieber posters?
No, you incompetent fool. Messy and unorganized.
Yeah, it kind of does. But what can I do about it?
Oh, poor simple Billy. Why not put all your social media in one convenient place?
But gee whiz, mister, how can I do that?
With Social QR, of course. It's easy, fast, and free.
But what's social QR?
Well, Billy, I'm glad you asked. Social QR is a one-stop shop for personal and business social media users to have all your social media in one place. Easy to set up, easy to share, and fully customizable, with your own custom QR code suitable for digital and print media.
Jiminy crickets, so now it'll be as tidy as my web browser?
So don't forget, Billy, that's socialqr.xyz. And Billy, take down the Justin Bieber posters.
Aww.
Every day, Richie has to drive 2 miles to bum tobacco from his friends. With your generous donation of only $19.20 a week, Richie won't have to sponge from his friends. Text Richie to 5210342 759126089 so we can finally tell Richie to piss off.
From its rich traditions beginning when the first AM radio transmission was broadcast in the year 1900 to present day, where radio is still the most listened to form of media and the #1 source for people of all ages to enjoy their favorite music and discover new artists. Sure, the technology has changed, but the concept has stood the test of time throughout history. From the end of World War II,
General Eisenhower informs me that the forces of Germany have surrendered to the United Nations. The flags of freedom fly all over Europe.
to the falling of the Berlin Wall.
Our top story. The Iron Curtain between East Germany and West Berlin has come tumbling down.
To the U.S. entering the War on Terror.
None of us will ever forget this day, yet we go forward to defend freedom and all that is good and just in our world. Thank you. Good night, and God bless America.
Generations across the world are united by music as it transcends all language barriers. It brings everyone on planet Earth closer together. We at iStreamRadio.ie understand what radio has done for the world and would like to thank radio for its 100+ years of service. Radio has been here through thick and thin. Thank you, radio.
Imagination is the beginning of creation. You imagine what you desire. You will what you imagine. And at last, we create what you will. Don't wait for the right opportunity. Let us create it. When the virtual world of the internet, ideas, dreams, and concepts have become a reality, now is the time to bring your idea to the digital world. MilestoneMedia.ie offer a full range of digital services such as web development, hosting, audio, and visual services. Inspiration has a new platform. MilestoneMedia.ie. Experience the difference.
Tired of getting more screwed over than your cousin Jesse's pig? Sick of those uppity cowboys over at the Irish Insurance Federation? Is your vehicle being overpriced because it's undervalued? Does your annual quote leave you feeling sicker than the morning you woke up beside your sister? Well, leg it down to Leggett Insurance. Leggett Insurance is the answer to all your insurance needs. Bored off the road? No problem. Old lady turf you out and you gotta move your collection of lawn art? That's okay. Underage? Well, shit, that ain't your fault. Our unique style of cover provisions includes a real insurance disc to put in your windshield and the understanding that if something goes wrong, you use our groundbreaking policy. Run as fast as you can before anyone gets your wrench. The golden rule is to make sure you pick up any bits of your car left behind so you can't be identified. Your one-off payment of $29.99 annually provides all of the above. And for an additional $40, we provide you with a full windscreen worth in your very own Leggett disc holder. Just call us on 2800 Yeehaw! That's 2800 Yeehaw! Sail through that checkpoint today!
Itchy, smelly scrotum getting you down. Worried about ball sweat on the dance floor? Well, worry no more. New sandalwood and lavender scented Man Ponds has your nutsack covered. Our unique smell inhibiting fibrous wadding ensures your most repugnant odors are kept to yourself. So next time she drops the hand, you can feel confident it's not into a vat of nut soup. And don't forget, you can be the sweetest smelling stud in the nursing home with new Man Ponds Twilight Edition for seniors. Order our economy size 86 pack today on manponds.org. Man Ponds, because you don't need to smell any worse.
The Supernatural Dogshit podcast is controversial and confrontational and may cause offense to some. Listener discretion is advised.
And you're very welcome back to the Supernatural Dogshit podcast for this third section.
Wow.
Heated.
Yes, has it got a little bit
It
heated?
got a little bit heated. I like the heated.
I love the heated shit.
No, trust me. The people love the heated. Judging by
I tried to say this to you months ago.
Judging by the figures of what I've seen, because I'm the only one that can see the figures, as soon as we started fighting with each other, the figures went up.
Oh,
But like, the thing is, I'm shit-faced right now.
wouldn't-
I'm not
Really?
gonna lie. I am handicapped drunk on air.
I wouldn't say you're that drunk.
I'm pretty drunk.
Oh, he's drunk.
I'm drunk.
We have audio.
Yeah. I'm keeping my eye on it. Can you see the peaks over there, the green thing going up and down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so
We
you
have audio.
can see it?
Yeah.
So keep your eye on
We've
it.
audio. I'll keep my eye on it. So, guys, you can get us on Facebook. We're on YouTube. Please give us a share on Facebook. Like, guys, you're killing it with the comments. We've over, like, I'm not going to say how many comments, but we have a lot of comments tonight already.
Any comments to get through?
Give a fucking blast through the comments, man.
I'll give a quick blast through the comments. First of all, we'll give a quick blast through the likes. We got Joe Quinlan, Megan Quinlan, Connor, Teresa, Ken Walsh, Marion Lynham.
What did Ken say?
Oh, who's Marion Lynham?
My auntie.
Oh, good evening, Marion.
I didn't know Marion was here.
What did
Welcome,
Ken have to
Marion.
say?
He just liked it. He didn't say anything.
On the Ken.
But basically, Mr. Joe Quinlan says, you must have knocked it off on your own phone, Frank, because the audio's fine for me. I love that. Shout out Marion Lynham. I haven't seen you in 10 years, so there you go. We're all back. So, guys, straight up, you get us on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Podbean after the show, our lovely website, supernaturaldogshit.com. We're on Instagram, we're on Spotify, we're on TikTok.
We're
guys,
on Amazon as well.
for us,
We are.
what?
Yeah.
We're on Amazon.
What can you buy from us on Amazon?
Hold on.
Here's the thing.
Let Aiden talk.
During the week, I noticed that we're on Amazon. I didn't put us on Amazon.
What's on Amazon?
All our podcasts.
You can buy them.
No,
Amazon Prime.
them.
Free.
But you know the best
Amazon
thing.
Prime.
No. It's just they
But
do.
you know
Podbean.
the best thing.
No, they have-
No,
they have
the
Amazon-
best thing. I'm not sure why it is. Like when you go into Supernatural, all the Amazon episodes are there. Like it's
Really?
just there.
Yes.
We didn't do that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Shout out fucking
But
Amazon.
here's
You've
the
got-
thing. We're also on Google Podcast.
Didn't know that.
That's class.
We didn't do any of this.
No,
Like
that-
Amazon picked us up.
This is Podbean.
Yeah, so if anybody has an Alexa at home and this is on speaker, Alexa, Simon says, I am an asshole.
And now watch what's
No.
going to happen.
Exactly.
But, one thing. I tried Alexa today. No, she said Supernatural. Can't
All right,
find
so
it.
I'm putting Richie on the spot real quick. Richie? Dick, the lovely sponsor of our show. SocialSecure.xyz. What did they do?
They have an ad during the ad break. There,
Yeah, so there's no need
where
for
they
a-
allude to it.
for a
We have a
reader.
new sponsor of coffee.
Newtown Coffee.
Newtown Coffee. All your coffee and caffeine desires in one handy can.
By Thursday, which is our next podcast,
Yes.
we will have a new ad made
We will, indeed.
for Newtown Coffee.
And we'll be giving away some coffee.
And do we have a musician in on Thursday?
So
we'll talk
don't
about
want to name any names, but I was let down last week, and they said they will try to sort it out for this week.
Yeah, but I think Richie has somebody in anyway for us.
Hopefully. I'm trying to get... He's a very elusive character.
Is he?
Mr. David Pigeon.
Well, if not, I'll have somebody.
If not, we should be good.
No, I have somebody. I have Zach Boone.
Zach Boone. Very nice name.
Yes.
Very musician-y.
It's a stage name. It's not real name.
I know.
So can I just say real quick as well, guys? None of you have commented in your actual opinion about protecting your house as far as murder.
Okay.
Let us
The
know.
right to
I
defend
think
your
it should
home.
be an allowed margin. I'm not saying kill everybody who breaks into your house, but if it happens, it happens.
Guys, write us
and
a-
you should be protected under the
Yeah.
law to preserve your own
Yeah.
property.
Write us in a comment. Let us know. I'll read it out word for word. I will not misconstrue it. Let us know.
Do you know, are you getting my opinion?
Yeah,
It's
but
not that, like, I'm not saying kill, kill, kill. I'm just saying in fight or flight moment, I know me. I know how I would react. I've been tested. I know how I would react. And it's fight or flight. And I was able to run that distance and come up, still get my kick in on that burglar that tried to break into my house that time. And Giblin and George and the boys sorted him right out.
Well, do you know, I was listening to a podcast the other day.
Yeah.
And it was the guy that was talking. If I say his name, you're just going to take the piss out.
Don't worry. Just go without the name.
Stephen Crowder. So I was listening to Stephen Crowder's podcast.
We're all saw fans of Stephen
and
Crowder.
he said that he was going around the ring road in his car, and what happened was within a split second the car spun out of control and he crashed. And he said, you know the way your light flashes before your eyes? He said, you get that moment?
Yeah.
He said, I never believed it. He said, but in that moment, he
It
said,
happened.
the amount of thoughts and questions that I had and then answered during that time, he said it was crazy the amount of things that went on in my head.
Everyone put in perspective, yeah.
You're able to assess a situation very quickly.
Yes, but not
humans.
everybody.
No, not everybody, but we are able to assess if there's immediate danger to you or your children or your spouse.
Yeah, and David Giblin just texted me. He goes, please tell the lads not to come to blows.
Yeah.
You should know by now.
It might happen.
No, never.
No.
I might shoot him for intruding in the studio.
Or me and Richie just
You
spaced off.
intruded in the studio more than he did.
Moving
Yes.
on. Moving on.
Oh, yeah.
Swiftly along.
You got it on you, but
Picking them scabs, baby.
So will we do our final word in this?
Yes, we will.
Yes.
Okay, I'll allow you to have your final word, then Richie, then JP, and then me.
My final word is when I end up living in my own home, or let's say build or buy, I will have a gun, whether it's licensed or unlicensed, because I have access to guns. Right?
Shouldn't be saying this on air, but yes,
Doesn't
I
matter.
agree.
It's-
Yeah.
I'm saying in the future.
Yes.
Okay, so I have access. If I don't get a license, I do have access to unlicensed guns. No, to licensed guns, which I could have from somebody to just keep my house for my own safety.
Yeah, but
Very illegal what you're saying.
No, I don't have a problem with somebody owning a gun, legal or illegal. You have the right as a human being to be able to defend yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she's that's the problem. You don't have a right under the Firearms Act.
No,
to
you
have
don't.
an
You're
illegal
absolutely
firearm.
under the law. You don't.
But I'm-
have. There's the timer.
I'm not-
Wait
why-
for it. Wait
why?
for it. This one will
3,
go off in
2,
1, 0. No.
I'll fix
No,
it.
it's longer.
But I'm not going out with the intention of my gun to kill other people.
It's just sheerly
Okay.
for defense.
It's going to be loaded and breached sitting in my house. I'll fix the lights now.
Please
Sorry,
do.
you guys continue talking among yourself.
Richarded.
Yes.
What is your final word on this?
You should be able to defend to the death your home. and your
Okay.
family.
That's it?
That's it. That's my final word.
Okay, Mr. JP. Ah, for fuck's sake, lads! You turned it into a disco. It's a disco.
Wrong color, bitch.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You are fucking terrible, Mr. Lynham.
line him.
Oh, God's
Oh,
sake!
what the
What's this going on?
You're doing it all awful, man.
At the other
Lads.
sensors this end.
Stand there.
Point this way and then-
lads.
This is a
Give
joke.
me the- give me the-
Can
give
you
me-
just sort it out,
Give me
please?
the remote.
For
what
fuck's sake.
colour did we have it on? Yellow.
Trust
we should
me.
be able to do it on.
Listeners, do you like our new light beams?
Oh,
Do they clean up our studio, make it look semi-profesh?
better than the clips?
Yeah, way better than the clips. But we'll shout out
Fucking hell, man, like.
any musicians in Mullingar listening currently that want to get on. If you dare throw down with us, like the legends of Paulie Martin, Johan McCormick, and Mr. Colgan.
Yeah, Declan Colgan was class. We love Declan.
They were class. It was so. I love having them in.
Is it just me or there's gremlins in here tonight?
There's something going
There's
on.
gremlins
But we're
in
supposed to
here.
be doing our roundup. So where I'm going with
Richie already
I had
round up.
mine.
You
JP's
round up.
turn.
You
So-
already round up.
I didn't.
You did.
No, I
You
didn't.
did. You did.
You did.
You
You
did.
absolutely
No.
did.
You absolutely did. Then
Go
I
ahead.
Because
absolutely
you
did.
finished it with, that's my point.
No.
So usually when you say that's my
Did
point, that's
you?
a finishing.
And then
All right.
I had my point, and then it was like, right, JP. What?
Speak
Sorry,
into
and then it was like, right, JP.
Oh, yeah.
It's about the situation, you know. You just never know. We're talking about Ireland, but it depends upon the different country. Like,
Yeah.
if you walk into a country in India,
It's circumstantial.
you're just done.
Yeah.
Like, you were dead. That's it, man. You're dead. Like, if you walked into a fucking home in India, you're dead. Long swords. That's what I'm talking. What's a machete?
A rapier,
and
like-
what's a fucking big sword? You know,
Yeah.
like you're done. Like in India, you're done. Like, but I agree with him, man.
There has to be some respect for the sanctity of human life as well. Yes.
Yes.
Just a bit.
Yeah.
But
I can understand that.
If
Why does there? Because they're not respecting
no,
my
no,
life.
no,
Because
no,
you-
no, 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 no.
yeah,
But
that's
the thing
where
is,
my
but the thing is,
opinion
like,
is.
somebody would walk in just to rob you. You know, you'd be like, "Fuck off, I'm here." And
Yeah, but
they
you're coming to
will
rob
fuck
me,
off.
so I'm going to rob you of your life.
But if they come in
Simple
and
as that.
you're a
No,
threat to
no,
them
no,
and
no,
they
no.
back out,
But the thing is, like,
let them back out.
I'm
Let
not
them
sure
retreat.
how it works here. I'm not sure even how it works here.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking to have something beside my bed. You know what? Like, I treat Ireland as a very safe country.
Yeah.
Coming from India,
Yeah,
I
it's
know
much
how,
safer.
I know how things work. You
Yeah.
know, I treat Ireland very safe. But now, when I hear your story and all that, I was like, oh,
Dude, don't let that worry you.
no. I
it's-
know.
that's
I know.
a rarity in
No,
this
I know,
country.
It is a
I know,
rarity,
the
but
thing is,
it
like,
happens.
Oh, it does.
no,
absolutely.
it does. That's what I'm saying, man. But I'm like, does it?
The gremlins are
Fuck
out
is
tonight.
going on here tonight?
Supernatural Dogshit.
You know what it is?
I
It's
just saw it on the live stream and it went off, on, off. Weird.
Supernatural, man.
supernatural shit, man.
What you mean, man? That's supernatural, you know. Talking about
So,
shit.
you need to
Dead
round
people
up.
are here.
Yeah,
right
I need
now.
to round up as
Yeah,
well.
and then let's get to the
we can
fun
get to the fun
stuff.
shit. There seems to be in this conversation from this side of the table a lack of compassion, or
It may appear to be a lack of compassion and
respect
respect.
for the sanctity of life.
But they're violating your
Also,
sanctity.
Hold on, let me talk,
finish.
let me talk.
Also, you know, how can I put this?
Can I jump in real quick? while
Yeah,
you're
go on.
quiet? Why do I have to give you compassion when you've shown me no compassion? Because you're coming into my house with my kids, my wife, my family.
Hold on.
Why do you?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Why
whoa,
do you
whoa.
deserve compassion?
Because you are not attacking the people in the house. You are
my
basically
items are my
you
items.
are disrespecting their property, not them. You are not putting these people in danger. It is very simple.
Yet.
Aiden, I have a
Says
perfect
who?
rebuttal.
Says
because-
who?
Hey,
So it's
says
about
Conor
intentions.
Hedgeman. Says Conor
Hold on.
Hedgeman.
Me and Aiden were talking right there. You're
It
coming
comes
into
in
my
a-
house.
Yes.
That is completely disrespecting my family and putting my family at risk.
Oh,
'Cause you're- okay.
Said who?
You're downstairs robbing my house.
Yeah, so
I don't-
how are you at risk?
I don't wake up. Okay, let's say I don't wake up. My
Yeah.
wife doesn't wake up. One of my 5-year-old daughters wakes up and goes downstairs to have a pee. She meets the man downstairs.
Most likely he will run away. Most likely.
What? Most likely.
Can I'm going to make a point here.
Yeah.
I've seen houses with security cameras, alarms, and all the bells and whistles, and having handguns and shotguns in your house. Once you put up defensive walls, you provoke attack.
But
how you understand
No,
that?
no, I don't. Because how does this
You
person
provoke attack.
How does this person know I have a shotgun and a semi-automatic rifle?
That's not what I said.
Okay, go
listen
on.
to what I said.
Excuse me.
So what I said was, once you start having these things, you are provoking attack, like an alarm on your house or a security
So
camera.
you're saying an alarm is provoking an attack?
Yes, absolutely, and yes, it is.
Whose side are you on?
Yes,
Whoa,
it
whoa,
is.
whoa.
No, bear
Are
with
you
me.
saying this because you've got something to protect?
Yes.
We all have something to protect. Our fucking family.
Okay, I understand you have to protect your
Let's say
family.
I have no TVs, I have no
get that.
computers, I have nothing expensive in my house.
Okay, fantastic. Then the person who's coming in to burgle your house will see you've nothing and they'll fuck off. Unless they're there as a home invasion to kill you or kill your family, then I think you shouldn't advance towards the danger. You should retreat until the point that they're advancing towards you.
To me, it's a home invasion as soon as you cross my front lawn.
Yes.
I agree.
You're mincing words.
I agree with Aiden.
All you're doing is mincing words. That's
I'm
all
not.
you're doing.
No,
Yeah.
just-
No.
It's just the
Front
thing is,
lawn
man,
is different
it's just-
territory.
No,
It's
no, no.
front door.
Okay, well,
Front
where I'm
door.
going with front lawn is, I know in my life I'm going to grow up. I'm going to
See,
live. the
rural
rest of-
Ireland is a
Yes,
different
That's
situation.
where I'm going to be.
Yeah, it's a
Okay, because
different
I have
situation.
land. I'm going to build a house. And
You
we're
hear the
talking about
gravel
intentions
crunching in the
wait,
driveway.
guys, one at a time. Come on.
Go on.
You hear the gravel crunching in the driveway in a rural Irish house and the dogs start barking, you're like, who the fuck's this?
I'm snapping the rifle.
People ring each other before they call over to let each other know.
Yes.
But it's also the kind of place where you'd leave your back door open.
Yes.
Because your neighbours would come in and leave
Now,
eggs.
to be
and
fair,
fucking bread.
that doesn't happen anymore.
It does. I know houses where the back door is left open for eggs and bread to be left in.
We don't.
I do. Because I still know people that don't live in
Mr.
fear.
Richard Quinlan lives at.
No, but I know these people. I live in town now, but I
Yeah.
would culture it hard.
So am I.
But the problem
Even
is...
if I'm a dub.
When I know about the sanctity of life, I would do anything to protect a human life.
Doesn't sound like it to me, Richie.
No. But when you invade someone's home, you're risking your life.
I understand
And
that.
it's yeah.
But it is the owners. It is the owner who is making the decision to advance towards the criminal. If you are being
But
advanced,
to bring it back-
If
to
you
bring
are
it-
being advanced towards, that's fine.
Right. But Conor Hedgeman said there he was advanced towards it. He put up a lovely message and it sums it up perfect to your argument.
Okay.
Everybody has a plan until they're punched in the face.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And fight and flight.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I came down to that guy in the kitchen, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he had a sudden change of conscience. He's like, what am I doing robbing this guy's house?
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad. I've been in jams. I've considered doing things that I shouldn't be doing to make money for my family.
We've
and
all.
myself. We've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all had hard times. But I've never violated the sanctity to someone's life. Or their property.
Exactly.
And can I just say as well, let's say, for example, because I keep going back to the guns, because I know in my later life, it's just going to be a thing. I'm going to grow up in the countryside. I am going to have guns. That's it. So I'm coming back to the guns. Okay.
What's your opinion on smashing grab burglars?
Wait.
I come down the top of the stairs with my double barrel shotgun, loaded, snapped, off safety, ready to go. I'll fucking blow his brains out. I say, you back up the fuck now, or you're getting your brains blown out. Simple as
You're
that.
giving them an opportunity.
So
an opportunity of retreat.
Yes.
I genuinely will say that. If they take a step back, they're not getting the shotgun shell.
That's fine.
But if they take one step up that stairs, or even motion towards me, it's that wire. They're
me.
getting it. They're getting it.
I got you.
Aiden.
I get you.
So do you agree with that, Mr. Doyle?
Yes, and I've said it to 20 times tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, where I'm coming from is the legislation should be all encompassing. So just say I come down.
Well, you can't get all encompassing.
Listen, I'm in my
No, you
boxers.
can't.
Right, and I come
Aiden.
down and I'm unarmed.
But I
So
have
say maybe I have a hammer,
Aiden.
and the man is standing in my kitchen, balaclavaed up, has a fucking crowbar and a big dirty looking knife, and all I have is a hammer, and I'm naked because I sleep naked. I wouldn't take the time to put my boxers
you
on.
do.
I go downstairs to see what's going on. I regularly do because we've animals in the house. If I go down and say, "What the fuck are you doing?" I know that's what I'd say.
Okay.
I wouldn't say, "How dare you intrude on my property? You have 10 seconds to leave." I wouldn't say that. I'd be like, "What the fuck are you at?" And I'd probably go at him. Maybe I'd stop and listen, but I would try and give him the opportunity of retreat.
to bolt for the door,
You would give them the opportunity for
and then let
retreat.
JP go.
I would
Because-
come to the foot of the stairs and
Because-
let him bite to the front door.
I have agreed with both of you tonight on that premise.
You have.
So many times.
Wait,
that
wait,
if
wait,
they
shh, shh,
advance-
tits up.
If they advance towards you, you then have no opportunity or no option but to defend yourself.
Yes.
I've said this.
Yes, I agree with you
100 times.
wholeheartedly.
But I'm going to ask you all a question, and then we're going to wrap up on this after he gets his point.
Yeah.
A guy breaks into your house tonight,
Yes.
right? And you go down to the kitchen, and there he is, and you tackle him to the ground.
I just say it's also
he's unarmed, you're unarmed, right? Both of you are unarmed. Would you put him in a headlock and break his neck intentionally?
No.
That's what this guy in Australia did. He broke a man's neck intentionally.
That's not what
killed him.
tonight-
Both of them were unarmed.
That's not what tonight's topic was about.
It is.
Is if can you protect your home?
That's exactly the question.
But that's what the thing is, man.
Well, I
For
do
Aiden-
agree with you. This man went too far. So let's just say
For Aiden, it's intentions. He always that's what the thing is. Like Aiden is going for the intentions.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like,
Well, if you break into my house with a knife and I'm upstairs with my double barrel, my intention is to blow your fucking brains out.
Yeah, it shouldn't
I'll
be
tell
that. It
you
should be
right
to
now,
wound
like,
and
you're dead.
dissuade from further
No,
invasion.
okay, you're right. I probably would go for the wound. I
No,
probably would.
You blast into the air and let him know you're fucking armed, and give him a chance. To,
Mike Richie.
You give him a chance to realize the mistake he's making.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you this question.
Yeah.
You go down to the kitchen.
Wait now, what am I armed with?
Okay, nothing. You're not armed. He's not armed.
I'm bolloco naked.
Yeah.
Neither of us are armed.
Neither of you are armed. You walk into the kitchen.
Yeah.
And you tackle the guy.
Yeah.
You end up on the ground and he's in a headlock.
Yeah.
You have the opportunity
We
to
love you,
kill this
JJ.
man Would you do it?
No, I'd knock his head off the floor a couple of times to make him unconscious.
Okay.
And give me enough time to find something to tie him up with.
It's fine. I'm good with that. As long as you.
My intention is not to kill, it's to defend myself and my property.
Yes.
And incapacitate this
not what you
individual.
said from the start.
Sorry, but you should allow the margin for people who are not as betterly adjusted as myself, who are put in the position that maybe they're not as educated on how to defend themselves, but they follow a primal instinct and in the heat of the moment kill a man, because there's people in prison right now who did the same thing.
Yes, there is.
I'm not talking about that case in Roscommon where that man shot the traveller, where there was years of bullying involved. I'm talking about straight up.
That man was
invasions.
provoked.
That man was provoked, but he was provoked for a long time, and there was a build up to that case.
Just before
there was a lack of input from the Gardaí, but the Gardaí's hands are always tied when it comes to dealing with the travelling community, and that's just the way things are. I'm not labelling people. I'm not doing anything racist. That's just the way things fucking are in this country.
Yeah. I have a new segment.
Wait. We have to let.
No, I'll let him go. But I have a new segment.
What?
It's called Comment of the Night.
Ooh, yes, I love it.
I have the comment of the night.
And we also, I did have a thing I wanted to do at the end of the year, which was Listener of the Year.
It's going to be Teresa.
We all know who that is.
It's
It's fucking
Teresa.
Teresa.
Yeah.
Teresa, we fucking love you.
But you
for,
never
for
know.
me, this is comment of the night.
Please.
And it's from JJ. Lol. One guy with a knife entering your property. That's cute.
That's from a true South African.
That's a good.
They will put your baby in the oven.
So JJ, I'm going to pin your comment. That's the comment of the night.
So
comment of the night, JJ. Well done.
JP.
The thing is, like, you're talking about intentions.
Yes.
Like, with you, it's all about intention. The thing is, like, you never know the house you break in. Like,
you don't know who you're fucking with.
That's it.
You don't know if you're fucking with him or with me.
That's the thing is, like, if it's me, I'm alright, man. I'll give the other person a chance. Like, if you go to an Indian place, we're talking about Ireland right now. If you go to an Indian place, you're dead. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I know. I get
the
that.
thing is, like, they don't care about the fucking intentions. You know.
No, they don't.
You know what the thing? The Indian is they give it out. Like, no matter they have problems in fucking home and all that, they will put it over you, man. They'll fucking they will write you down, man. They will fucking kill you.
Let's wrap this up because
Yeah.
I think we actually did come to a conclusion.
Yeah, we did.
What was the conclusion?
It's
That
Hold
if the person
advances.
If the person approaches or advances on you, then we're taking action.
Well, both of you guys and you and I have said
We
the
might not have
exact
made
same
it as
thing.
clear as we should.
No. We've all agreed on the one basic thing which was you would give them a chance. And it took an hour and
my
odd
new cat.
to drag that out of yous. It took an hour to drag that
It
information.
did. Welcome
out.
to Podcastville.
But that's what we had this pre-planned.
No. It ain't.
Also, can I just say, Teresa's commented in. This is for you, Aiden.
Oh, thanks.
2 love hearts.
Thanks, Teresa.
So she's just saying thanks so much.
Yeah,
Thank you, Teresa, for just being such a consistent, good listener and supporting our show.
Yeah, and just got a real fresh comment from Mr. Durkin.
Ooh, thank you, Frankie.
He says, I ran off a burglar with a sweeping brush. Closest thing I could grab. I was in my boxers. Stopped chasing once he was off the property.
Excellent.
On the Frank.
And I'm okay with that. I would stop chasing once the person was off the property too.
I've never met a person that's just infallible. No matter what they do, you're like, it's
Mr. Frank Durkin.
It's Frank.
So guys,
You know what I mean?
It's 11:30.
There's
It is 11:30.
There's a lovely mutual love for that man. I think it's because he looks like Jesus. We all associate him with Jesus, but he's got that sweet vampire touch.
Here's the thing. I love sitting down and having a good old argument with Frank.
Yeah, Frank, when you come back.
I love to do that. The only thing is, Frank is very much like you are tonight.
Oh, yes. But I am drunk as fuck.
And Frank does be sober.
Yeah, but see, Frank hangs out in pubs.
Frank does not
Frank
be
is in the
sober.
music
No,
scene.
he doesn't be sober.
There's no sting of sobriety in the music scene. Being Mullingar Music Town and him one of the like little root characters in it. I love this fucking town, man.
I'm going to finish it on this one word.
Oh,
Can I
shut
say
up.
something?
It's called tolerance.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
love Mullingar.
I know
It's a
you
cool
do.
little town.
It's a great town.
It's very, very.
Now I have to
nice.
finish it on one more thing because we have another comment.
Well,
Teresa, our favourite. She says, I'm giving the intruder a warning. If they stick around, lol, they are getting dealt with by machetes and 2 to 13-year-olds with mini bats. The gun is the last resort.
Lads,
okay.
just thinking. I know Teresa would be our listener viewer because she's listening in from America.
Yeah.
We love her.
And she's got us American listeners.
Yeah.
And
which we
how
love.
the fuck does she
But
understand our accents?
Yeah.
We
How do you-
have to pay heed to our other listener of the year, which is Megan Quinlan.
Oh, absolutely.
You know
Right,
what?
and then in third place, JJ.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then
but-
Frank, and then Ken. We have loads of people that listen every fucking show.
I actually have
And
to be
You're
controversial.
the backbone of the show, and thank you everybody for listening.
I have to be controversial.
Go on.
From this day one, said so. Megan wins.
Megan wins, yeah, but Teresa wins for distance.
She wins for distance, but Megan.
And the culture gap.
Megan,
no.
I know Megan Quinlan. She's never missed one episode.
She's never missed one episode. So
Not
shout out to
one.
Megan. Maybe it's tied first place. What we'll do is when we pay
draw
for
their names
when we
out,
pay for the postage of the goodies from America, Megan gets a
we're
cut.
doing.
Because Megan brought down sweets.
Megan brings down sweets.
Oh, there's a, hold on, there's a bit of a competition.
And
between
another thing we
Megan.
should do, what we should do is next Tuesday,
Yes.
we'll bring Megan in.
Sure.
If she's around, we'll bring Megan in for a podcast because Megan can be very insightful, and I want to bring her in for an animal welfare episode.
Okay.
Oh, is she a big animal fan?
She is like animal person, and she is cat crazy. I'm like, why do I love cats so much?
Oh,
then I
we-
turn
we
and look
know-
at my sister, and she loves cats more.
We
than
know she's
anyone.
cat crazy. Has she seen Blackfish?
Yeah, Megan's seen anything that's on
Have you
Netflix.
guys seen Blackfish? Let's
Yes.
move on
Yes,
to lighter
it's
stuff.
terrible.
No, I was trying to give
was
it another
boring.
shout out to our listeners, like especially Teresa.
Yeah, guys.
She's sending us sweets from America.
I know.
For like,
What a ledge.
that's what I love about the
But
show.
again, what I'm going to say is, how on earth, Teresa, do you understand me, the dub, him, he's
Half dub.
half Dublin, you're just pure culture.
middle of the country.
Fuck,
Redneck.
fuck, we just got a WhatsApp in from somebody.
What's that?
Oh, Rebecca.
No, Miss.
No, Rebecca Duffy.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Miss Daniela Lindsay.
Oh,
She goes,
sorry,
thanks,
Daniela.
thanks, guys. What about me? And to be fair, Daniela Lindsay listens to every fucking episode as well.
And broadcasted to the general public, which again, thank you, Daniela.
Yeah.
It's about people like ye.
Do you know what, Daniela? We have to say to you too. So it's between three.
Gee.
Let's Tuesday be listener appreciation night, and people can text us in any question they like, and we have to answer it honestly.
Oh, actually, no,
That's what
here
I'm saying.
you go. So there you go.
Look,
To all of our listeners
Are
right
we-
now,
are
hold
we-
on.
Are we brainstorming live
No,
on air?
Here we
Yes,
go.
we are.
Let me finish this.
Drunkard story.
To our listeners who are listening right now, if you could ask any of us a question, what would that question be? And we have to answer it honestly.
Let's do it.
That's not a bad thing.
Teresa
Okay.
sorry, JP's going to go next, but
This one's
Teresa just commented in saying, I struggled at first with the accents, but I've been listening for that long, I've got them down now.
I'd say Teresa has
Yeah.
an accent now as well.
Yeah. JP, what do you want to say?
That's what I'm talking, man. You should go live on Instagram.
Do
and
it.
Talk.
It's your boss.
No,
Do
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
We'll
Do it
do
right
it.
now?
We'll do it next week.
No,
No, just do it right
Tuesday.
Can't
We'll
say
do
that.
it Tuesday.
Go
No,
live.
we don't have
advertise
time. We don't have the time.
that. We'll advertise
Oh,
it.
We have loads of stuff to get
We
through
actually
still.
are running
Yeah,
out of time.
that's what I'm
Next
saying.
week, like, yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you have any questions,
Where's that burger?
08527272212, or you can text
How do you
WhatsApp
spell
or
burger?
Facebook
Yeah.
or YouTube. Will you stop having conversations over us?
Specifically, have you got a question for Aiden? Have you got a question for Nathan? Have you got a
No, it
question
can be for any
Richie?
of us.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Specifically
Yeah,
for
but
each
it's
person.
specifically for
What do
anybody.
you want to know about our lives? We'll tell you. We'll be honest.
Hands up,
Yeah.
I have the smallest penis.
That's not what people want to know.
But you have the biggest balls.
Yes.
He fucking does. Well
Yes,
done,
I do.
Richie.
We measured. Yeah.
Yeah, we did
Whoa,
measure.
whoa. He cheated.
I did cheat.
You know how he cheated?
Squeezed them.
Yeah.
I did.
He
Squeezed my
manipulated them.
Look, I don't care. It was a fun
Let's
night.
talk what we're talking about.
So, guys, give us a question. Come on, let's answer.
Yeah, so you
Comment
can
in.
send in a comment on YouTube or Facebook. It doesn't really matter.
Facebook's Daniela just comes in and goes, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, Daniela.
You're welcome.
Oh, sorry. She said thanks. She didn't say thanks, guys. She said thanks, Richie.
Oh,
You're very,
you know
very
what?
welcome,
Do you
Miss
know what she
Daniela.
keeps saying to me?
That I'm the sexy version of
The
you.
sexy version of me.
But you are. He's hot.
The sexy version. And do you know what I
He's
was called
hot.
the other day? There's a lad I work with, and one of the girls calls him a dilf, a dad I'd like to fuck.
Yeah.
there's
Ooh.
And
That's a
I was called a finilf.
What's a vanilla?
It's something. I think it was finilf. I have to get it right now. It was fat person I don't want to fuck. Something like that.
Oh, guys, I got one for you. Go on, go on,
on.
JP.
No,
I'll remember.
FBI
Into a
and
microphone,
that's
please.
what I'm saying. FBI and all that. That's what I thought. Like,
Whoa, whoa,
I was
whoa.
just talking
Speak
about
slower.
Yes.
Plailf.
No.
Will you talk
No, that's what I'm
into
talking
the-
about.
What is the acronym?
No, I don't even know.
Oh,
for
well,
fuck's sake.
can I give you my acronym and it's class?
Go
on.
on.
It's from. You know, ever heard the book? The book's called by an author called Rosso Carroll Kelly.
Yes.
books.
Very posh guy. He talks like this and Rosh. He says Rosh in his
Between
books.
Fox Rock and a hard place.
Oh God, yeah. So he has a saying and it's called a bob fuck.
Oh yes.
What's
yes.
a bob fuck?
Body off Baywatch, face off Crime Watch.
Yes.
Body off
So it's when a
Baywatch,
girl has
Crime
an
Watch.
amazing body, but she looks like a man.
Does anybody watch Damon Ivor?
No, I can't stand them.
Funny you say this. Someone
brilliant.
just talked to me the other day and said, I am the Ivor of the podcast.
Yes. I'm Ivor.
You're not posh.
No, but he's
Look.
got a posh voice.
Yeah,
No, he doesn't.
He does.
No.
Look,
He
I'm
was
not-
just raised wrong.
Yeah, can I say something? And this is not me
give a
being
fuck.
big-headed, but a couple of people have said to me lately that your voice for the podcast is lovely because you have that Dublin twang, but it's not too.
No, it's
not
that
too
RTE.
Dublin twang.
You have the RTE twang.
I do,
You do. That fucking posh boy Dublin
I
accent.
do, and I hate the sound of my own voice. But people have said
Why
to me,
did they say RTE? It's RTE.
RTE.
RT.
Who says R for
Because
all?
Communists.
It's an R.
RT. Pirates.
Oh, but you know what? If you go to India, it's EM. Oh no, I'm not talking about R. I'm talking M. EM.
They say EM.
EM. Like
For
if you go to
what?
South India.
So like if you're spelling the word Michael, you go EMICHAEL.
Not me. South Indians.
Salt Indians.
Oh, I'm
South.
not. South Indians.
All I heard was salt Indians.
Vagina.
I can spell that.
So-
China.
Fun stuff.
Fun stuff, yeah. We were there doing the fun stuff.
We actually are.
So,
It's all funny.
Nathan,
Yeah.
did you know?
Already?
Yes.
Fuck me, that's early for a did you know? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
just
but I'm
gonna have to-
expecting a
He's
flood.
frantically Googling.
No, I'm not frankly going.
I'm expecting a flood of questions to come in for us. 085 27 27 212.
212. Did you know that one of the largest pyramids in the world is a Bass Pro fishing shop?
Okay. Where's that?
It is in America, and I don't know where it is, but all I know is that it's in America, and I've seen the picture. It is a genuine,
Massive.
humongous
But
pyramid.
it's built out of glass, isn't it?
Built out of slates and pallets, I want to say.
Oh.
But the top, say, 5 tiers of this pyramid are glass.
Yeah,
so
see,
they let
I
light
wouldn't
in.
call that a pyramid. I'd call it just...
It's classed
it's
as a
fake
pyramid. And it's a Bass Pro fishing shop.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, yeah. I didn't know that. But
It's a genuine, did you know?
yeah. So, retarded.
Bet you ain't got. Did you know that when Richie drinks proper 12, he gets fucked up?
I am so fucked up. Give me a second.
Okay, well, I'll do my
Yeah,
did you know.
please. Aiden, have you got did you know?
I did. I do.
I
So
did.
last week I was supposed to do this. Did you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I completely forgot about it. I told you this afterwards.
You did.
So here's a really good one.
This
for
is a
you.
good one.
Did you know that heated leather seats in cars can cook a man's sperm in his ball sack?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you shoot
literally,
blanks.
literally, like if you throw an egg on the pan and it fries that white, that's exactly the same material your spunk is made from, and that's how it ends up inside your balls.
Is it coagulation due to?
No,
It's the
It
wrong
coag-
temperature.
It's right, yeah, but it cooks it.
Yeah.
Cooks it. Absolutely cooks
So
it.
it coagulates. That's
Yes,
what
like,
cooking is.
exactly
It
like an
heats
egg.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need
exact
to give.
same.
I need to give double shout outs
Go on.
to Teresa.
Why?
She said it again. She goes, "That pyramid you're talking about, it could be in Texas, but I could be wrong." So thanks, Teresa.
Okay.
Question for all of us.
Oh.
For all of you or any of you, who's your favorite band or artist?
Oh.
Paolo Nutini
Sound, Teresa.
and Garth Brooks.
Okay, yeah, I'm double. I'm gonna go. Oh, she said I'm wrong. It's in Memphis, Tennessee. So sound, Teresa. So there you go. I'm gonna go with Garth Brooks, and then my complete opposite is Juice WRLD. It's my 2 favorite artists.
No idea who
I'm
that
going to
is.
go double
Rapper.
barrel as well. Favorite artist of all time is Rory Gallagher.
That's your favorite artist ever.
Ever.
All time.
Of
He's-
everybody.
He's an Irish blues.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
I know.
And just for his music alone, more soul than anybody. Like Jimi Hendrix asked, "What does it feel like to be the best guitar player in the world?" He says, "Go ask Rory Gallagher."
Why is Jimi Hendrix all over the front newspapers today?
I don't know.
Did you
Maybe
not
it's
see
his
that?
anniversary or something.
Yeah, it was all over the
And
newspapers.
then number 2, he's just a personal hero of mine.
Who's
It's
that?
Dave Mustaine from Megadeth. It's one of my favorite bands. It's the stupidest.
Megadeth?
It's the stupidest
Yeah.
name ever for a band. But anybody that knows me knows that
Well, it's
I'm
not really. It's a pretty cool name.
Everybody knows that I am an extreme Megadeth fan. Megadeth means like nuclear Megadeth.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had these bombs and they'd measure deaths in megadeths.
They did.
Like they measured kilotons. You know what I mean? But that'd be my 2 bands that I'd take. But like,
No, it's artist plus band. So give me one artist, one band.
that'd be my artist.
Megadeth.
and
Oh, I
Megadeth
never
would
said
be
a band.
I know. That's why I'm coming to you next. Megadeth or
Rory Gallagher and Megadeth.
okay, Aiden. You said Palmatini is your artist. Who's your band?
I don't have a band.
Chili's.
No. Don't like that.
We're coming to you next. so I think.
Unfortunately, I'm an eclectic with music. I like all genres
I
of music.
reckon it's a 90s
except
band. Maybe
for-
REM.
No.
Oh, that's not a bad.
It's not bad though. It's not a bad choice.
I know you like them. And
Or REM's losing my
what was the
religion.
guy that Johan sounded like?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Counting Crows.
You be a Counting Crows kind of
Yeah.
guy.
So
Counting
we're
Crows.
going to go with Counting Crows and Pelnatini.
If I had to think
That
about it,
would
I
sum up
probably
your
wouldn't.
musical taste for me.
Yeah, no, but I probably wouldn't pick Counting Crows because there's so many bands to choose
It's
from
a
now.
very
That
tough decision.
it is. I'd have to think about it. I really would. But
Mr. Yuppie.
Do you know that I don't give a fuck what you're talking about?
But what's your favorite
But no, but
band of all
I
time and your
haven't-
favorite
I know
artist?
you know a
No,
lot of music. I know
do,
you do.
but like I don't like.
Pick one.
I've never listened to a fucking.
Yeah, but
band.
what stands out to you? I'll never forget listening
Like,
to the
all-
Rude Sandstorm for the first
Green
time.
No, but the thing is, like,
while
I've-
knacker drinking.
I've not even listened to the guys you're talking about.
That's okay. You
Never,
don't have to.
ever.
But
Fine.
like,
It's
It's
just
just
yours.
like
What's yours?
the one, like it's just my own Indian music. I
Which
don't-
is?
I'm not even.
do it, do it.
that's seriously irritating.
No, but have you heard him? Have you
Yes,
heard
I've heard it. I've
It's
heard
just
it.
that's the thing is like
move on.
I'm
Do it.
just not even into fucking music, man.
You've never heard this.
I've never heard it.
Can we get him to do it for
Yeah,
like?
just don't do it too loud into the mics.
All right, so
Stand back
I'll
for
do
the
the
mic a
ninga
bit.
ninga, and you do the. You ready? Ready?
Yeah, lean away from the mic.
Monday at
Come on! Whoa! Hold on! Our listeners to hear this.
Oh,
Ready?
1 second.
You're taking the piss now. It's air. We're on air. You
I
cannot.
fucking remember,
There's no
man.
radio
I just
silence
have-
allowed.
I
You ready?
don't know, like,
No, but you do. You ready?
तेरा नहीं कसूर नी नशीला नाल हो गए वेंगे नशीला नी नाल हो गए वाम के
Yeah, this is fucking
रखनिया
terrible.
तू
You may stop.
बदारी
Just stop.
सांभ के रखनिया
This is
अंबर
the show.
पटारी
This is the show we're on. This is the show we're on.
That's
we have this.
fucking awful.
It is awful, but I love it.
Right.
I
It's just
love
the thing
it.
is like you know
But
what
he
like
nailed it.
that the thing is like the
Because
only
he's fucking
The
Indian.
thing is like the only song people around know is that the fucking song like he'd be like ooh and he'd be like ooh.
Yeah, in fairness, we don't. It's what's it? The
It's like
Baraka?
the thing is like
I could appreciate it.
The Baraka.
could I
act.
could I
I
say
don't
one
know.
thing? Could I say one thing?
Relax.
I love Mullingar.
Oh!
Everybody-
It's the cable.
Everybody, stop banging your hands on the table, please. Why are my?
It's something wrong.
It's one of the mic cables.
Yeah.
There
so
we go.
you want
Hey,
something-
There
we
we
fixed
go. We're
You know,
it.
you know the thing I love about Mullingar because the thing is like if you just Mullingar is all about music. If you go to Punjab, it's all about fucking music. Like everybody there is.
It's
like,
just
they want.
shit music.
So, Richie,
It's not fucking shit, man.
I'm
It's
joking.
one of the
Did you
best.
know?
Did you know?
give me a World War II fact.
I'll give you an extra 5 seconds to think of it. Megan Quinlan just comes in and goes, guys, that was brilliant. Ha ha ha.
So, World War II.
Did you know?
Did you know people on Twitter recently have been slating the Irish, calling us Nazi sympathizers in the Great Emergency?
What?
There's
When you say great
two-
emergency,
There's two
The World
guys
War
were
II.
getting on Twitter and slagging off the Irish, saying, "Oh, they kept their lights on to show German bombers the way to England and all this shit." I was like, "No,
did we?
No, these guys were talking absolute.
We just
shit.
wanted to live in light.
There's a lot of stuff coming out with this Brexit shit, and I don't like Brexit. I don't like. I like the idea. I like people seceding from Europe and claiming their own state status back.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that, and I think for England, it's the right move for England.
It is.
Because they
The
never
people spoke.
They never bought into the euro. They
No,
never
exactly,
bought into
yeah,
Europe,
yeah.
100%, because England makes so much money supplying arms to the rest of the world.
I never knew that.
It's one of their number one exports. BAE, British Army Engineering.
Really?
They make most.
They supply arms.
I need
They
to
have a
look this-
hand in most. When you look at any military product, it has between 100 and 150 development teams.
And most of them are UK?
And most of them are European. They all work
European,
together.
okay.
I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to look into that because I love that type of
And
stuff.
there's a thing
That's
I want
really
other
good.
people to look into as well. It's called the Niemba Massacre.
Yes, we spoke about this.
Spoke
you and
about
I.
this last week.
Oh, enlighten me. I don't know what
Yeah,
this
we
is
spoke
about.
about it.
9 Irish soldiers. I may have exaggerated the numbers last week because I only heard about it and now I've
Actually,
looked
did
into
we
it.
speak about this on air, or was it just me
I
and you?
brought it up last week because I was talking about. There's another thing I want to bring up actually. It would usually be about my shit heap, but I'm not going to put a shit heap. It's just tied into this. Because Ken asked me, he's like, "You're going to do your segment?" And I was like, "No." Because maybe I was talking to Ken about something and I forget about it. 'Cause
Okay.
Ken, I'm smashed. I'm sorry, buddy. But another one, none of them are avid listeners, is Ken Walsh. Man listens to everything and he's got loads of little ideas for me all the time. I like him. But Niemba Massacre, 9 Irish soldiers were killed in the Congo. It was Ireland's first kind of real dealings with international kind of status. You know what I mean? We're, like 9 guys were killed. And another thing I'd like to talk about was how well equipped the Irish Army were until the 70s.
This is very true.
They had the biggest diversity of tanks, Because what they did was they bought a lot of one tank until it ran out of parts. Then they bought another tank, and then they said, we'll buy another tank so we have a tank to train
steal
against.
parts off.
No, to train against.
No.
Because not everybody's going to have the same tanks as us. So they bought a fleet of different tanks. No other army had done that.
But we only have, at this moment in time, 2 tanks.
That's it.
Yeah, but there was a time back then where we had, I think we had 11 tanks. Main battle tanks.
Yeah, but now we only have 2.
Now we have 2 main battle tanks.
Yes.
But the rest are scouting
Wait,
tanks.
Yeah, I get that.
Can I just ask, Ireland
Yeah.
have 2 tanks?
Yeah.
Main
Are
battle
you fucking
tanks.
serious?
Yeah.
That's all we need.
We're neutral. But
Do you know how many Navy boats we have?
Do I want to know?
1.
2.
1.
No, we've 2.
What is this? What is the capacity?
There's the Elietna, and then there's the, what's the one that's named after the writer?
Well, then it must be a much
Samuel
smaller
Bayer.
ship.
They're 2 different types of ship.
Yeah, but I know we have 1 big one, and that's it.
1 destroyer.
Yeah, 1 destroyer.
Yeah.
And after that, it's smaller, shittier boats.
But the thing about the smaller, shittier boats is they're used in boat-to-boat contacts, whereas they will go and mount boats and apprehend people. Like.
Well, get ready for hilarity and confusion. Did you know?
What?
There you go, see?
What? Oh, can we?
Do you know?
Have you got something to say to him?
Okay. But do you know that if you just put fucking grape in a microwave and heat it?
Done it. I've done this. It's been said.
Do you know that one and the only place in India where you can just get a veg burger?
A vegetarian burger for
veg burgers.
McDonald's.
Yeah. In India.
Yeah.
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 You told me I cannot.
Like they were like if you just go to India, like you will have like
But
1 or
in
2
Muslim
versions.
regions, you get the falafel.
Yes, you do, yeah.
What's a falafel?
He told me if I come
It's
to India tomorrow.
Vegan Muslim food.
Yeah.
He told me.
Just like, do you know that?
Fucking stop talking across me.
I would.
Go on.
He told me if I come to India tomorrow that I'm not getting a beef burger.
No, clearly not.
Everything's chicken or veg in McDonald's.
Beef is sacred over there. Cows are sacred.
But I'm from a different culture. I want my beef.
You know, yeah, but when
You'll
in
get
Rome.
chicken, poultry, lamb, and prawns.
I'll get you.
But that's not good enough for me.
But when in Rome, you know, there's
I'll
actually
get you.
You're right.
There's a celebration
you.
in
Oh,
there
guys,
in your
listen.
country where they actually get milk, like hundreds and thousands of liters of milk, and pour it over an altar.
Yeah.
And just let it go off.
And they have temples to rats as well. Where is that?
Oh, it's somewhere in South India. I
is
just
that
know.
Calcutta or
yeah,
something?
Like I've never been
There's
there.
a temple to the
it's
rat
just like
god,
a far.
yeah.
It's just like a far land from me. Like it'll be like our land from me.
Can I jump in and say?
One thing more.
I'm waiting for
There's
it
one and the only place
Just
in Volt where you can get cash on delivery on Amazon.
Cash.
I love how you're speaking with conviction and I can't speak over you. That's great.
That's it, man.
You're doing a good job.
Hold on a second.
I'm being paid.
You can get cash.
on delivery. Like you don't have to pay it on front when you.
Hold
like,
on a second. Why would anybody be ordering cash? Because you're paying for it.
Cash on delivery. No, that's the thing is.
So
like,
if I order,
you-
if I
the thing
order
is,
your
like,
€4.50, can I get a fiver?
No, fuck off. Like Amazon. I'm talking about Amazon. Like whatever you buy on Amazon,
Yeah.
you have to pay on cash when they come to you.
Oh, I
Cash
understand.
on delivery.
Yeah, cash on
You know what I
delivery.
mean by that
Is
thing?
that not,
Yeah.
is that not common
That's-
sense?
That's the thing in India. But the thing is, like, people in India don't believe in internet. You know, they are
Honor.
pre-medieval, blah, 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 and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the one and the only place in fucking Volt cash on delivery. Like, you get
That's
the
not what
stuff,
you said at the
then
start, by the way.
It's not.
I said
No,
cash
it's
on
not.
delivery.
Completely
I
confused
said
everybody.
cash on delivery.
No, you didn't. Roll it back in the list
I
for
heard
later
cash
on.
on delivery a lot.
Yeah, no, he just said that now. What earlier he was saying something completely
A
different.
couple of common amenities.
No. Hello.
Aiden,
Yes.
have you got something you'd like to say? I will.
Do you know?
There you go.
Have you not done with it?
No.
Hold on.
Pay
hold
attention,
on. Can,
lads,
can
pay
everyone
attention.
just be quiet for a sec?
Pick
Aiden,
pick a topic.
do you have a did you know?
Oh no,
Or
I
would
did.
you
I
like-
done the whole ball.
That's what I'm saying.
Thing I
No,
did.
I know
my
you did a did you know.
apologies. My
So
apologies.
Frank commented in saying the largest pyramid and oldest in brackets is in Visoko in Bosnia. It's up at
Yes.
300 meters. Yeah, but
he was
no,
there.
that's
He went to it.
That's fine, but I never said it was the oldest. I said it's one of the biggest in the world.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
It's
but-
a Bass Pro Shop, and I was backed up by Teresa, who lives in America. So thanks, Teresa.
You know when you look at internet conspiracies
Yes.
and you see like Gebegli Tepe, and right, what Frank was doing is he's sitting at home one day and he was looking at the pyramids in Bosnia. He goes, "That's a fucking pyramid, and I'm gonna fucking go there." So he went and booked a holiday for him and his 2 sons,
You got to appreciate that.
and they went there and went into it themselves. And Frank, you know what he likes his Reiki.
That's a
and stuff?
stand-up man.
He got energy off this place.
Oh, I done DMT last night.
yeah. Another thing,
Just
there
hide
was
that. Just
a
hide it.
Let's
pool
finish up on that.
of mercury inside this pyramid that it's so old that so much foliage has grown over it that people mistook it for a hill.
Here's a question: why did they put salt in the? Why was there salt found within the pyramids in Egypt?
It was one of the most precious resources at the time.
Like there was massive amounts of salt.
It was a currency, and you can't tell
Just
exactly when it was put in there.
Was
Just
there,
wondering.
by any chance, was there salt in the land, and then they used the land for the mortar for the bricks?
No, because
and then
one of the conspiracies behind it was that the actual pyramids were power stations, and they used
Yeah, because there's the Afghan battery thing. You ever
Yes,
seen an
the
Afghan battery?
of course, yeah.
It's
do
a
you
clay
mean
pot.
to conduct power from like?
The Earth's crust.
Yeah.
They reckon that people had batteries 2,500 years ago.
Not
in
reckon, they
Afghanistan.
did. They
They
did.
did.
They
In
proved
Afghanistan, 2,500 years ago, they had a clay
Hold
pot.
on now. I have a question. Was it proven that
Yes.
the pyramids were used
No.
to conduct electricity?
No.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Go
No,
on.
but no, this is even more interesting.
But the Afghan battery is a real thing. They found them in a cave in Afghanistan. It's literally a clay pot full of sheets of copper and zinc, and then an electrolyte would be soaked in it. And they found the dried out remnants of an electrolyte. And they reckon that these guys could hook up maybe 8 to 12 of these, and they'd understand series and parallel, because they found certain pots burnt out where they obviously wired up too much and got too much electricity.
Yep.
And also ancient Egypt,
2,500 years ago.
4,500 years ago, there's signs of early dentistry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As in people having
Oh, yeah.
dental surgery done on them, and the Egyptians did it.
Did you know that in Ireland, we have structures that outdate the pyramids of
Yes.
Egypt?
Yeah.
So we have older structures here in Ireland, some of the oldest structures in the world.
Would you agree moderately or heavily with Graham Hancock's theory that there was an
Moderately.
advanced civilization? Like, there's evidence to point to, especially when it correlates with Randall Carlson's stuff.
Yeah, I'd
When
moderate.
you look into those two dudes separately, then the way Joe Rogan brought them together, because he was like, look, these
Yeah,
two
but
guys.
no, I can't agree with what Joe Rogan done. Joe Rogan
then-
brought him on and he attacked.
But then another
Universe.
guy,
Fucking attacks everybody.
there's another guy that came on afterwards, the Skeptic guy from Skeptic Magazine. What's his name?
Oh God,
Mike.
I don't know.
It's Mike something. He's a little bald dude, and he's a skeptic, and he pulls everything apart. He's like you. He throws the best reasoning in everything. But even he couldn't really hold weight against their arguments because they have evidence
Yes.
of the Younger Dryas period.
Yes, they do.
But they also have evidence of pre-civilization to the Younger Dryas period.
Yes.
And
But see, my problem with
Göbekli
Göbekli
Tepe.
Göbekli Tepe is that there was these metallithic no, what's the word?
Mesolithic.
Mesolithic. 'Cause that's not
Mesolithic area.
Oh, it is.
Guys, if you want to go see Aiden fuck up his words, go to our outtakes on Instagram. They're good. They're good.
Basically, they found only the structures there. These big stones that were these structures.
I had flags there somewhere
They
as
were
well.
found, but there was no tools found. There was no pots found.
Yeah.
There was no
Yeah.
like plates and cutlery or any of that. There was nothing
Yeah.
found. Only these huge, big structures.
But the thing is, it was a civilization ended. Who's not to say that it was scavenged to the bone?
Well, I think that the best thing that what's his name, Graham Hancock came up with. I don't even think it was Graham. It was Graham Hancock.
It was Graham Hancock.
That a solar flare came off of the sun
And burned up everything.
and our atmosphere was full of so much static electricity
That was lightning
basically
storms.
it was trillions of lightning bolts
And there's
hitting the
evidence
ground.
to
There's evidence of that. It's
Because when there's core
sand.
samples taken, they bring them up, and then the strata and the layers of the ground from all there's a big thick black layer that coincides again with the Younger Dryas
Yes.
period. And why would it dry out when there was an ice age?
While Teresa has been listening to the
Did
show,
you know?
she's done a Christmas manicure.
Oh.
So can we say,
That's a
That was
terrible
terrible.
whistle.
do you want a good one?
Don't do that.
My cunt.
Did you know?
Can I just say really quick? Teresa has a Facebook page of nails that she does for people.
Oh, give it a
Sorry, Instagram. It could be Facebook or Instagram. Comment in, let us know. We'll post it for free. Don't you guys
Sure.
worry.
What's the oldest civilization in the world?
oldest
Sumerians.
civilizations. Yeah.
Indus Valley civilization back in India.
Yeah, but that would all
Do you
be
know
from
that?
Sumeria.
Like Indus Valley. Do you know what? That they find the traces of eating beef in their
Yeah.
fucking stomach and
Now,
all
hold
that.
on,
It
but
was like day before yesterday. Like that's what they found out. Like the people, like they say that the Hindu people, Indus Valley. What's that?
The Indus Valley,
Seven-
yes.
Yeah, Indus,
Indus
one of the
Valley
oldest
is
Indus
home-
Valley.
yeah, it's home to Sumerians.
Back, yeah, it's just back in India, anyways. Like,
Sumerian
so
is the
they
first,
say that
is the original dead language.
What
So it
did-
went from
did them-
Sumerian to
did-
Sanskrit to Hebrew.
Sanskrit, yeah.
But did the Mayans not predate the Sumerians?
No, they probably
No, like,
coincided with
Indus
them at the
Valley
same,
civilization,
in around the same
one of the
period of time.
oldest.
I see. I don't know whether they predate or post-date.
But the problem is,
Frank.
Till age, yeah.
when you look at
Indus Valley
Sumerians,
civilizations, yeah.
Have you noticed how you keep talking over everything he fucking says?
Just 3 times, that's it.
Yeah,
Do
he's
you-
allowed. I'm
did you,
drunk.
do you know this 500
Did
times?
you know that he's an arsehole?
Did you know
Did you
that
know I'm
I have been
wasted?
talked about 500 times?
See you doing it again.
Listen, it's a stark contrast from last week when he sat there and said fucking nothing. I'd
know.
rather him cutting over me and interrupting the conversation
So
like
would
a
I.
fellow
They
They
Irishman.
do that. Like, all the guys were doing that, and I was like, okay.
No.
Second
He just
class
he just
citizen.
cut across us and we all listened.
That's what I'm saying. I
On
was
the
like-
JP.
But the thing is, like, you guys, very loud. I was like, okay.
No, you were great. You were great. So oldest. You were talking about the oldest like thing
Irish
in Ireland.
monument.
Yeah.
Newgrange, is it?
Yeah.
It is Newgrange, yes.
Any idea?
No, sorry, it's not Newgrange.
Still nobody talks what I'm talking about.
Will you shut up? We're talking about something different now. Will you stop?
That's
JP,
the thing is,
this is what
that's
happened.
the thing
JP,
is-
stop.
This is what happens in the English language. We move on from things.
Yes. So
You
That's in the
move-
past.
You move on from
This is
my
now the
language.
present.
yeah,
You
tune in. Listen.
So like, how long? Let's say in thousands of years. How long? Fuck off, Richie.
I'm allowed look.
In thousands of years, how long ago are we talking?
I don't know. I think about 6,000. Is it?
Oh, the fucking
Whoa,
man is
very
close.
close. Very close.
So he knows his shit.
6245.
5'9",
5'2".
5'2".
So you're very close.
But we did recently find a new structure underground, which is about 8,000 years old here in Ireland.
Yep.
Now it's very crude.
Yeah.
The structure is very
Structure's
crude.
a structure.
But exactly, it was a structure that showed agriculture was there.
And none of us are scientists or specialists in the field. We just like to nerd out on this kind of
I
stuff.
love this type of stuff.
History is one of the most rewarding things because when people learn history, they pass it on.
When I say history, yeah. But history is a very vague way of putting it.
This is history too, though. to
It
me.
is, yes.
It falls under the umbrella.
But there's certain parts of history where I go, not interested in that whatsoever.
Yeah.
My big thing is physics. I fucking love
It's
physics.
more like geology and history.
Yes, exactly.
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the Graham Hancock stuff.
Yeah, like from
Love
Pangea
that.
to now, that kind of shit.
Yes, exactly.
Like the rapid cooling of certain things where we get the Giant's Causeway. We're rock cooled at a certain magic temperature. We're turned into hexagonal tubes and became the Giant's Causeway.
Actually, one of the most natural shapes in the universe.
yeah. It's
Did you know
exciting.
that?
Yeah, like snowflakes.
Yep, most. So you were going to say something there, but you were.
Sacred geometry.
Nothing.
That was
Okay, fuck off.
That's the
So-
whole.
Not right now, man. I think
that's
it's
the
like
whole sacred
you
geometry
don't
thing.
let me talk. That's
It
Frank
is.
could talk for about 2 hours on sacred geometry.
Well, we should have Frank on, not to talk conspiracies, because it's a bit rude to bring on Frank all the time just about conspiracy, because it paints him
Yeah.
in a very different.
I'd love
light.
to bring him on with just him and his bower on.
No, I'd love to bring him on to talk about physics and space.
Yeah.
But he could do that with his bower on.
We do have a friend of the show who was here last week or the week
Science.
before, Ross.
We wait to hear this, Richie.
Did you not hear what
No.
he said? I know a space scientist.
There's no such thing.
space
So
scientist.
Ross Hughes, if you're listening,
And
you're
you-
a fucking dumbass.
You know what he said when you said what is painter? He said astrologer,
Not yeah, I said astrologer.
astronomy.
Lads.
It was something to do
Yeah,
with
astrology,
astronomy.
yes.
He was like, oh, astrologer.
We're at that point in the evening, JP, where we just have there's something we have to bring up, and we didn't bring it up the last time, and it's something we've always
Yeah.
brought up.
100%.
People at home, if you've any mental health issues, don't be afraid to talk to anybody in your life or your family or your work.
No one's going to judge you for what you
Find an outlet and get your story heard, because everybody has a story. And when people check out early, they deny everybody else the right to the story. And the wise words of Gary Cunningham, don't make up people's minds for them.
The word I'm about to say now is controversial, but if you're thinking of committing suicide, talk to someone, man.
Talk to
don't
people.
fucking do it.
Because it affects
You don't realise what you're
every
leaving.
family in the country.
You don't realise
indirectly.
what you're leaving behind you.
You don't realise what you're leaving behind you. Everybody has the right to life. The things people will do when somebody is in danger. The amount of resources that will be deployed to help you if you are in danger. But there's no resources deployed if somebody feels like taking their own life.
And can I also
There's
point?
Pieta House. There's a magnitude of numbers you can ring. But you can even ring our show. You can text or WhatsApp into our show. We want to reach out to people that are having a bad time out there, because a good friend, a good listener to the podcast, noted out to me, he says, there's one thing you do every week that you stop doing, and I want you to keep doing it. And I
Yes.
said I'd make the point of coming on and making the point about if you're not feeling well, it's okay not to be okay. And then when you realise it's not okay to be okay, you're going to be confused, because you're going to be like, right, I'm not okay to be okay, and I'm at this point, what do I do now? What you do now You should be proactive in your decisions. So just try and better yourself. You can't get better unless you want to.
And can I also point out
very
that,
important.
that suicide is probably one of the most selfish acts in the world.
You're just transferring your pain to others.
And I was just about to say that. All you're doing is transferring your pain and multiplying it by 1,000 to your loved ones.
Agreed.
It is a very selfish thing to do.
Yeah.
If you are indeed feeling that way, please do ring somebody. We're not specialists here, but I mean, we're
not specialists, but we'll humour you.
We
We'll
will,
help you.
absolutely. We will, absolutely.
We will hear you out.
But there is something I want to bring up tonight on that note, which is personal responsibility.
Yeah.
We seem to be living in an era now where people are taking less and less personal responsibility and putting that responsibility onto people like the government.
Yes.
You know, I know of somebody in my life right now who is completely ignoring their personal responsibility towards certain situations.
Yes.
You need to adopt as much responsibility in your life for your life to have any sort of meaning, because if
And
you
value.
have no responsibility, you have nothing.
Yeah.
You need to make yourself responsible for something and don't walk away. If you have those responsibilities, even if that responsibility you didn't ask for, if it's foisted upon you,
you wear it.
You wear it.
Yeah.
It is your cross to bear.
I think, as an Irishman, it's in around 30 is a magic age.
Which?
30.
Yes.
By the time you're 30 as an Irishman, you better get all your shit out of your system.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I hear about a guy who's 29, he acts the bollocks and something happens to him, like, he was only a kid. If I hear about a guy who's 30 and something happens to him, like, should have known better.
Absolutely.
I don't know why, but I'm all for the manning up of
Thank
men.
God
at the
I'm
minute.
not 30.
No, you know what I mean.
Of course I do.
Good men make good times. Good times make weak men. Weak men make bad times. Bad times make strong men. Strong men make good times.
I like that.
Can I admit something?
It's not mine. It's not mine. It's kind of synonymous on the internet.
Can I
now
really
at this
admit
stage.
something? Like,
round it up, JB.
Last week I was.
We
here,
need
right?
real men.
Last week I was here, like, you know that you guys did that, and you know, I told you my friend, like what happened to them and all that, the miscarriage and all that. I think I'm a very strong man.
You are.
But I'm a very strong man, and when that I saw her in pain
You
with
cried.
miscarriage and all that, like, I saw her in pain.
Did you feel like it was out of your control?
Like, for 2 days, I swear to you, man, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I really wanted to call you. I was like, man, I can't handle that. Like,
JP, you can handle anything.
No, I know I did, man, like, but I really wanted to call him because the thing is, like, I heard him saying that last Tuesday, and it was on Wednesday night, and I saw her in agony, like, she was crying, she was like all over the
Which
place.
you have
and
to
all
remember
that.
about what you feel is that's a normal reaction to an abnormal situation.
It does. That's what I'm saying. Like, the thing is, like, I didn't know how to deal with that situation. I didn't know that.
You should have rang me, you lunatic.
You should have.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why I didn't. That's.
You were scared.
Like, I don't know. That was the thing. I rolled some tears out.
Yeah.
I'm sure you did.
As Richie said earlier, it was raining hammers.
Raining hammers
I
that day.
rolled some tears out because
I love that
didn't
saying.
know. I didn't know how to react. I really want to talk to him because, you know what, like, for me, like, if I looked somebody, that's him or my younger brother. Like, these two guys are like,
Your
I always
anchors.
look to them. That's
Your
it. Like,
anchor.
I always look to him. Like, if I get all the strength, it's just because of this fucker.
He's
here,
that
man.
kind of dude. He's fairly selfless.
Just, that's what I'm saying.
As
like,
much of a piece of shit that he is
I know
so
that.
selfless.
It just
He is
like I
heart
wanted-
gold wrapped. He's just one of those kind of, I don't know, like
An
It
Harry
was
enigma,
one
an
of those
enigma
situ-
wrapped up in an enigma.
It was
No,
one,
no, you
it
like
was
to
one of
think
those
you are. You're
situations,
just some
man.
poor abused man that's just really nice.
It's just that, like, a pure-hearted.
Abused by the world.
He's a pure-hearted person, man. I
Yeah,
love him. to bits,
sometimes.
man. No, he's always is, man. He's a pure-hearted person, man. He's a pure-hearted.
Unless I'm
person.
running over John
I
Joe.
wanted to.
You didn't run him over. He got caught up in the fan belt.
Don't know what you're
coming to
talking
my
about.
story. See, second-class citizen. You would never let me talk, even if I'm sad. Fuck off, you guys. But I really wanted to talk to somebody. That was a night. I was like, oh my god, I wanted to cry.
It's a big situation.
Just tying it back to anybody.
I just wanted to cry, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if you wanted to talk, you should talk. But the thing is, like, I am a bit strong. I know that I am. Like, but that day I was like, I really need to talk to somebody, man.
Yeah.
I really, because I've seen her in pain. Like, she was throwing up, like, everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I just give you a point on something? And this is a really good piece of
Learn how to pronounce
advice.
your fucking V's.
No, this is a really good piece of advice. Now, seriously, now just relax for a sec.
Sorry.
In any moment of making a decision, the best thing to do is the right thing. The next best thing to do is the wrong thing. The worst thing you can do
is nothing.
That is the worst thing you can do.
But sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing, and if you know that doing nothing is the best thing to do that.
But the thing is, like, I was.
No.
But the thing is, you know what? Like, they are younger than me. Like, they have always looked upon me for suggestions.
Yeah.
I couldn't be weak at that very moment.
Yeah.
I was weak, but
you didn't show it.
But the thing is, like, I couldn't at that very moment
Yeah.
because I know the friends I'm talking about, they have cried in front of me. Like, they'll be
Microphone.
They'll be like here, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, we need you." You know what? You have that boat, and you'll be like. But at that very moment when they left, like they went to hospital and all that, I was like, "Oh my God, I can't bear that."
And just to round up, for those who need subtitles, you can click the subtitle button.
No, it's just it
There is
was
subtitles.
very hard, man.
But what I'm saying to you is, you made it through that the other side, and you're the better man for it.
Right, lads, we have to wrap it up.
But sorry,
It is that time again.
I know we wrap it up. But the whole thing about the mental health thing, guys, I know it's annoying. People keep talking about it. If you don't have mental health issues, it's annoying. But when you do, it's nice to have that appreciation there.
Yeah.
And to families dealing with it, to people that know people that are going through it. It doesn't have to be the person that's going through it. It has to be the people that have to deal with them.
And Mr. Doyle,
Yes.
just to make sure we didn't miss any comments tonight.
Yeah, go ahead.
Frank says, guys, you need to try some Screaming Jay Hawkins. Don't know who that is, but we'll try it out.
We'll check it out afterwards.
Teresa says, I love falafel.
Mm.
Joe says, there's only one tank in the room, and that's Richie. And Frank Durkin says, history is a watered down version of half of what we think.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
Frank.
It's the winner side of the story.
It's only 1/2 or 1/3 truth. So on that note.
And on that bombshell, I would like to thank Mr. Nathan Lynham for coming in tonight.
I really appreciate you guys letting me be here. Thanks so much.
Mr. Richard Quinlan.
For getting absolutely plastered.
And not talking into a microphone.
I got
And Mr. JP, or hold on, I can do it. Jitpinder?
Yay!
No, Jitinder.
No, not a P.
Jitinder.
Tinder with a J.
Yeah, Jitinder.
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 Thanks for paying me.
And also would like to thank the listeners for listening and tuning in as usual or logging on.
And do you know who I'd like to thank?
Oh, don't start. Don't
No,
fuck on.
don't.
Start.
Teresa.
No, don't start. Yeah, Teresa. Thanks very much, Teresa.
Mr.
Don't do
Doyle,
it.
thanks so much.
Stop.
Oh.
Stop.
Thanks.
I just want to thank Mr. Doyle.
No, stop. I fucking hate that.
You're a great
crap.
host.
We have to say
You do
our
a great
thing.
job.
You're the best, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
And on that note, we're going to finish the
3,
show.
2, 1.
Shut your face, Aiden.